Maybe. Just keep playing that sound. Bar stop.
Which button is it? Top left. Okay.
I knew our mics were on this left. Hello, guys. What is up, everybody? It is good to see y'all. Hope you guys are having a good one. We're back again live. Second week. Cardinals are coming in back home. You know, we haven't had a home game yet. Back home now to play the Rams. It's an interesting week. And I'm looking to turn a new leaf when it comes to the Cardinals regime. Jonathan Gannon looking to do something spicy against the Rams. Can you give us an update real quick? How many games have we lost the past 5 years to the Rams?
I think in the past 5 years, we've only won 2 games against the Rams.
That's what you like to hear. That's what you like to hear.
So there's definitely we definitely have to shake that rust off. Hopefully today, get a win. We haven't won against the Rams since 2021, so we are definitely due. It's good to be back. Tough loss last week, so I really hope that the Cardinals are ready and want to come out and beat these guys finally.
Yeah, it's one of those where you kind of want to come out. You want to do some stuff that surprises some people. I think the people are expecting the Rams to be pretty good. You know, I think you turned me up a little bit. Or turn me up a little bit. Yeah, turn me down a little bit. Actually, don't remember, but we'll find out. But one of those things where I think the expectation for the Cardinals going into this season was, kind of a lackluster expectation. I think it was one of those things where we were, we're expected to go 0-12. Like we're expected to be pretty bad. The Rams went into OT last week, heartbreaker for the Rams, losing to the Lions. Another, playoff, just destined team when it comes to the Lions. But one of those things where you look at them almost losing in OT, going to OT with the Lions, and you're like, oh shit, that's probably a good team. They're probably not bad. It's gonna be a interesting way to see how the Rams do off a loss. They lost. They're just as hungry as the Cardinals to win a game. At the end of the day, losing ain't fun in the NFL. It's hard to come by wins, and they lost a close one. Same with the Cardinals, though. They were a Marvin Harrison Jr. catch away from winning that game. It seems like at least tying it, maybe winning it on the extra point. But one of those things where I think, it's a good day to be a Cardinal fan. If you can beat the Rams today, you turn a new leaf, and it looks like you are kind of on the up. You can kind of expect to be, maybe winning a couple more games than people expect and everything like that. So, real quick, let's look into the rest of the league. Obviously, we missed, because we streamed last Sunday, we missed the Monday night stream and then the Thursday night games. Monday was who? Who was Monday night? Niners and
Jets.
Niners and
Niners,
Jets.
Jets.
Niners obliterated the shit out of the Jets.
Yeah.
Christian McCaffrey out at the beginning of the game. Who's their backup that came in? Performed just as well.
Yeah, they have a running back farm over there.
Oh my god! Just move the table.
Maybe don't drop the table.
Maybe don't drop the table.
Yeah.
But yeah, they got a running back who came in and did exactly what was needed out of them. Not as good as CMC, obviously, but they still look like a dominant team. It wasn't any different than it seemed like it was going to be before. They're looking fantastic.
Yep.
They're looking fantastic. Thank you. What's up, brother? Thank you, Jaden, for dropping by, dropping someone in the chat. If you guys don't know already, we're going to be watching the game off of Antenna. So we're going to be a little bit ahead of anybody who's watching it on any streaming platform or on the NFL Network streaming platform. It'll be a little bit different for y'all. And again, if you guys don't mind just sharing it out, letting everybody know what we're up to, giving everybody an opportunity to kind of see this new media we're trying to create. Completely set up on our own today. I hope it looks well. I hope it looks good. Cameras are we're trying to learn a little bit too as we go. But of course, just share it out. Let me know what you guys are up to. Thank you, Britt, for posting it on social media. I appreciate you guys. If you guys don't know already, my name is Joe Black. Should have done this at the beginning. My name is Joe Black. This is my buddy,
David Porras.
And behind the camera, we got Jaden. He is taking care of everything behind the scenes when it comes to switching scenes, switching cameras. Throw your hand in there. Wave to the people. Wave to the people real quick. Yay. So it's good to see y'all. I appreciate you guys just for stopping by. Hopefully you guys are having a good one, and we appreciate you checking it out, sharing it out, doing whatever you can to promote a local guy. Real quick, I'm going to send the Twitch link over to you. If you don't mind switching over to David real quick, Jaden. Give us input on fantasy this week. Let us know kind of who cooked, who didn't cook, morning games.
Oh, let me tell you something, man. I got Alvin Kamara on my team, and he absolutely cooked today. 4 touchdowns, I believe 150-something yards from scrimmage. So he absolutely killed today. Zay Flowers had a good performance. The Vikings, those guys are surprisingly just really good. Sam Darnold came in. He's looking good. He has a great connection with Justin Jefferson. So he had a great game. He had a huge 97-yard touchdown.
Huge.
So, yeah, a lot of tight games this morning. Definitely a lot of excitement. Come on. Sorry. Definitely a lot of excitement around the league. I'm looking forward to, obviously, our game today. I want to see our boys kind of bounce back from that tough loss last week. Yeah. That's about... We can go over some scores here. Some tight games going on right now. Raiders and Ravens is actually tied up. Going into the 2-minute warning in the fourth quarter.
That's a big deal. Ravens could go 0-2.
Yeah.
That would be crazy. Against
the Raiders of all teams. That'd be disappointing for them.
Devontae Adams' revenge tour.
Because, they're talking about Super Bowl. They're looking like a Super Bowl team. They were there last year. So if they come out to a slow start, that's not what they do. Usually the Ravens come out every September and they're ready to ball. But it doesn't look like that this year. So just... some games that are still going on. Seahawks-Patriots is in OT right now, 6 minutes and 14 seconds.
That's big for us. Need Seahawks to lose.
If we can get the Seahawks to lose.
Throwing up a little bit of fight.
Patriots are surprising some people this year.
DK had a big tutty earlier in the game, right at the beginning of the game. Had a blown coverage. Actually fantastically drawn up by the Seahawks. He was like a a wheel route for him, but a short curl route that led to a free tutty for DK, which was crazy.
Yeah, the Pats are looking like a tough team this year. It looks like no one's going to be taking their lunch money. So because they were looking pretty weak coming into the season.
Yeah, they look like the weak kid at school that people bullied. I'm not saying I did that. I'm just saying that's what it looks like.
Yeah,
that's
they look well coached and hungry, so that's good for them. The Browns, Jaguars. That's 1 minute left going into the fourth quarter. 18-13. Jags have the ball on their own 44. Ooh. So that's going to be a game to watch. Jags did lose last week.
That's a big deal. T-Law fraud?
T-Law fraud? If they go down 0-2, you know the stat about teams that go down 0-2.
It's not
They
great.
do not go to the playoffs. They do not make it to the playoffs.
If you want, throughout the stream, we'll come up. We'll find that stat real quick. Yeah, it is a pretty ridiculous stat. Other than that, though, I feel like, what was Thursday night's game?
Bills, Dolphins, Tua.
Bills, Dolphins, Tua?
Yeah, that was an unfortunate game.
Real quick. Tua's retiring for sure. I mean, at this point, it's ridiculous, to be fair.
Yeah.
I feel bad for the man. I'm not going to lie. I was making bad jokes about him prior to it all happening and saying some things about like you just at some point you lose aura when you get slammed the way he does. But what's interesting when it comes to that conversation about Tua is he doesn't have that elusiveness that Kyler has to not get absolutely slammed into the ground and turn into a Diglett from Pokemon, bro. Like, bro gets put in the ground and is just stuck there for an exceedingly long amount of time. 4 times now? 3 times? 4 times?
5 concussions.
5 concussions in 2 years. I mean, in bad ones. It's
really violent concussions.
It is bad concussions.
Yeah, he has. They were doing I saw a reel of all the concussions that he suffered over the past few years, and oh my god, man, his head was just literally getting ragdolled. Like, he was getting ragdolled, bro.
And it's just scary. I mean, it's one of those where, everybody kind of had these. Everything was kind of coming out about the Guardian caps, and everybody was like, "Oh, Guardian caps. That's what we need is Guardian caps." And then, I mean, I think I've seen one. I think I saw one last week.
I think it was an offensive lineman wearing it.
Yeah, and it was a pretty popular. Like, it became a kind of, not a meme, but like people were like, "Oh, look at people are wearing them." Yeah. Some old pros were kind of clowning on them, and I was like, "Hey,
how are you guys wearing that Guardian cap? Back in my day."
Yeah, exactly.
No, man, they're trying to protect their heads. I'm sorry.
And then someone told the old heads, "Yeah, you remember when you played and guys were just like tall and big, and that was who got to lay hits." Yeah, so now there's lineman-sized individuals who play safety.
Yeah,
and those guys are waiting to be Ray Lewis.
Yeah,
every
they're
time
getting
across
bigger,
the middle.
faster, and stronger.
Yeah, you look at DK. Ain't nobody was playing against Megatron, maybe Julio, maybe were the closest analogs to what DK Metcalf is as a specimen, and you're like, oh yeah, just go hit that guy. Just go hit that guy out there. Like, at some point, I agree with the old heads on some stuff. MJ's still better than LeBron, but besides the point, one of those things where, the game's different. Bros are stronger. Guys are ready to slam. Guys are ready to hit. They're prepped for that kind of thing all the time. So it'll be interesting to see kind of how that goes throughout the year. Again, I think Tua's on the out. I don't know. Like, I
mean, on a real note, I really do hope that Tua ends up okay. You hate to see injuries like that, especially, with everything coming out about CTE and, all the developments that are happening with that. Will Smith. Yeah, so the prayers up for Tua. I really hope that he's okay, because he was taking some really nasty hits, and
it's just getting consistent now. Like, it's one of those where, like, I mean, last year people were like, hey, after the second or third one, everybody was like, all right, like, retirement might be kind of on the table for you.
Yeah.
I think people are kind of at the, hey, like, Tua, like, seriously. Like, I forgot. I think it was Tony Gonzalez, the tight end.
There was a bunch of people.
Tony Gonzalez was like, if that's my son, like, I'm telling my son to stop. And I was like, that's a valid point. It is kind of getting to that point where you're like, hey, Tua, you gotta put your health first. At the end of the day, guys, football isn't forever.
Antonio Brown, of all people, chimed in on this.
Oh my!
Of all people,
what did he say?
He said, "Tua, it's time to hang it up." He legitimately went on Twitter X and said that.
That is crazy.
Antonio Brown,
Antonio Brown. That is crazy. Crazy. Just because, obviously, if you guys know what happened with Antonio Brown the past few years, it's been a whirlwind. But if there's anybody who knows CTE, like CTE, it's Antonio Brown.
CTSPN.
Yeah, dude.
Literally, that is his name. That is his name on X.
He is. Is that what his name is?
CTSPN.
That is crazy. Yeah. I did not know that.
He took the jokes and ran with it.
Did not. Dude. Hey, I mean, at the end of the day, you do what you do. I'm not a big fan of AB. He's funny, but he's done some wild stuff.
Some
I don't really
antics
agree
for
with. Sure. But again, kind of bringing it back, looking into the Cardinals and kind of the injuries, I guess, with the Cardinals. Darius Robinson's still out. B.J. Ojulari's still out for the year, obviously. But Darius Robinson, we're a week closer.
Yeah.
Kind of interested to see how this progresses. I think one of the things that Cardinal fans were looking into and were interested in was the second round. I mean, he's the second first round pick we had in the first. That's a terrible way of saying that, but the second guy we picked in the first round.
Yep.
Still a first round pick. I know Marvin Harrison was our first round pick fully. It's the first guy we chose. Being picked in the first round next to Marvin Harrison, it's a big deal.
Yeah.
They chose Marvin and then they chose you. Everybody was really excited for Darius. And, you know, it just kind of obviously didn't turn out the way that his kind of wanted to turn out off the start. It's not great to start out your NFL career on the IR. It's terrible. It's not fun.
Yeah.
Not fun for him either. That guy wants, all that guy has done for the past 20 years of his life is just play football at a high level. And now he's not playing football at all, really. So do you remember, did you watch him at all in college?
No, but in the preseason he was killing, man. Like against the Saints, I believe he went up against their starters.
Game did start, by the way. You were correct. It did start at 1. So real quick, we're gonna switch over to the game. I had thought it was at
Oops.
I did not think it was. I thought it was at 1:30. My bad, y'all. My bad, y'all. We'll get right into the old heads. Real quick, I think we are good to go. Is there audio? There's no audio on the TV, correct? Oh Jesus Christ!
I think Harrison caught his first touchdown.
Oh my fucking!
Yeah.
Are you fucking serious?
We absolutely fucking missed
fucking
it.
Christ, bro! God bless America.
Yep.
Well,
Yeah, he caught
hey,
his first touchdown.
Let's go, Marv! Let's go, Marv!
Let's go, Marv!
What noise we got? What noises we got? We got any noises you want to use?
Applause. Marvin Harrison Jr.
Marvin Harrison Jr. Also, we have the ball.
What a bounce back. What an absolute bounce back for him.
Terrible from us production-wise. We got to get these times.
That is on us.
No, that's on me. That's on me, not on David.
That's
not
on
Jada.
us there.
That is completely on me. Totally did not know the game had started. Shout out Marvin Harrison Jr. As we're talking about him, though, maybe we just don't need to watch the game. You know, if we don't watch the game, maybe we get a little bit more done. Real quick, let's make sure it should be this channel. We're on an ad right now, so we can't really tell if it's this channel, but I believe it is. It said Fox, so it should be coming back. Are they doing plays right now?
Yeah, so Marv caught a 23-yard touchdown.
That's what I like. Hey, Marvin Harrison fantasy owners, looking up real quick. Rejoice, because man, it was a scary week last week. No lie. I think they said, I forgot what 98.7 said. Shout out 98.7, by the way, for giving me kind of this idea, being my not my heroes, I would say, but being
we grew up with them.
The people that we looked up to, kind of doing live commentary and everything like that. But one of those things that, you know, people were worried about after 1 week was the pedigree of Marvin Harrison Jr. Like, is it going to translate? I think they said on 98.7 that Marvin Harrison, his dad, not Junior, Marvin Harrison, his dad, only had 4 yards in 1 catch twice in his entire career. I think his first game, Kyler looking dialed, though. That's a
that was
God.
a dot.
I'm so pissed we missed that.
That was a
Holy
dot. They're going
fuck.
to do the replay now.
Oh, my God.
That was
an
an absolute seed from Kyler.
Comfortable in the background. Not James Conner in the background. Looks like DeMarcado in the background. Marvin Harrison running the post route while Trey McBride's running the corner route. Confuses.
Oh, beautiful.
Just a perfect dot
beautiful
straight to the back of the end zone.
Oh, my
And
God.
fantastic body control.
Wow, dude. Wait,
Control through the whole catch. Control
Did he
through
get both feet?
Yeah. He dragged.
Okay.
Real quick, tune in now into the first kickoff from the Cardinals to the Rams. Everybody waits, of course.
Yeah, don't even give him a chance. After last week, don't give him a chance.
First two, maybe the first or second kickoff the Cardinals kicked, it was a little scary. And then obviously what we did on the kickoff, you don't want to see that type of shit again. You don't want to see that type of shit
So this is kind of what we saw last week. You know, the Cardinals came out to a hot start. What we want to see today is them actually sustain that going into the second half. You don't want to put your defense in a bad position. You want to put them somewhere where they can, you know, kind of play with the lead. So, yeah, definitely look for the Cardinals to maintain what they got going on right now. It seems like they're humming.
Real quick, they have 3 hands down on the line defensive side. They're on the Rams 30. Send Cooper Kupp in motion from left to right. It's a pitch out to the right to, hey, that's great.
Great stop.
Great hounding.
Great stop.
D lineman I think Buddha shot the gap. O lineman kind of turned around to try and help, and immediately everybody else was through. One thing to pay attention to, Cardinals had the worst defense last week entirely. Scoring,
statistically.
rushing yards, passing yards. Maybe not passing yards because nobody really passed in that game, but the passes they did get thrown on them were fantastic, and they could not keep Josh Allen in the pocket for sacks. They got held, and they just couldn't do anything, and then Josh Allen would just freak. 2 down linemen again, 2 up. Gardeck on the right. I don't know who's on the left. They send it right to left, their tight end.
I see
Stafford
a guardian
drops
cap.
back. So dump off. Normal Rams play down the
There we
center.
go.
Normal Rams play down the center. Just a simple play to get the yards back. Sean McVay, absolute freak when it comes to dialing up how to fucking win games of NFL. It's just ridiculous. Sorry for the cursing.
Yeah, so
but
we got a 3rd and short situation
throw
here.
your headset on. Yeah, 3rd and 5. 3rd and 5. What do you think they're going here?
They're definitely gonna look to pass.
Okay.
Definitely gonna look to pass. Probably, they got the safeguard over there, Cooper Kupp. That's Stafford's favorite weapon, so we'll probably look to him here. Looks like he's in the shotgun.
Again, only one lineman down on a hand. Everyone else standing up. They drop.
Gardeck.
Send four. Send four.
Oh, there we go,
And it's sacked
Gardeck.
straight in the
Oh,
background.
beautiful.
Oh, call that out. You said Gardeck. Look at Gardeck. You said look at Gardeck right
Yeah.
before it happened.
Yeah.
That's what we like
There
to
we
see.
go. Yeah,
a white
yeah.
man getting down
Get
and
jiggy
dirty,
with it.
boys.
Get
Getting
jiggy with it.
down and dirty.
There we
If there's
go.
one thing we like about Gardeck is bro loves to do the dirty work.
Man, he beat 71 so bad. That's a backup. Oh, man.
Oh, my.
Oh, and a face mask.
Yeah, it got down, got up.
Way to finish,
Put him on the
Gardeck.
ground. Okay, wait a minute. Finish Gardeck? Wait a minute, brother. You're going to need to calm it down. Calm it down. But again,
I just get excited, man. I'm sorry.
What we like to see, long-haired dude. I don't know what he said right there. Punt for the Rams coming up. This is great. Score tutty. Kick the kickoff. 3 and out immediately for the Rams.
Dortch here.
Dortch catches
Oh, he
it.
has some
Holy
space.
shit.
There's daylight.
Way far left, out to the 40 of
Okay.
the Cardinals side. I don't know if you saw our gunner just get fucking manhandled
Yeah,
there.
he did.
I'm sorry for the cursing. Just got absolutely destroyed. I'll stop the F-bombs after this one. Dennis Gardeck, though, looking good. Hey, again, a little dangerous to be getting excited. One of those things where you gotta pay attention to the way that the second half goes.
Yeah.
First quarter looking great so far. We got to pay attention. How does this go? Let us know what you guys think in the comments on the YouTube, Twitch, or Kick. Tell us what you guys think. What are you guys expecting? Do you think the Cardinals hold up this week? Do we think the Cardinals are going to be leading the charge when it comes to this game? Are they going to be playing from behind? Last week we saw a lot of playing from in front and then a complete, breakdown of what the team did. I don't even know.
Yeah.
First half looked fantastic. Had Kyler under center, switching in Trey Benson. Connor and DeMercado switching everybody, all the backs in. Second half came around. Bills ended the first half with that touchdown, with that rushing touchdown by Josh Allen. Began the second half with another touchdown, I think by Josh Allen again, maybe throwing. I don't remember how that second touchdown went, but it seemed like kind of the wheels fell off. We were tied with them, and it felt like the Cardinals kind of got away from their game plan. It was one of those where we were talking about, you got to stick to the game plan of running, but the game plan of running in the first half was very much a three-headed monster type of fight. Whereas the second half, it felt like, give James Conner the ball or else we're not scoring.
Yeah.
And then we didn't proceed to score at all on offense other than miraculous 96-yard run back by who's our returner? I forgot.
DJ Dallas.
DJ
Yep.
Dallas, yeah. If you guys haven't already, go check out the TikTok. I posted it on my personal account. We'll be having a TikTok, Instagram, all those accounts soon. But I posted the call of it with the video underneath it. Pretty fun, not gonna lie. It was kind of cool to see myself calling that. See you with me calling it. It was kind of dope to see that kind of thing.
Excitement was off the walls.
Excitement was off the walls, and it was it was a big deal for us kind of coming into that because we were down first time in the game. It looked scary. I was not excited for the rest of that game. Immediately run back a touchdown, and it was like we have life. Real quick, David, if you want to play your sound, give us an update on the scores. What happened in OT? Who's doing what?
All right. Funny sound there. Okay, so we'll take a look around the league here. This slate of games. We'll go over the 10 a.m. slot. The Raiders beat the Ravens.
Oh my God! 0-2.
26-23.
0-2 on a field goal.
Yeah. Yep.
0-2. Holy
Wow.
shit!
The Ravens they got to be reeling right now, man. That is in the AFC that is looking that tough.
Oh my God! Yeah,
They need to get it together.
You gotta play the Bills. Oh my God!
Vikings beat the Niners.
Oh my.
Man, there are some upsets today.
Oh my God!
Bucks beat the Lions.
Quickly as we tune back into the Cardinals game, 8:57 left in the first quarter. Crazy upset. So that's insane. That's what we like to hear, though.
Yeah.
Niners losing is big for us. We tied this. We're tied, obviously. First and 10. Kyler under center. Handoff. Fake handoff. Rolls out. This is exactly what I want to see. Little throw over to Marvin Harrison.
That's 2 times.
Oh, shit.
Let's go,
The launch by
Marv.
Marvin Harrison Jr.
Yeah.
Gets him to the end zone.
Way to
Harrison
answer
Jr.
back.
Marvin Harrison Jr. has 2 touchdowns.
Oh, my
2
God.
touchdowns.
First
week
quarter.
2. First play.
First quarter.
First play off of the punt.
Oh my Lord, Marvin Harrison.
I should have been saying more. I was in awe. I knew Marvin lined up left side.
Tre'Davious White is
my
burnt
God.
toast.
Oh my God. What a route. What a route.
Oh, that's
to the open
beautiful.
space.
Way to manipulate
And
the
a
zone.
Dot, an absolute bread basket throw.
And
by
what an
Kyler
effort
Murray.
to get into the end zone by Marv.
Oh my God.
He
First
dove.
home game. Oh my God. It's just a
Beautiful
perfect.
ball,
in
man.
stride.
Oh
Marvin
my
Harrison down the
God.
right sideline. That's holy shit.
Wow, look at that extension. If you are a Cardinals fan, you should be so excited right now. You should be so excited as a Cardinals fan.
Line up for the extra point.
Prayer, of course, knocking it through.
Holy
Dude,
shit.
this is looking... I'm having fun already.
That was
First
insane.
quarter, 8:47 in the first quarter.
We had 2 tutties, both to Marvin Harrison Jr. Again, fantasy value just exploded.
Oh
for
my
Marvin
gosh,
Harrison
man.
Jr. Hey, one of those things where you kind of look back on last week and you're like, what happened? Again, under center, ran a play action run to James Conner to the left, roll him out to the right. This is I mean, that's wide open space.
Absolutely beautiful.
Kyler's literally sitting there waiting for Marvin just to get to the area that's open. I mean, that's textbook offensive play. That's a textbook decision to go. I mean, like,
look at that extension,
holy shit.
man.
Marvin Harrison Jr.
Oh my
is
gosh.
a long individual,
Man.
if you know what I'm saying. If you know what I'm saying. Bro is long. Marvin's probably so happy right now. Got 2 tutties. I mean, just it's one thing to get that off your back.
Joe,
Hey,
I think we're seeing the start of something great here.
I'm hoping.
I think we're seeing oh man, come on,
Hall of Fame.
Hall of Fame.
Were you gonna say
I
Hall of
was
Fame?
getting choked up there a little
Pedigree,
bit.
Hall of Fame, double.
That is his
double Hall
pedigree.
of Fame in the same family. What if he has a kid?
Joe.
Do we draft his kid at
What?
10? When do we get his kid?
What an answer!
I mean,
After the stinker he had last week,
stanky,
2
just
touchdowns in the first quarter.
Fushy mama kind of
Oh
stanky
my
week, bro.
lord! Marvin
Another kickoff
Harrison
from Matt
Jr.
Prater just goes into the end zone. I mean, you go tutty, you go 3 and out, you go tutty to the same dude. 27-yard. How long? What was that one?
Let me double check the yardage on that.
The
'Cause
punt,
that was
That was probably another 50 yards. I mean, he's got 80 yards on 2 catches and 2 touchdowns. Marvin Harrison's got a crazy stat line right now. Looking insane right now.
Marvin Harrison, 2 receptions, 83 yards.
What's up? The mouse? Oh, this thing? Oh, yeah, you can have this, brother. Sean McVay reeling. But, hey, you got to stay locked in. Got to stay locked in. 1 hand, 2 hand, 3 hands down. Stafford under center. They send their receiver left to right. Sets up in the slot. 1 guy back. Fake handoff. O-line is pushing straight down to Cooper Kupp. Oh, fantastic.
There we go,
tackle.
Max Melton.
Fantastic tackle by Max Melton. Lined up Cooper Kupp and held him. The troops came. They got him down. Again, textbook play from the Rams. Another like 6 yard just dump off pass to Cooper Kupp. Sure-handed. You got Cooper Kupp. Those are the passes you're kind of looking for.
Yeah.
Rack up.
Great tackle by the
PPR
rookie.
PPR
Great
league,
tackle.
You're looking for catches from Kupp. Yeah, fantastic tackle. I mean, lined him up. Troops rallied is fantastic. What you wanted to see from the Cardinals defense. 2nd and 3. It's a bit of a chunker when it comes to just getting a first down. Kind of one of those where you want to stop or get it at least like a little bit less yardage. But it was a dump off play. You're trying to hold just the deep plays. All the D line shifts one gap to the right, up left. It's a run play down the center. The D line
is getting the penetration.
D line is petting.
Oh, look at that. So way to swarm the ball,
again,
man.
there are 4 on both those plays. Four red jerseys.
Oh, you
tackling-
love to see that.
Tackling the Rams running back. Was it a fumble? I mean, he picked that ball up. Hey, check it. Clip it. Hey, somebody check that. Check that man's piss, bro. Check that man's piss, bro.
Might need to double check that one.
Might need to check Marvin Harrison's piss after this one.
So it's looking like we got another.
Probably getting drug tested after this one. For some.
Yeah,
for
they might have to drug test him, 'cause that's pretty insane.
Performance enhancing drugs, bro. Because bro just absolutely cooked on 2 plays back to back. Synergy there too. You want to build that kind of that confidence between Kyler and him.
Looking like we're sending the house here.
We're sending the house 6-7 down on the line. You got Jalen and Buddha playing man. They send everyone.
Oh, come on.
It's great coverage down the field. He throws it to Kupp.
Beautiful coverage.
Fantastic coverage, man coverage. Buddha was late to Cooper Kupp rushing out into the outside, furthest out, probably the X position, and played it fantastically. Cooper Kupp runs an in route. Our linebacker picks him up on the inside after rotating out. They communicate it. Buddha then has to take this shoot rat back out. Fantastic. That is fantastic. That is literally textbook defense.
Yeah,
you do
beautiful.
your job and nothing else. Buddha stayed to the flat. They stopped playing man after he went inside. They were playing man if he
he's
went
fired
out.
up.
Another punt. Another 3 and out. 3 and out.
3 and
again.
out.
Punt to the 20. Fire. Nobody touched the ball. Roll to the end zone. Oh,
no.
shit. It is on. The punt rolls down to the literal ball hair away from the end zone.
James Conner, you are going to get the rock right now.
James Conner, I am looking for. The punter for the Rams is fired up after kicking an absolute shitter that led to a 54-yard touchdown.
I got to give it. That was a great punt. That was a great punt.
That was a great punt.
Man, the offense is coming out firing.
That is exactly what you want to see. That is exactly what you want to see when it comes to all of this stuff. Marvin going crazy off the rip. One of those were, at the end of the day, boys, that's what we were hoping for. fireworks from Marvin. You're expecting Marvin to kind of be the leading receiver when it comes to the Arizona Cardinals defense or offense. My fault.
Yep.
Trey McBride kind of falling in behind. Dortch falling in behind. Who was the other one? Who
Michael
was a
Wilson.
Rookie? Michael Wilson,
Yep.
who was a rookie last year, kind of falling in line behind Marvin Harrison Jr. Again, you want to build up that kind of like repertoire, that connection between Kyler and
Yep.
Marvin. Starting out with 2 tutties in your second game after having an absolute just
I'd say it's a great way to answer
trash
back.
game. Great way to answer back.
Yeah.
And again, great way to get that kind of that weight off Marvin's shoulders. Like, hey, you were hearing. I mean, he heard the talk. I'd venture to
Yeah,
guess.
and way to shut the media up.
If there's
man.
one thing that 98.7 wanted to do, it was just shit on Marvin Harrison for having a bad game, which
Come
was
on.
astonishing to me. Again, one of those things where that's why I'm trying to compete with them because they kind of talk. They kind of talk a lot of shit about guys that just have one bad game. I mean,
Yeah.
they were shitting on Kyler, and I was like, Kyler did go 16-19 to start the game. Bro was cooking, and one of the drops was Marvin Harrison Jr.'s off his hands catch. He was really 16-18. And people were shitting on Kyler, and I was like, I'm gonna be honest, Kyler was kind of dicing when we were allowing him to dice.
And
everybody said that the wind kind of picked up though.
Yeah, and it's looking like the Bills might actually be that good. I mean, they shut down the Dolphins' offense.
Very valid.
They shut us down in the
Very
second
valid.
half. But
Yeah,
yeah,
very
the
valid.
Bills' secondary especially is looking really good.
Yeah,
So.
and again, it was, I would say the AFC favorites were easy. I mean, I don't know what the odds were, obviously, but Chiefs,
Yep.
probably the Bills,
Or Ravens.
maybe a little bit less, and then the
Yeah.
Ravens are the top 3. Right now, the Bills 2-0.
Man, they look
Ravens
good.
0-2. I mean,
Yeah.
that's not what you want to see from the Ravens. If you're, you got Derrick Henry. You were looking to kind of start out on a hot streak, and now you're leading to 0-2. But again, one of those things where you're kind of probably seeing the maybe the difference in the vibe that just comes with a new running back and kind of the expectations of being a Super Bowl team. Real quick, Marvin Harrison Jr., they're showing his stats last week. 1 reception, 4 yards. Holy shit, he has 2 catches. They were both touchdowns.
Yeah.
He's got 2 catches, 83 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Holy shit, I thought he had more than just 2 catches.
No,
he's got 2
yeah.
catches for 2 tutties. He is getting triple teamed out the ass the
Yeah.
rest of the game. Bro's not. Cardinals down on the less than 1 yard line on the goal line. Kyler's in shotgun, kind of odd to see, but don't want him getting grabbed at the line. 2 to the right, 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Marvin Harrison on the left. They're throwing a pass off the rip.
Oh my God.
Holy shit! Back shoulder to Marvin Harrison Jr. for like a 11-yard gain. Okay, no.
Okay, what's going on?
He's got 3
Are we
catches.
being punked right
Does
now?
he have 100 yards already? Was that another?
Yes,
was that a 13,
that's 100
like
yards,
a 13
dude.
yard. He was
That's
at
100
87
yards.
yards. Yeah, that's a 13. That's literally
Oh
probably a
my
16-yard
gosh,
gain.
dude.
Marvin Harrison is in the first quarter, has broken 100 yards. That's
What a
straight,
beautiful ball.
That is straight muscle, straight connection with Kyler. He knew he was getting the ball, back shoulder straight to him. They run a run play, Connor down the center. This is what happens when you get a guy like that going.
Oh, this is great.
That's a 5-yard. There's
Oh,
a flag
they're
on the
gonna
play.
bring it back.
5-yard run down the center for Connor. Just gets those legs turning. Shout out my cancer brother. False start on the offense or something. I don't know what happened. But again, this is the kind of stuff that you want to start seeing.
Yeah.
You want to start seeing, again, 13-yard gain, 14-yard gain on the pass. Starts to open up the run game. They got to pay attention. That was a first down pass play. You got to kind of have that playbook open up a little bit more. You got to start paying a little bit more attention to what you're calling when it comes to these plays, just because you don't know where the Cardinals are running right now. Again, like we said, first quarter though, we got to keep it consistent. If you can get 21 points in the first quarter though, you're looking pretty good. If you can mix it up, if you can get a running touchdown here, it would be fantastic. Passing touchdown, totally fine, obviously, but if you can start to dice up the way you're scoring, it's fantastic again for the later stages of the game. Kyler in shotgun again. Marvin has lined up, I think, 4 times in a row to the left on his own. 3 receivers right. Connor in the backfield on the 8 of the Cardinals side, just outside the end zone. Basically a race to Marvin's catch. James Conner goes in motion right to left, gets the ball on a handoff wide left. Connor trying to do a little bit too much.
Blown up
Connor
there.
trying to do a little bit too much. He whizzed left, kind of got down the field, got pushed back like 3 yards, and then ran backwards and got lost about 2-3 more. So almost erased the Marvin Harrison back shoulder catch. We're back now at like the 3 or 4 yard line. So a little bit of a dicey situation. One thing people talk about in pro football, though, at the end of the day, these 97-yard drives, they are hard to come by. If you can get them, they're fantastic. But at the end of the day, what you're really trying to do is set up your puncher for a good punt. You want to make sure you can just get out of your half of the field. That's kind of your mission as a offense to start. Marvin Harrison, not man on man, but it looks like, again, double covered, kind of overshadowed. 2 guys shadowing him in the shotgun. Drops back.
We got time, Kyler.
Got
Come
time.
on.
Can look. Dumps it off the Connor. It's a fine dump off.
Man.
Connor
That's gonna be
gets
a
to the
hold.
middle. It's going to be another hold. Oh, fuck. As Connor went down, he just got slammed. Are they calling a block in the back on that?
I'm not sure what
It looked like Michael Wilson let off so that he didn't get a penalty. They might be pulling this flag back up. They might have thrown it prematurely thinking he was going to block, and then Michael Wilson pulled up his hands like he didn't hit him. James Conner didn't really gain anything. He just kind of went back to the center of the field. We're waiting on the flag, though. 2nd and 19 play. May have gained like 4 yards. Again, Conner kind of doing a lot. There's no announcement yet. Holding on the defense.
That's
fantastic.
That's huge.
Holding on the
That's
defense.
huge.
2nd and 19. I don't think you have to. It depends on when it happened. But it might be a first down depending on where it occurred. It was just on Dortch just going down the center. Oh yeah, Dortch was down the center.
Now he gets a call.
Dortch, yeah, facts.
Now he gets a call.
Dortch going down the center just got held. He was probably, I don't know. I think that might have been the safety playing man.
Yeah, so that definitely helped out a
really
really sloppy looking drive.
Yeah, I mean that saved.
That was
saved
major.
The first good catch. That was a good catch by Marvin to get the first down, and then just 2 terrible plays back to back. Shotgun again, real tight formation, left side. O lineman down, tight ends up. Weird. Down the center run though. Lead blocker by a tight end, by a fullback maybe. Let's watch Ram. It's okay.
Man, they're hitting right now.
I know you're down 14-0. Let's calm it down, boys. You're okay. You got a whole game of football to play still. Don't worry about it. 2nd and 5, 2nd and 6. James Conner just kind of another run down the center, kind of what you want to see. Again, if you guys haven't already, turn the game on your TV. We're meant to be an addition to what you're watching, not the supplication of what you're not watching.
I love that word.
Supplication? I don't even know if that was the correct way of using it,
awesome.
but it sounded good, so I kind of used it. You know what I'm saying?
You definitely did your vocab in high school.
Yeah, you know that Membean, bro. Membean been crazy. Not the only bean that went crazy, though.
Not a big shout out to Membean.
Not big shout out to Membean.
No,
big shout out to Membean,
not.
bro. Big shout out to Membean.
Anyways, Trey Benson in the game now.
Trey Benson getting a run 2 yards down the center. 2 yards down the center. That's what you like to see. What was the other thing we used? Membean and what? I don't remember what the other thing was. Did you
Beats me.
I don't think I can say names of teachers, or professors or whatever.
Yeah.
But my English teacher, my second year, I feel like was real good. I don't remember what we used. It was Membean and something that had the word vocab in it. I don't remember what. Membean was more words. I actually don't remember. Besides the point, though, who cares? Who cares? 3rd and 5 for the Cardinals right now. 3.5 or 3 and 45 left. 10 seconds on the play clock. Kyler just reading everything right now. He's got 2 running backs to his side. 1 goes to the right side. Connor to his left. Yeah, 3 receivers right, 1 left. Marvin on the left on his own. He's looking for Marv. He is. That's what you like to see. He spins out of it. At the end of the day, he's just going to throw it away. Holy shit! Never mind. He threw it down the field to Marvin Harrison.
What
Jr.
is Marvin
30 yards down the
Harrison?
field. Holy shit. I literally thought he threw it out of bounds.
What is going on right now, dude?
Marvin Harrison has 140 yards in the first quarter.
Oh my God, he's just.
Chat, I am not going to lie. I could not tell that was to Marvin Harrison Jr. What happened to the safety? Safety came up to make a tackle.
What a play by
I
Kyler,
don't know.
man.
Marvin Harrison just stayed in the play.
Tre'Davious lost him.
And then his safety came up to make a tackle. So safety was playing sticks.
Yeah.
Safety was playing sticks, thinking Marvin was going down. They go into
Wow,
hurry
what a
up.
way to save that
Kyler,
drive.
In a shotgun, you have Marvin Harrison to the right with a Dortch stationed directly behind him. Michael Wilson to the left, and I think Trey Benson to his right. It's a play action play. Another one. He dumps it off to Trey Benson. Let Benson make a play. Gets past his line of scrimmage. He's 5 yards down. Gets 8 yards on the play out to the left side. Gets out of bounds. Stops the clock. 2:37 left in the play. Again, dicing it up.
Man.
Dicing it up. I mean,
that was just
call him a chef the way
play.
he's cooking, bro. I didn't know we had Steph on the field the way this was going.
You know, that's what we were expecting to see. Kyler rolling out, buying time. Marvin kind of finding soft spots in the zone, and that's exactly what happened, and that saved the whole drive.
Saved the whole drive, 3rd and 5. And again, one of those where if you're the Rams, I mean, you're reeling. Defense is tired.
That's hard to stop.
Trying to figure it out. Yeah, 2nd and 3, 2:10 left, 10 seconds on the play clock. Kyler under center again. Trey Benson behind him, and it's a run play this time. If there was one thing I did not understand last week, offense had Kyler under center a bunch of times. You have a quarterback under center, it allows your running back to get downhill immediately.
Yep.
You're waiting for the handoff. Second half, they had Kyler under center, I think one time. It wasn't a run play, it was a play action play. He just handed it off to James Conner next to him. James Conner has to wait for the hike and then wait for the handoff and then get downhill. It allowed the Bills to get behind it. I mean, the O-line was struggling last week after the injury. Kyler under center again, bunch. So it's a run down the center, downhill again. Conner down the center.
James.
7-yard gain, literally down the center. Again, that play probably doesn't happen if you have him next to, if it's in shotgun. Because Conner has to wait for the ball. This is the stuff you want to see. Again, if we start to see this kind of weird pattern where we do all this stuff in the first half and then we decide to change it in the second half, which again, Bills Stadium, fully outside, wind was a factor. In the arena stadiums, like the Cardinals Stadium at home, maybe it's just a different thing. Their game plan's a little bit different. Hey, we can do a little bit more play action, whatever. But if you start to see this kind of change in the second half, it'll be an interesting kind of story with the media going forward. Kyler under center again. Marvin goes from left to right in motion. One more receiver to Kyler's right. Connor in the center. Drops back. Kyler looks, pumps, throws it down to Trey McBride for the check down. McBride runs physically downhill.
McBride is always good to break one tackle on every single play, man. He is so strong as a runner.
Fantastic play. A little dump off. Kyler looked downfield, looked for his deep shot, checked it down to Trey. He wanted to run. Saw Trey wide open for 5 yards, though. You don't got to run those 5. You can just get it to McBride, who's down there. Breaks one tackle, gets it down. It's more like 2nd and inches, it kind of looked like. It looked like he maybe got that just past that 1 yard needed. But they have it labeled as 2nd and 1. Might get a playoff. 18 seconds left in the half. They have to get a playoff because they have to fight with the play clock. So they get one more play before the end of the first quarter. Kyler in like a 3-yard shotgun. Not crazy, but a little bit back. 2 to the left, 1 to the right. Just run a run play. James Conner out to the left.
Ooh, just get that first down.
Get that first down. 2nd and 1.
Love it.
Get the first down. You go into the second quarter on a first down. You start with the fresh set of downs. I mean, again, I said it. I did say at the beginning of this, you want to get that 96-yard, 97-yard drive, but at the end of the day, you just want to get the punt. We are driving, again, a drive-saving penalty for one. If we score on this, Rams are going to be PO'd about that holding call.
Yeah.
And then that was 2 miraculous catches. Marvin Harrison, back shoulder, left side of the field on the sideline. That's crazy control to catch that, by the way. And then another scramble play, kind of accustomed to kind of that vintage Kyler, rolls out to his left, or he was in the pocket, got rushed from his left side, could hear the guy next to him, decided to hit that spin move, hit him with the little dirty, get him out to the outside, gets all the way to the end zone, or gets to the sideline, sees Marv downfield. Kyler was probably like, what the hell is that safety doing?
Yeah.
It was a light toss. You didn't even have to throw a bullet. There's plenty of time for a nice little lob pass, easy, soft little breadbasket for Marvin. You didn't have to worry about throwing a bullet or anything because there's no safety there. So one of those things where, you're dicing it up. That's what you want to see out of Kyler. It's what you want to see out of Marv. Trey McBride dump off. You got Trey Benson, little shoot route out of the backfield. Like, we're dicing it up.
And the O-line is looking really good right now. I think that's one of the biggest factors. And, Kyler's sitting back there. He has time to kind of dissect the whole field, see what's going on. And obviously Marvin is just, he's doing Marv things. He's doing what we thought he would do coming in. So that's really great to see. It's looking like Kyler's going to start getting more people involved here. Got to pass off to McBride, getting the running backs going. So the offense is looking balanced. It's looking hungry. I know they're mad about last week, about what happened. I know Kyler's mad about all the comments that were being made about him and Marv. Of course, there's always something with Kyler.
Always something.
So yeah, way to answer back from the offense. I think the best defense is great offense, keeping the ball away from them. So yeah, they're executing the plan perfectly. And like I said, what happened last week, I need to see them sustain it for all 4 quarters, the whole game, and we'll be solid, man. If we keep going like this, we're going to be really scary.
And I think one of those things kind of looking forward, obviously, meaning more of this game, at what point do you, I think one of the things the Cardinals are going to be asking is at what point, they're rivals. So, you're not really trying to run the clock. You are trying to, hey, Michael Phelps. Hey, we're going to have him on the stream at some point. We're going to have Michael Phelps on this
shout out Michael
point.
Phelps.
Crazy. Noah Lyles is in. Why is Noah Lyles in Arizona?
Noah Lyles is there too.
He's probably from LA, probably living in LA. Noah Lyles, that's some star-studded cast, though. I ain't gonna lie. You got 2 Olympic freaks when it comes to, maybe not, Noah Lyles not yet. He did win the fastest man competition, but lost the 200, which he said he was better at. So kind of odd, but Michael Phelps, absolute freak. Lives here in Phoenix. We're going to have him on the stream at some point. Back to the game, though. Start of the first quarter. Again, like we said, fresh set of downs. 1st and 10. 15 minutes left, obviously, at the start of this second quarter. Starting on the Rams, 24. Kyler in shotgun. It's a run to the right. Gives it to James Conner. A lot of blockers. Getting the O-line kind of involved. I think it's one of those where the O-line, like you said, probably was upset with their performance last week in that second half and was like, we're going to dog these boys. Again, one of the things that's been interesting is the Rams have a lot of injuries. And if you want to talk about a reason the Cardinals lost every year,
injuries.
Aaron Donald.
Yeah, Aaron Donald too.
Made me not want to watch Rams games against the Cardinals because I was real tired of it. Aaron Donald's not on the team anymore.
Yeah.
You can attack
and
the D-line in a different fashion now.
Because he was a complete game wrecker. Especially, he had Kyler's number for so many years.
So many years. Real quick, good to see you, Alejandro Romero. I appreciate you. If you haven't already, drop a sub. I appreciate you stopping by. Pitch out.
Beat him.
Get him. Oh. A play.
Way to save that.
I gotta be making calls of what's going on.
Yeah.
Connor got a pitch from Kyler. Loki, I thought might have been a fumble almost if he had just there. The D lineman got there a little bit sooner. Quick pitch to Connor though. D edge, who just blitzed off the pitch. It was Loki a great read by the D lineman.
Yeah.
Connor's just faster, so it's kind of
Great
hard for him to get to him.
athleticism by Connor there.
Connor gets out of a tackle and just gets maybe a yard, 2 yards back, but what looked like could have been like a 7-yard loss.
Yeah.
And gets out of bounds. So you stop the clock again. I mean, you can't be upset about it. Can you say the time on the clock more often so we know if you're ahead or behind? Heard. 13:45 left on the clock. 3 receivers right. Marvin in the slot. 1 receiver left. Marvin, they highlight. They're looking. Kyler's got time.
Oh, come on,
Gets out of
Kyler.
it again. Goes inside the pocket.
Throw it
Holy
away.
shit.
Oh
my
my
God.
gosh.
Kyler evades everyone. And
Oh my God.
Holy shit. Holy
Kyler.
Holy shit.
Kyler Murray.
Holy shit.
Dude.
No, that was crazy.
Dude.
No, that was crazy. Holy shit.
What is he on today?
That was insane.
What is he on?
That was thoroughly ridiculous. Kyler throws. I don't even know how to explain what just happened. Kyler just scrambled.
Oh my
and
gosh,
threw a
dude.
dot to, who is Higgins?
He's a backup tight end.
Backup tight end to Trey. Had him in. they showed on the TV the route that Kyler took in the scramble.
Wow, man.
That was utter. I mean, that's MVP type plays.
You know, and in the past, you would see Kyler Murray just fall to the ground in
Yeah.
that situation, but you love to see him stick with it there.
Matt Prater up for the extra point. Just God bless, dude. This offense.
Let's go over his stat line real quick.
97-yard drive.
Wow.
Holy shit.
Kyler, 8 throws, 8 completions, 3 touchdowns.
Kyler 8 and left 0 crumbs.
Oh my gosh,
0
man.
crumbs.
This is looking like an MVP level
Holy
performance
shit.
from him.
Dude, I'm sweating.
Yeah. No,
I don't even-
this is awesome, man.
I don't even know how to explain what just. That was incredible. That was incredible. That was literally.
You know,
I'm stuck. I don't know.
No,
words.
that was really reminiscent of the play he made against the Raiders last year.
Oh my God, that was
When he was
crazy.
just
That
scrambling
crazy.
around the whole field, looking like a little jitterbug, doing all the things that he does. But man, that was way to show poise, athleticism, and just he fired that ball right to Higgins, right in his fucking number. Oh, sorry, right in his numbers. I'm a little fired up. Right in his numbers,
you know,
man.
That's
Man.
what I just see, chat. That's what the old line is doing. Just bossing boys around, turning them into little babies. You know what I'm saying? Holy Christ, that was insane.
Man.
God sent us just a freak in Marvin Harrison.
And I love that it's against the Rams.
Against the
Rams.
Like we said, if there's one thing that if you want to get a fan base behind you after years at this point of just sadness. No
getting
fun.
bullied.
Just not fun anymore
Getting
watching
bullied.
Cardinal. Every year I'm excited for it, and after the first game, I'm like, yep, okay, time to go back to Cardinal football. I mean, we were excited about this year. We were excited
absolutely.
about this year. One of those
Absolutely.
where we were like, all right, it might be different with Marvin. That drive is
Beautiful.
textbook what you want to see from the Cardinals moving
I mean,
forward.
how much time did we drain there off the
I don't
clock?
even know.
That was such a long drive.
The last of the first quarter, and then that whole beginning of the second quarter. That was utterly stupendous. I mean, I legitimately cannot put into words like how fantastic of a drive that is. That's 99 yards. That punt went to below
right
the 1
to
yard
the-
line.
yeah,
like
literally.
And again, I mean the Rams are going to be so upset when they go back and film and see that penalty. Again, maybe save the touchdown to be fair, but
yeah.
I mean, you're
That
going to be
cost
upset.
them the whole drive.
Cost them the whole drive, and then a 3rd and 5 where your safety just comes up and makes a bad decision, leaves Marvin for whatever reason. I mean, you have the one job of checking everything. Real quick, David, give us an update on everything about the scores and everything.
Yeah. So we're going to break away for a second, talk about, there's only 2 other games in this slot going on right now. So we got the Steelers and Broncos. That's an absolute snooze fest. It's looking like that is tied up 0-0, 2 minutes and 40 seconds left in the first quarter. That's about what we expected. 2 really struggling offenses there. And we have the Bengals and Chiefs in the other slot. That game is tied up 3-3, 2:11 in the first quarter left. So that's looking pretty slow too. Oh, looks like the Steelers just scored a touchdown against the Broncos. I'm sure the Steelers would probably be the favorite there, but looks like we're getting back to the game here. Matt Prater's set to kick off.
Sorry, I'm getting my
Kicking it off. Looking like he is kicking that out of the end zone. Do not want any chance of a return there because of what happened last week. So you definitely want to see the defense, continue the dominance. It's dominance. I mean, complete the 3 and outs on both drives that the Rams have had. So you want to see them continue that. You want to see them continue to contain Cooper Kupp, make Matt Stafford uncomfortable in that pocket. You know, Gardeck got that sack earlier, but they've been getting consistent pressure, getting some push to the D-line on the run game. So you want to see them continue that. Got Matthew Stafford under center here. Motions a tight end to the right. He's handing it off. Great. It looks like Kyron Williams got about 1.5 yard gain there. So, yeah, defense is continuing, you know, the dominance that they had going on earlier. Really just rushing that line of scrimmage. They're making it hell for the running backs, for the O-line. Definitely taking advantage of the injuries that are kind of going on across that whole O-line. So you love to see it. Buddha is playing with his hair on fire today, man.
Which, of course, you're going to hear about the injuries for the next 4 years of this game from the Rams fans, of course.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
I would love to hear it.
Yeah, same. I'm ready for the upset. Blitz down the center.
Oh, come on, guys,
get up.
Oh,
Guys,
man.
get up. Keep going. Keep rushing.
No.
Throws it up way far down the field.
Oh, man, that is just a breakdown in coverage.
Buddha just didn't
Man.
realize where he was behind him. But Buddha got...
Okay.
I mean, it was great. It was great pressure. Buddha's just got to make that play.
Yeah.
Just got to make that play.
Looks like he got lost there.
Buddha fell down, was looking, turned around, and then it was just a jump ball. He just wasn't able to be there for the jump of it. But great pressure. I mean, you can't be upset.
Yeah, Matt Stafford just had way too much time in the pocket, unfortunately. Yeah, he just got lost there. Hate to see it.
It's all good.
Ooh.
3 minutes behind her. Behind what?
Like the stream is behind YouTube TV. Like our stream.
Well, yeah, we're not on YouTube TV.
No, he said we're 3 minutes behind.
Great stop. Looks like they threw a pass for about 1 yard loss. Oh, there's a flag on the play. See what that is. Gotta hope it's an offensive penalty here after that huge gain.
I don't know. I don't know why there'd be such a delay. Real quick though, flag 12:05 left in the game. So, but I mean, we're on pace with what's it called? With like live. Just the stream isn't, because it like this says 12:52, so this is a minute behind, like what's live right now. Is what I mean, unless they're like that. But I don't think the antenna's behind.
Oh my! Unnecessary roughness.
Yeah, that was bad.
Really? Oh my gosh! They were absolutely killing James Conner earlier.
they
But
were
when we
slamming-
do it, of course, it's a
They
problem.
were slamming them.
Of course, because it's the Cardinals. Come on.
Of course, it's the Cardinals.
I hate the
You gotta keep
bias.
the
I
Rams-
hate the bias.
You got to make the LA fans happy at some point. You know what I'm saying?
Disgusting.
Real quick though, terrible call. The Rams are now down on the what is that, like the 30? Oh, they're on like the like 10, 15, 14. Stafford in the shotgun. It's a handoff to the right. Again, pretty good push by the O-line, but oh my God, they almost stripped it out of his hands.
That was a great run by Kyron Williams there. D-line was not able to get the push that they were getting earlier. It looks like the Rams put together a good drive. I think they really needed that big play from Stafford. Yeah, unfortunate for the Cardinals. Oh, man, that was really close to being ripped out.
Kyron Williams had a whole Cardinal hand on the ball as well. That just we almost stole it from him there.
Yeah.
That was almost a massive play too, after that.
If the defense could really just nail it down right here and not let them get a touchdown, that'd be huge.
Matthew Stafford under center. Kyron Williams 6 yards behind him. They send a receiver in motion from right to left.
Great penetration, baby.
Great penetration, making the running back think. Who was that off the edge? I couldn't even tell who that was.
Mac Wilson.
Mac Wilson off the edge made the running back made Kyron think about where to go. Gave the rest of the D-line time to get through the O-line and just make a fantastic play. 3 yard loss for the Rams. 3 yard loss. It was 2nd and 1, 3rd and 4 now in the red zone. They can get one first down still. So you kind of want to play sticks, but you want to play as well as the end zone. Getting a stop here would be huge. I would think that the Rams are probably maybe taking points. I don't actually know. You're down 21 in the first after the second, midway through the second. I mean, 10:25 left. Stafford and shotgun drops back. Oh,
There we go, Zaven. Way to stop that
Zaven.
drive.
And you know what he did? What he did last week that he had problems with? He would keep going upfield and then not come back. That was a perfect example of how you're supposed to blitz. He came off the edge, went upfield with the lineman. It opens a gap that the quarterback thinks he can get into, and Zaven drops back down into that gap created by himself, that he creates by himself. Dude, 71 is getting
He's
abused.
getting, yeah, dude. And we don't even have premium pass rushers.
We don't have premium. That's bad. That is bad.
Yeah,
when it
I'm
comes to
pretty
the
sure they
Rams.
pulled him from the practice squad. So
Yeah,
that kind of tells you their
That's
O-line
not what-
situation
not
right
what
now.
you want to see when it comes to what we're
Hey,
doing
but
currently.
Zaven Collins, 2 sacks, 2 games.
2 sacks, 2 games, real quick.
that's what you
Rams
wanna
are
see.
lining up for a field goal. They kick it. It's just down the center. So 3 points. It is now a score 21-3. Cardinals. 9:38 left in the game. It's a great stop.
Great job of the
great
defense.
job.
Great job.
Fighting against your undisciplinedness of penalties and stuff too, whether we think it was or wasn't. I mean, fighting through that kind of adversity, that's a big deal. You want to have those drives where you're doing that kind of thing. So it's good to see us being able to do that kind of thing.
Hey, Joe,
real quick.
I'm having fun right now.
I'm having fun.
I'm having a lot of fun with
I'm
this right
eating
now.
bagels. I can't be upset, bro. I mean, like, top five games of the year so far.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, this is only the second game.
Exactly. So it's got to be top 5. Exactly.
Yeah.
That's my point.
There we
you know
go.
What I mean? But real quick, give us an update on all the scores around the league.
Yeah, let's look around the league
Any
for a
injuries you see-
second.
any injury news you see or anything like that? You just want to switch to you real quick.
Yeah. All right, so there's only 2 games around the league right now. Looks like the Steelers are up 7-0 on the Broncos. Yeah. I mean, there's probably not much to say about that game.
Really fun right now.
Yeah, I'm sure that's a very fun game. But the Bengals and Chiefs, which I'm sure to a lot of people's surprise, is only 3-3 right now. 28 seconds left in the first quarter. So, yeah, that it's one of those games. It seems like one of those kind of trap games where you expect the offenses to go crazy, but I don't think it's going to happen.
Yeah, and
here.
it's just not a game like that. But
what-
big
one-
storyline wise,
Yeah. One game from today that is kind of shocking, I think, for most people around the league. The Saints. Mm-hmm. The Saints blew out the Cowboys
Blew 'em
44-19.
blew them out. That not even close. Not even close.
What
That's
is going
insane.
on in New Orleans?
I don't know. Give us your input. What do you think? What do you think about the Saints and their team? The way
I
they're set up?
think that team is actually very well coached. They have guys that have all been there before. They've been in the league for a long time. Obviously, Kamara, you got Derek Carr, who's a veteran. These guys are all veterans. They have some young talent kind of mixed in there. You got Olave, some other people, but that defense has been good for a while, and that they've been able to keep themselves in games. Obviously they have Lattimore. They got Demario Davis. They have some guys that are really dogs. They still have Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu.
I did not know he played football still.
And he's balling.
No cap.
still.
I did not know he played football still.
So I think that team, a lot of people may have been underestimating, especially in a weak NFC South. But the Buccaneers are looking good too. They beat the Lions
Shout
today.
out Baker. Shout
Yeah.
out Baker, bro.
Beat the Lions today. Baker Mayfield is having a resurgence, and this is kind of like his
Did
MO.
the Browns win?
I don't know.
They played this morning. Deshaun had a running touchdown.
Yeah, let me find that real quick.
If they lost, they're just reeling.
They won.
Okay. so they did win.
18-13. Jags, man.
Man, that was
what's going on
that
over
was a
there?
stink- That was a stinky game as well.
And Jets
Jesus.
got their first win today too against the Titans.
Oh, okay. That's a big deal.
Yeah.
What did A-Rod have? Tell us A-Rod stats.
Let's go over A-Rod's stats real quick. Aaron Rodgers, yeah. He had a good game. 176 yards, 2 touchdowns. Yeah.
Any picks?
No picks.
All right,
Clean.
that is a pretty good game.
Yeah, good game.
Real quick, the Rams have just kicked off. 9:38 left in the second quarter. Rams kick off straight to the back of the end zone. No return. Looking to see the offense build more and more. Well, you want to see a little bit more that they're showing the play again, snap to pass. So it took the entirety of
Man, he's so elusive,
8
man.
seconds. It was 8 seconds from the snap of the ball to the pass that led to the touchdown. Holy, oh my God.
Dude, that
The
is
first three possessions for the Cardinals have all resulted in touchdowns. One
Just
play,
potent.
60 yards, 6 plays, 60 yards, and 13 plays in 99 yards.
just potent, man.
Oh my God.
The Rams
Kyler
have
Murray
no answer right now.
in shotgun. Yeah, one right, one left receiver-wise. Play action again. We are doing a lot of... Another deep ball. Straight
Beautiful
to
ball.
Michael Wilson. Perfect spot over the linebackers down low and the cornerback who was playing cover 2. Safety was too far away to play his cover 2 low zone. Right in that gap in cover 2 where you don't have
Kyler Murray
anybody.
is dialed in. Oh my gosh. He is throwing absolute seeds. I mean, 9 completions. How many, 180 yards? He is just
That is literally a textbook pass in cover 2.
beautiful, man.
That was ridiculous.
And what a great catch by Michael Wilson. He got
Went
hit
up and got
hard
it.
there.
Went up and got it.
Yeah.
Got the ball. And then Fox said, "You too little, bitch. You too little. Get
Weight
off me.
room.
Get off me." What the hell just happened?
Oh,
Kyler Murray
man,
took
that
the
is-
ball all the way to the right side, slides, saved the body. Save the body. I honestly was fooled on that play. I did not know who had the ball at all.
Yeah, that was great. That was a great play
I was
action.
so confused. It was like a 9-yard gain, probably because the slide might be 8, depending on when they say he started to slide. But Kyler Murray faked the run and then faked a pass. Maybe had someone downfield he was looking at, and if he wasn't there, he was just running it.
Yep.
Decided just to run it, 8-yard gain.
Oh, he looks mad. they're showing the D coordinator
for the Rams is just like, what? Where the hell did this kid come from?
He's livid. He's definitely livid. Oh, it looks like.
I mean, bro, you got, what is that, 90, what's 120, 219 yards against you in the first half? I mean, that's
a bad look.
That is bad.
Really bad look.
Bad look.
Understatement.
Handoff to Connor to the left side.
That's
just gets the first down. Oh, was that DeMarcado? It looked like DeMarcado, actually.
No.
Oh.
It looks like they're really utilizing Trey Benson today, which you love to see as a second-round pick.
And again, last game, we kind of thought, why wasn't he used a little bit more in the second half? He's a big body that can get downhill. Kind of same thing where he's breaking tackles. Connor's a little bit more of that like tried and true. You can give it to him, elusiveness and strong. Benson is that low, big back, gets his shoulders, gets his head down, and just lays into people.
Hey, and he's still fast, man. He can still burn. So yeah, definitely a good offensive approach right now from the Cardinals.
Kyler under center again. Trey Benson 6 yards off of him. That was almost penalty on the defense. Defense read that one pretty well. Defense read that one pretty well.
D-line, they read that well. Got some penetration. Got Trey Benson in the backfield.
Trey Benson talking to shit, though. I don't know if you saw that.
Oh, yeah. He's eating those boys up, man.
Trey Benson stood up and said, a scoreboard, a scoreboard. That's what he told him. 2nd and 11. 7 minutes left or 7:12 left in the second half. 22 seconds. 21-3 the score. Real quick at half, we're going to try and adjust some stuff, try and figure out what the problem is. We're already talking shit to my buddy in our group chat about the Ravens losing, which is hilarious. Dude, if we win this game, I'm going to be talking the absolute most shit about how the Cardinals have a better record than the Ravens, because that's pretty insane. Kyler in shotgun gets it's a screen pass to Trey McBride down the center.
Man.
Interesting decision. I mean,
yeah, I don't love that one.
I think they're trying, kind of one of those where you're trying to surprise. You don't want to keep doing this. They just ate you on that run play. You know, kind of want an easy pass. Maybe one of those where you're kind of trying to prep Kyler for a run. It also kind of looked like they might have read that. Yeah, they did read that pretty well. They had that's a D lineman just read that it was a screen.
Yeah.
And got off and everything.
D lineman actually got his hand on that. Might have affected it a little bit.
3rd and 9, 6 minutes and 20 seconds left. Kyler in the shotgun, DeMarcado to his left, bringing in the third back now. 2 receivers right, 1 receiver left, Marvin on his own again. A lot of this right now, Marvin on his own on the left side. Trey McBride goes from left to right. Kyler's audibling.
Call it timeout.
Call it TO. Call it TO.
Oh, man.
Wait, did we false start?
Oh, that is just a bonehead mistake right there.
I want to see it. I didn't even see anybody move.
Oh, the center. Yeah, that's just one of those things, man. 3rd and 9, like you cannot have that penalty there, because that turns it into 3rd and possible to 3rd and 15, 3rd and 14. Like
he tried to play it off. He tried to play it off like he was like he tried to play it off like he was setting up to listen to Kyler.
Yeah,
hey, he did fully false start though. He stepped his feet like he was gonna block. So
it is what it is.
5 yards back, 3rd and 14 now on the Rams 40. You might be looking for points here. You might not be.
Yeah, you want to get into field goal range here.
Oh, Kyler's gonna run, kind of like that. Yeah. So what we
field
said,
goal range.
Field goal range got down to the 30, left side, out of bounds. Don't lay that guy out like Alvin Kamara did and break his leg and say absolutely nothing to him like Kamara did last year. 4th and 5. At the end of the day.
Oh, Kyler's mad.
Kyler's mad.
He wanted 6 there.
That's all you can really do. That's all you can really do in that. That's again a good decision. At the end of the day, hey, you're up 21-3. You get that field goal back, you're back at 21 up. It's
still
good football.
3 touchdowns.
Good football. You don't want to be rushing it. You get no points there. You don't convert it. Now you're deciding if you want to punt or go for it.
No, that was smart. Smart play.
It's a good decision. Matt Prater just got to make the field goal. 5:20 left in the quarter. Matt Prater lines up there on the left hash. They hike the ball. It's back. Ball is up. Dude, Matt Prater.
Yeah, he nailed that one.
Matt Prater's
down the middle.
In that same realm of Justin Tucker and those guys, man. I mean, we're at the...
Yeah.
Matt Prater is tried and true when it comes to anything he does at this point, man.
He has an absolute leg on him.
It's a good drive.
Yeah, it's a good drive.
Again, a penalty that derailed it right there at the end. But again, 3rd and 9, probably shouldn't have been in that situation anyways. That run to the right side that led to that Trey Benson had that just got smashed right at the beginning of that.
Yeah, there were some questionable play calls there. I didn't love that screen to McBride. I think we probably could have continued to try to push it vertical because it's working. Mm-hmm. the Rams are playing it seems like a soft zone to me, and we're absolutely just abusing it. And Michael Wilson had a huge catch. Marvin Harrison, obviously, he's going crazy.
Crazy.
Higgins had that great catch in the end zone.
How many
He got a
points does
touchdown.
Who has Marvin in our fantasy league right now?
I'm not sure.
I was one of those people who was like, I don't know, I'm not taking him in that first round or second round because I just don't know more than anything. But I mean, if you had him, if whoever had him is playing him the second week, Patrick Mahomes, by the way, negative 0.26 points. He has 21 yards and an INT.
Gross.
Is Burrow really? I mean, they're losing. The Bengals just scored a touchdown. It's 10-3 Bengals right now. Joe Shiesty might be the Mahomes killer, bro. No cap.
What's going
weird.
on with
it's
that?
It's weird. It's weird. I don't understand it.
Is he the Eli Manning to Tom Brady?
Maybe, bro.
I would love to see that.
It would be kind of sick to have that kind of thing. We haven't had anything like that in a minute. I mean, they're trying to three-peat right now. The Chiefs are trying to three-peat right now.
Someone needs to stop them.
It would be fantastic to see them just absolutely get dismantled the next couple of weeks. Real quick, though, looking for Marvin Harrison. I don't know who has him. Kind of a big deal, though. I mean, Marvin coming out of this week, he's going to be looking at one of those people that he's going to be looking to be one of those people that you're trying to figure out if he's that guy or not.
Yeah.
Marvin Harrison Jr. second week. Just so you guys know, he had 1.4 points last week. In our league, PPR league, 1.4 points. This week, in the first half, he has 4 receptions, 5 targets, 130 yards and 2 touchdowns. He has 29 points
In the first half.
Which
Yeah.
again, we're up a little bit, so you might see a little bit of a change in the way we play offense going in the second half. I hope we don't, but you could see the Cardinals being like, "Hey, we're gonna grind time. We're gonna be drilling the ball through the gaps and everything like that." But 29 points. I mean, you just want to see him eat. It might be one of those games too where you're like, "Hey, they're rivals." If this was like the Bills last week and we were up 24, whatever, like we're up 21 right now.
Yeah.
You kind of saw us switch to more of a running game, trying to drain clock, and it just ended up biting us kind of in the ass. But this week, I mean, you might be, hey, we're gonna try and drop 40. We want to drop 48 points.
Do not let up on these guys.
Don't let
man.
them up. Get
Do
Marvin
not.
and keep getting Marvin cooking. Just
Yeah.
let Marvin keep going. Hey, I mean, we did a great job right there. I like the past 2 drives of mixing up the again another kick just out the back of the end zone.
Yeah.
I do think this will be a common occurrence moving forward after.
And
after
I
most teams
do
score.
fully expect the Rams to come out in the second half and make a lot of adjustments,
Yeah,
especially
facts.
defensively. They're definitely 100% going to double Marv. Yeah, and probably make us run the ball. But there's a lot of other weapons on the team on the offense, so Kyler should not be scared. That kind of happened last week. We kind of got a little bit shaken by the coverages and then, what was going on with the Bills. So don't get scared. Keep pushing that ball.
Keep your foot on the gas.
Yeah, keep
There's
your
just
foot on the gas,
No reason
man.
not to. 1st and 10, Matthew Stafford, just 4 yards off. They go right to left with Higbee. It's a drop back. Stafford has time, dumps it off down to his right.
Like
2
that
guys
tackle.
there.
Beautiful.
Oh my God.
Mac
2 guys-
Wilson is everywhere,
2 guys
man.
there to just swarm Rivers as he gets the ball out the right side to shoot. Heard. 4:53, 30 seconds left. Heard. Sounds good. Just keep saying heard. 4:40 or 4:45 now. Yeah, I just said it. But yeah, I got to say it more. 24-3, 21 points up, 20 seconds left on the play clock. The Cardinals have 15 minutes of possession on 26 plays. The Rams have 9 minutes of possession on 17 plays. Stafford in the backfield. Kyron Williams behind him. Gets time, throws the cup on the
Like that
short
tackle.
route.
Oh, come on.
That's
There
good.
we go.
That's good. I don't know if will they keep clock running? It looked like they stopped clock. Yeah, they did stop clock.
That's going to stop clock.
3rd and 5 though. Cooper Kupp another. Oh, they didn't stop clock. 3rd and 5.
Have you
4:15
noticed that the Rams are in 3rd down a lot?
They are. I mean, to be fair, I think have they gone a first down?
Yeah. Well, they had that huge.
Oh, they had that big drive just now.
Yeah.
And then they had that big drive.
Yeah,
Yeah. But they haven't converted a 3rd down.
No.
They're 0-4 for 3rd downs, which 3 of them were the 3 and outs, and then
Yeah.
the punts that we scored then on.
You'd love to see the defense continue that trend right now.
Yeah, I mean, if you can get another stop here, that's huge. Get your time back for the quarter. Get your time back on.
Looks like
for
Stafford's seen
Kyler.
something there.
Kyler sees, whoa, that was a lot of movement that
Wow.
we're allowing. Matthew Stafford drops.
Let me go, Gardeck. Oh,
Dennis
beautiful.
Gardeck for another sack. Do not throw a penalty. I will literally be livid. Dennis Gardeck throwing his hands up, baby. Throwing his hands up, baby.
Love to see it.
Dennis
That's the
Gardeck.
barbarian, baby.
Dennis Gardeck getting downfield. It's another sack in a huge spot.
That's 3 sacks already in the first half,
One of
man.
them by Zaven, 2 by Gardeck. I mean, that is I mean, dude,
Dude, 71. Dude, sit him down. 71. No, actually, keep him in the game. Keep 71 suited up,
dude,
please.
They're gonna be throwing 6 guys on the line if he keeps. I mean, I don't know how they haven't already. I mean,
oh my, that was
punts
so
almost
close to being blocked.
Dortch, it's out of
Kicked out of
bounds.
bounds.
Kicked it out
Respectable.
of bounds. It's like to the 20, maybe the 25, depending on where they counted going out of bounds. Dennis Gardeck with a huge sack. They are just abusing the left side of the O line.
Yeah.
There's just nothing to be done. I mean, that guy's losing his job. Getting sent
Yeah,
to, he might not be on the practice squad.
The
anymore,
Rams
I'm gonna be
definitely have
honest.
to think about some sort of adjustment there, with maybe with the protection, because oh my lord, 71, you are getting destroyed.
Do you think they switch them? They switch tackles?
They gotta do
switch
something,
Switch them
man.
over the other side. Like, hey,
But even Zaven was getting in there. So
Dude,
like
I don't
they have to
know.
figure something out here. Maybe throw a tight end, like you said, on that side to
just to help the double.
Yeah.
Maybe you stop having their. I mean, what you could do is stop having running backs go on routes, and you just have them play like, hey, you're
Yeah.
just helping now. You got to help on a block.
Hey, I would
But
love
you
to
got
see more
nothing
points here.
dude. But what are we on? The 24? I couldn't tell what it said.
I can't really see it.
3:06 left in the game. Cardinals have the ball all timeout. I mean, this is.
Hey, we can get
this
points
is-
here, man.
This is where did they not call a timeout earlier when it was like 3 seconds left on the clock? I don't know what happened there. Kyler in pistol, 2 receivers right. Again, Marvin on his own left. Got 8 yards of separation though. I mean, they stepped down a little bit. Marvin down
Got
the center.
time,
Kyler drops
Kyler.
back. Throws another deep shot to Marv.
Oh,
Ooh,
you
just
hate
over
to
him.
see that.
Just
That's all
over him.
right.
Just
That's
over him.
all right.
It's all good. It's all good. You're looking for him. That's all we want to see for right now.
Yeah,
Just
Kyler
looking
stilled
for
that
him.
ball a little bit.
Little bit. Maybe try to get it over. We'll have to, if we could see the backfield view from him. It'd be interesting to see what was in front of him, if he had a hand in front of him, if he had something in front of him, because it does seem like there was a reason for it being so high. He doesn't normally miss on like high balls, really. He doesn't really throw them high too terribly often. Usually it's either short and in front or right on the dot. So,
Well, that's the nice thing
you know
about
what I like
having
to see? Tons of red and
Yeah.
white. Tons of red and white. Not a lot of Rams fans here. Real quick, Kyler under center again. Dortch goes in motion left to right. Connor behind like 6 yards. They hike the ball. It's a little run to the right. Connor gets like
Oh, that's
3-4 yards.
tough running.
Tough running. Gets hit right at the line, maybe a yard in front of the line. Gets an extra couple of yards. Makes it a 3rd and 6, 3rd and 5. You got a little bit more playbook. Joe Burrow, they're showing, throws the tutty to, who was that? Was it Jamar?
That is
T?
a nobody.
Hey, nobody. I don't
It's
know.
okay though.
It don't matter.
Great catch.
Great catch.
Great
Hey,
catch.
great. He's going to be a somebody now.
Yeah,
gonna be
he's a somebody now.
He's going to be a somebody now. 3rd and 7. So we only got 3 yards on the play, but 3rd and 7, a little bit more manageable than 3rd and 10. 3rd and 10 is just no fun because you got 4 plays, 5 plays you can run
Yeah.
that are just, you know, you're passing the ball. It'll be interesting to see 3rd and 7, 2:23 left. We'll have to see. He's in shotgun. He's got Connor to his right or DeMarcado to his right. Can't tell. Marvin on the top of the screen. He drops back.
Oh man.
It's all good.
Pressure definitely got there.
That was good contained pressure by
Man.
the no penalty though. I want to see a penalty right there. I want to see a penalty. Let me see the hit. I want to see if that's a, you know, we got called for a crazy penalty on Zaven last week for touching his face mask when we were
Yeah.
going for the tackle.
I would have
I'm just
loved
saying
to
it
see
looked like you drove
points
him in the
there.
ground. I'm just gonna say it looked like you drove him in the ground. I'm just saying.
I would have loved to see some points there, but it is what it is. We are up 21 right now.
It is what it is.
But please keep that going.
And again, we just got to be careful. You don't want that to become the normal. I want
Yeah.
that to be the one drive where we don't get a conversion on 3rd
Right.
down one time at least. You want to be able to, you know, yeah, it was a bad drive. It was a bad
Yeah,
drive. That last
bad
play,
drive.
they probably just dialed up a little bit better of a play against our offensive line.
if he connects with Harrison on that
Yeah.
throw, we're talking. You know what I mean? But
yeah, facts. We're in the
Real quick, he's saying that on his end, he barely heard you say 9:38.
heard. So just say it louder.
No, 9:38. Like he's like.
oh,
Heard. Okay.
My stream is like seconds.
Yeah. So I think it might just be more on your side, Mario. What are you watching, Mario? Type in the chat. What are you watching on right now? Yeah, because I can hear myself. Yeah, because I can hear myself. We have ultra low latency on.
I'm playing here too, and I'm probably like 30 seconds behind.
Heard. Okay.
Maybe less. No, honestly, less. It's probably like 5 seconds.
Heard, okay.
Yeah.
Ahead of
YouTube right now?
TV, and we're like 5 minutes behind YouTube.
YouTube TV.
We're on his.
On his end. Okay, heard. Interesting. So I don't know. Maybe it might just be something where we need to maybe throw in some, hey, refresh it. We got to refresh whatever it is. Because if you're watching on, if it's different, we got to see. Because I thought we were pretty on time for us. Interesting. I don't
Oh,
know.
he said YouTube Live was pausing on him.
So yes. So
that could
that's a
be
connection issue, I believe, on your end, which then leads to being behind quite a bit. Because then those stack up one after another, one after another. If you pull the bar close or all the way to the right, it should line you up all the way with us, I believe. If you pull like the red line. But if you close the stream and open it back up, it'll put you at the most live part. Heard, will do. No worries. But again, that's what we like to see. It's a great, I mean, again, not a great drive, but at some point, I mean, we weren't, to be fair, I didn't think we were going to score every drive, to be fair.
I mean, you're going to have some dud drives.
Yeah, and again, like you
it's
said,
part of the game.
We were one play away from being down the field and on Marvin Harrison. I mean, that was a well drawn up play, just a miscue by Kyler, and that's kind of the thought process I think Kyler and them should have moving forward. It wasn't a bad drive. You just missed your spot more than anything. Keep telling Marv to get downfield. Keep telling Marv, hey, you're going to get the ball at some point. Like, think you're getting the ball. I mean, that's what you want to be telling Marv. Like, hey, bro, you got 2 tutties and 4 catches. Like, we're going to feed you. You just got to wait.
He's getting open, man.
You just got to wait for it because we got to make, you can't just throw. What is going on here?
Who's that guy?
It's Kyler. It's the quarterbacks. They said a dude. They showed Kyler and Matthew Stafford. There's just a guy standing in front of Kyler. You could not see Kyler. And it was just like this big dude just standing right in front of him. Punt from the Cardinals. Hey, I think we threw him into our punter. Down to the opposite 20.
Oh, he has some space to work with.
Just lock him up.
Oh,
It's
beautiful.
Did he drop the ball or did he just slip?
He tackled himself.
He tackled himself.
Thank God.
Shoelaces, baby. That's what I like to see.
All right, defense. You definitely do not want to let a touchdown up here.
We got
At
big
most,
Gronk. Hey,
a
by the
field
way,
goal.
greatest tight end ever is on the screen right now, just so you guys know. Just so you guys know, okay? Big Gronk, certified freak. But you were saying, sorry, Cardinals defense.
Yeah, there was a big discussion about that the other day.
Big discussion between us and the boys, you know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
and I don't think there's really a winner. I think everybody loses with an argument like that.
For the most part.
It got a little ugly.
No
but
one's debating. No one's debating it.
Mark
It's just-
Sanchez is commentating the game. I'm glad you guys are listening to us instead of Mark Sanchez because he is the biggest Cardinals hater I've ever heard in my life.
It is utterly insane if you guys are listening to the regular Fox broadcast right now because Mark Sanchez thoroughly dislikes the Cardinals.
Yes, he does.
Real quick, Matthew Stafford hands it off to Kyron Williams.
Buda Baker,
Buda came
make a
up
play, baby.
From the safety spot.
Dude,
Just drops-
he is killing.
Dude, he's so low because he's so tiny that like he's just immediately in tackle range every time.
Look at him come off
coming
the-
from the safety spot. He's
Like a
15 yards.
bullet, man.
Oh my god, dude!
Oh my!
The receiver was supposed to block him. Just Buda's too fast.
Kyron didn't even see him coming.
Stafford drops back out of the shotgun, gets the snap, has time, throws it down the field.
Don't throw a flag.
It was inconsequential.
Yeah. Point your
Shut
finger.
up, dude.
Point the
somebody tell
finger.
Matthew Stafford to grow a pair of balls. Jesus, man. Oh my God, bro. If we didn't get PI last week on Dorson, that's not PI either, bro. Calm down. You can't just kick people in the feet and be like, it's a PI, man. It's a PI. Look at he just gets his feet tangled
Hey,
up.
double covering Cooper.
There was literally no
he
penalty.
stumbled.
Literally no penalty. Literally no penalty.
Hey, I'm really loving the defensive game plan against Cooper Kupp.
Yeah.
They do not want him getting the ball.
They're more covering his route at the end of it rather than the middle. Like, hey, you're going to cover wherever he goes, not wherever you're at. Matthew Stafford in the shotgun again. Cooper Kupp goes from right to left. 2 receivers left, 2 receivers right. Matthew Stafford drops back. Saban get up. It's a good
that's
play.
backbreaking.
If Saban had stayed up on his feet, probably would have been another
Who
sack.
is that guy?
Would have stayed up. Stayed up again.
I don't know who that is.
Rando's getting catches.
Rando's getting
That's how you
first
know-
downs
that's how you
in
know the
crucial
offense is
times.
tough. 1:06 left in the game. 1:05 left in the game. Another 4-man blitz. Nobody really going.
No
Another
pressure.
time in the back.
Oh, man.
He dropped it. Hey, he dropped it. Hey, so everybody signal that he dropped it, even if he caught it. Everybody signal that he dropped it. He landed inside. There's no way they're calling him out of bounds.
Yeah, it looks
But nobody touched him. Nobody
yeah,
touched him.
it's looking like the Rams are really trying to get the ball out quick here. They don't want that pass
Again,
rush
you
to get
don't.
home.
And again, one thing that as the Cardinals, you don't want to have what happened last week happen.
No,
don't let
not
them
at
get a
all.
touchdown now. They get the ball at the beginning of the second
Three
half.
at most. Three at most.
Three at most. And at the end of the day, just don't let them get downfield. It
Nothing
don't matter.
deep.
Cooper, don't let him get out of bounds. Oh my God, I thought he threw that. Oh! Is it a fumble?
Oh! I
don't know. I don't think he ever caught it.
Oh man, that would
Rams
be huge,
Rams
man.
receiver had the ball straight into his hands. That was weird. Trying to run before he caught the ball. It looked like more than anything. Yeah, he turned his head. So he turned his head, kind of the normal that happens. He turned his head before he secured the
Yeah,
ball.
he didn't
Didn't
catch
catch the ball.
That
52
would've been
seconds
huge,
left.
though.
That would have been crazy. 20 seconds left on the play clock. 52 seconds left in the half. Just a miscue by the Rams, but probably not the worst scenario. He would have kept he had to burn a timeout there if he caught the ball. Ball on the Arizona's 41 right now. 9 seconds, 8 seconds. Matthew Stafford in the shotgun. Cooper Kupp goes from right to left. 2 receivers left, 2 right.
Sent in the house.
Gets sent. Oh my God, that was
What a catch. Oh my.
You got to get there. Don't let him get out. Nice. Make him burn a TO. Make him burn a TO. Make him burn a TO. Again, like you said, 3 at most. 3 at most. Matthew Stafford wants to run up. They call it TO. Makes more sense to call it TO there than trying to run up and run a play. That was a great catch by Cooper right over the middle, like 10-yard catch and run. Again, kind of
manipulated the zone there.
what you see out of that is more what we see out of the Rams the past couple of years.
That's what they like to do.
That
for
over route with the clearing route to get the over route set. They had their inside slot receiver kind of run a route that went in and out to get linebackers and safeties kind of on it. Cooper Kupp then ran like a little shoot route left to right, came back inside to the center of the field and caught a ball in stride, allowed him kind of make that move and get downfield real quick. Little 20-yard gain, maybe. Cooper Kupp's probably got, what was that, 4 catches, 37 yards. He's got 4.7 points right now. Nothing crazy, really, but a couple points there for your fantasy freaks out there. Rams fans standing up, down 3-24. Go home, by the way. 43 seconds left in the half. 13, 12, 10 left on the play clock. Stafford in shotgun. Kyron to his right. They send whoever the tight end is from right to left.
Looks like they're sending a blitz again.
Again, this is kind of, you just got to tackle.
Man, what is going on?
You got to tackle.
Defense.
Those are the plays where you got
man.
to tackle more than anything. You know he's going to go dump it off because he wants to get the completion. Matthew Stafford is dicing up. Again.
Oh, Cooper's hurt.
Oh, Cooper Kupp coming off the field. That is kind of a big deal for this end piece
Yeah,
right here.
that is a huge deal. They lost Puka too.
And they have to burn a timeout to get him off the field.
Oh, man.
That is kind of a big deal, actually. Puka and Cooper both. They're top
And the
two receivers
Rams are
out.
just having an absolute slew of injuries, man. You hate
and
to see it.
Hopefully, I mean, honestly, I do like watching Cooper Kupp play football, so hopefully it's not a
he's
big
a great
deal.
football player.
It looked like he might have kind of cramped up, is kind of what it looked like. Maybe he rolled up on his foot or something, because it was a non-contact thing. Obviously, you don't want to see anything big out of him, but I like seeing Cooper Kupp get off the field when he's playing against the Cardinals. I don't know.
Ankle.
Kupp is talking to the training staff right now.
That ankle's hurting.
1 timeout left for the Rams. 34 seconds in total. Sean McVay trying to dial something up, get some points before the half. 3 receivers left. Kyron Williams 6 yards back. They send 1 receiver left to right. It's a run down the center. It's a good
defense
stop.
is there.
That was a weird play call because now you have to either spike the ball or figure out something to stop the clock because you want to save your TO for the field goal.
Yeah.
I would expect a pass here, low key. I'm playing pass before run right now.
Because there's really no risk, even if he throws a pick. I mean,
Yeah, facts. Yeah,
you might as well just air it out.
It's just now you've used all the time. Now you have one more play, maybe. So pass here, little feet. Oh, to be fair, pretty
Good
uncatchable.
coverage.
It was again, like I said, probably play the pass. You're not really running around.
Yeah, Stafford was looking for Robinson in the corner of the end zone there, and they did not connect.
And that's where you want Cooper Kupp, Puka.
Yeah.
That is where you want those 2 strong, sure-handed receivers. I mean, to be fair, it was might have been able to call a penalty low key. It looked like kind of held him. But just a little far out. I mean, that was just a bad place ball, to be fair. Bad place ball. It was just outside the zone. Sean McVay, get off the field, please. We got shit
Cooper's
to do.
hurting, man.
3rd and goal. They're going for it. They're running another play because time stopped, obviously, on the drop pass. 9 seconds left. I would think it has to be a pass. Again, they have Kyron behind Matthew Stafford. It'd just be dangerous to be doing that kind of thing.
Buddha Baker!
Out of the back.
Get you some Buddha!
What did we say?
Get you some Buddha!
You have to read the run play.
Oh
they have
my
to burn
God.
the TO. I mean, that is utterly just fantastic defensive reading from Buddha. Look at this play by Buddha. Buddha, again, is in the safety slot. He's probably manned up on Kyron Williams. I mean, he just reads it. I mean,
is he looking fast or is he looking fast, man?
Not fast enough to beat DK in a foot race, but fast enough to get to Kyron Williams in the backfield.
Buddha Baker, baby.
I mean,
that is an all-pro safety you're watching play football right now.
Okay, sounds good, Mario. I'll keep doing that. Dude, that was fantastic. 4th and goal, they're going for it.
That's big balls.
I mean, at the end of the day,
you know what?
You're getting the ball back.
Get a stop here.
Get a stop.
Get a stop here, defense.
5 seconds left. This is the last play of the half.
Hey, show them that the kids came to play. Show them.
You might see the Cardinals call a TO here if they don't like it. They see the lineup and they're like, I don't want to play against that. You guys stay mentally focused though. Matthew Stafford, he's been in these positions before. 2 receivers right.
They have
1
Cooper
receiver
Kupp
right.
back
Cooper Kupp's
in.
back in, but he's hurt. Pay attention to him. You want to key up on him. Kyron Williams to his left. You got 2 receivers to the left.
Come on,
he lines
pass
up. He's
rush.
No
Out
PI.
the back of the end zone.
Nothing.
Boom, defense.
Huge.
Fuck. You gotta be kidding me, man.
Flag to end the. God bless America.
It's always with the Cardinals,
We'll get
dude.
one
Always.
more. We'll get one more play.
Oh my god.
4th and goal, so they can't get a first down. It was probably a hold. Oh my god.
Come on,
Let's
dude.
hear what the old men have to say about the Cardinals again. These lawyers getting paid by LA for sure. Sean McVay and Jonathan Gannon probably both confused him what the penalty was. I'm not gonna lie. Uncatchable ball. I'm gonna say if it was
offense?
No,
beautiful.
They said it was an uncatchable ball. That's what that
let's
is.
go.
Uncatchable ball out of the end zone, so there's no penalty for a PI or anything like that.
Awesome.
That's what you love to see.
Cardinals up
Cooper
24 to 3.
Cooper Kupp absolutely locked.
Yeah, dude.
Absolutely locked.
Well,
yeah, so
I think Stafford might have been able to squeeze it in there, to be honest.
you can squeeze it in me if you know what I'm saying.
Oh, man. After the stream's over. Anyways.
Big
Hey, celebration. Anyways, the
First
Cardinals
half
are up
stats.
24 to 3 on the
my God.
Rams.
The first half stats: Rams 1 of 7 on third down. Cardinals 3 of 5. 16 minutes of possession for the Cardinals, 13 for the Rams. 79 rush yards for the Cardinals, compiled with 183 pass yards. They have 250 combined yards in the first half.
Humming.
A reach out
Roaring.
by Marvin.
I'd be willing to say, fuck hum. Oh, screw humming. We're roaring.
Roaring, baby.
Roaring.
Dude, and what you want to see, how many times have we seen them win away games all the time and lose these home games?
Oh, this would be huge.
This would be
for the
huge.
morale, for
You
the
want-
locker room.
You want
huge.
And again, I know the Rams are hammered on injuries and stuff.
Yeah.
But if there's one thing that can change your defense from like a bad defense to a mediocre defense in one game, it's playing a team that's hampered injury wise and being able to get that confidence. Gardeck's coming out next week like, I don't give a shit who's in front of me. I'm getting sacks. I'm getting to the backfield.
Full
Zayden Collins,
speed.
I'm back there.
Yeah.
I'm in your ass, man.
Yeah.
Like I'm back.
I'm in
there.
there. I'm digging.
Yeah, dude. I'm like that's what you
I'm
see
digging.
coming in that third week playing. Who we playing in the third week? Another big team. Who was it? The Lions.
The Lions.
Playing the Lions
that are coming off a loss.
coming off a loss. They beat the Rams, so you can. It should be a good game.
Jared Goff does tend to play like prime Tom Brady against
It
us,
does.
but that's a conversation for
That's
another day.
different
Right
day,
now, we're
yeah,
talking about the LA Rams and how we are destroying those guys.
Yeah, it's just been a good game so far. Again, Dyson up. We didn't get to see the offense come back out in a strong fashion. Did they have 2 3 and outs there?
Yeah.
So you had 2 3
Yeah,
and outs.
they
so not a
started
good
off.
way. But defense did what they couldn't do last week. Get a stop at the half and be able to go into the second half. Hey, they get the ball, but guess what? You stopped them on 4th down in the red zone
Yeah.
on great coverage. A penalty that obviously didn't get called because it's an uncatchable ball. That's the type of stuff you want to see from the Cardinals when you're back against the wall.
Yeah.
You score a touchdown there. The Rams score a touchdown there. The guys on the defense, they're going in the locker room like, damn, this happened last week. How are we going to change it this week? And you're thinking about last week, trying to figure out like, what you're doing. You get a stop there. You're like, yeah, dude, last week was a fluke. We can get those 4th down stops. We can
Yeah,
get
we
those
can.
3rd down stops.
Yep.
1 for 7 on 3rd down is a huge deal.
Defense
Sacks
is
on
winning,
3rd
man.
down, yeah, and when it comes to, like you said, a great defense, the best defense is a great offense. A great defense is also just a great defense.
Yeah.
At the end
If
of the
you
day,
can have both,
at
more the
the end-
merrier.
At the end of the day, we had 3 and outs to start the game, 2 60-yard drives, and 1 99-yard drive. Defense got rest. They got the chance to kind of reevaluate after drives. You go 3 and out. You don't really have to change much. Hey, you're just calling defensive plays. Hey, we know what they're doing. We know we're reading it well. You just continue to change and figure out kind of what you're doing.
Yeah.
Real quick, we're going to go to head to break. Get us a little break real quick. Talk about a couple of the things that we want to do, kind of things we want to change. See if there's anything we can adjust, any music or anything we want to do like that. Any closing thoughts before we head into halftime?
Yeah, just want to give a shout out to everybody watching us right now. That was a really fun first half, and we'll be back in the second half. Big shout out to my son David and Melanie. I love you guys. Yeah, we'll see you guys.
Appreciate you. See you in just probably like 10, 15 minutes. We'll come back before half and kind of explain everything that's going on. Appreciate you guys. Hopefully you guys are able to stick around, hang out with us. Let me know what you guys are up to. Real quick update. Chiefs throw. Oh my God.
What a
Do I have Rashee Rice too? I think
What
I have
a
Rashee.
dot from
That's
Pat
what I want to see is
Mahomes.
Rashee Rice going for crazy to save my game. Hopefully, I think I have Rashee Rice on my team with Mahomes, which is why I got him. Mahomes at 6 points. Rashee Rice, I do have 3 receptions, 53 yards. Real quick, Steelers also leading the way in their game. It looks like 7 to. Oh my God.
That's a big boy.
7-0 at halftime. Real quick, we will see you guys in just a moment. Hopefully, you guys have a good one and can stick around for a little bit. Appreciate you guys. We'll see you in just a moment. Should just be live or whatever. Good to see y'all. Game is kicked back off. Back to looking at Mark. To be fair, Mark Sanchez's tie looks kind of sick. I'm not gonna lie.
Turn it down.
Oh, turn it down. You're right. Yeah. You're all good. You're all good. Oh, you're all good. Sorry, switch to me real quick. Just switch to me real quick. Oh, I don't know. He's turned them all off. Real quick. It's good to see y'all. Real quick, they just kicked it off to a start of the second half. The Cardinals are starting out with the ball. I thought so. They must have gone 3-3 and outs because we started with the ball in the second half. I thought we started with the ball in the first half.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
But it's good to see Kyler play action immediately, throws it straight.
There we go,
Oh my
McBride.
God. Trey McBride, dude, that was a big hit to not go down.
Great catch,
6-7 yard gain, 6-7 yard gain, real quick to get the Cardinals going. Kind of what you want to see. Talking to Jonathan Gannon, I don't know what the fuck they're talking about, but talking to Jonathan Gannon about it. Jonathan Gannon's like, yeah, you know, I got big balls. I like Marvin Harrison. Throw it to him down the field. You know, that's kind of what our game plan was. Get him involved. And we got him real involved the first two possessions of the game. We thought, you know what, Marvin Harrison is better than everybody in the backfield of the Rams. So we just threw it to him, and he caught it and ran for it. Under center, Kyler gives it to James Conner, gets downfield.
Easy first.
James Conner gets downfield, gets a 10 yard gain, maybe 6-7 yard, 6-7 yard gain. That's what you want to see. That's what you want to see out of everybody. That's what you want to see everybody.
It's looking like the Cardinals are really brushing up a lot of the things that they made mistakes on last game. I'd say just running the ball. They're looking stout in that. The receivers are catching the ball. And there's a lot of verticality going on. So a lot of good changes from the last game.
And real quick,
for sure.
This is just what you want to see. You want to come out, have a good drive. Have a good drive to start. Kyler Murray under center, hands it off to the left side. It's a run play. Cuts it back to the right side. Gets just back to the line of scrimmage. It looks like just barely line of scrimmage. Big play there just from the sense of what we're doing in that
flag.
realm of
That's
stuff.
coming back.
Flag, yeah, coming back. We definitely are leading to something else real quick.
Unfortunate.
24-3, 13:46 left in the half. Thank you, Shards, for dropping a follow. I appreciate you. Hopefully you're having a go. And we did not get the notification audibly, so sorry for not hearing it. I don't know why we weren't able to hear it, but appreciate you for stopping by. Flag against the offense on that play. Just a holding call. Kind of happens on those long run plays. It's kind of hard to avoid. It was a pretty clear one. I don't know. That was kind of a soft one. I'm not gonna lie, kind of a soft one. But
he did a fake pitch.
That was weird. Real quick, Cardinals light up Trey McBride to the left, Dortch, and I can't see who else to the left, and then Connor in the backfield, and Marvin Harrison on his own to the right. They're doing a lot of single for Marv. Like, hey, you go on your own and figure it out. In the shotgun, it's a handoff to Connor. He gets down, has the lead blocker. He gets down 6-7 yards.
Not bad.
First and 20, you want to get yards
not
back. Second and down, probably going to be second and like 11, second and 12. It's kind of what you want to see. It's not a bad decision to go like that.
I want to see the Cardinals continue to air that ball out, man. Don't get scared.
Don't get scared.
You got to keep your foot on the gas.
I understand you want to drain the clock, but at the same time, you want to score. The Rams are able to score fast.
Yeah.
Sean McVay can dial something up to score fast. That's one of those where when he wants to score fast, he can get that going.
Yeah, most
Kyler Murray
definitely.
under center again. Trey McBride goes from left to right after the motion by Kyler. It's a play action play. He steps up.
Come on,
gets
Kyler.
out of the tackle.
Oh, that's a
thumps,
first.
fakes it.
Oh, that-
First down. He goes farther. He's at the 20.
Oh, man.
Starts to slide. He's down to the Rams 34 on like a 20-yard run, 30-yard run. That was a fantastic decision.
Hey.
He took it and just took it. He said, F it, I'm taking this ball. This is my baby. I'm getting to the 30,
If
boys.
this continues, Kyler's going to be in that early MVP conversation because
Early MVP
he's
combo.
looking really, really sharp and dialed in.
Play
man.
action pass. Gets
Breaking
out of
a
a tackle.
tackle.
They go to Connor. The linebacker goes to the Connor to make sure he doesn't get the pass off. And then he gets down. And again, stay out of danger. You don't got to make any crazy cuts right now. You don't want to re-injure yourself at all. Just play the way you want to play football. Gets down, gets the yards. First and 10 from the 33. Kyler in pistol. Connor behind him. It's a run play to Connor straight down the center. Connor reads.
Great patience.
Gets another 6 yard, 7 yard, maybe 4 or 5 yard gain. But straight down the center. Connor took his time. Let the O-line block.
Beautiful.
O-line is getting the push. O-line is
Absolutely.
getting up, getting the boobs in the dudes' faces. You know what I'm saying? Getting the chest, getting the hands extended, saying, this is mine. Let him go.
Yeah.
Connor gets down the field, 6 yards.
Offense is humming. Run game, pass game, everything. Even Kyler's legs. Everything's looking really good right now.
And one thing that opens up when you got Connor running is Kyler gets those. He gets those. He can pull it down. He can go. It's the nice thing about Kyler. Kyler is 11 of 13 for 200 yards. Oh my God, that is insane.
Stat line.
Connor Another run, just following the lineman.
that's
Breaks
six.
out to the
That's
right side to the
six.
10.
Oh,
Gets
man,
dropped at
James
the 5.
Conner.
Connor wanted the
You
tutty
are
so
a
bad.
dog.
Connor is following his lead blockers like a freak right now.
Oh, dude.
Connor wanted it, bro.
Oh, he's
My
looking
cancer
dialed in,
brother
bro. He was
wanted it,
growling.
brother.
He was growling.
Win motion right to left. Got the pitch. His lead blocker, left tackle off the side, just following through. I mean, he's just pulling, and you got a big man downfield.
Look at that
You got
hole,
a big man
baby.
downfield. It's too easy to get in that hole when you're James Conner.
Oh, man.
Holy hell.
Pause. Pause, baby. He got him started growling like Shannon Sharp.
Grunting and all. Like he didn't know he was getting filmed.
That's a big man running the ball.
Shout out IG Live Shannon Sharp. Hey, he apologized though. It's all good.
Shout
guys.
out Shannon Sharp.
That's just anatomy at some point. Kyler Murray in the shotgun. Throws
Fade
it up
ball.
for Marv. Oh,
man, I was excited for that one.
asshole was
Oh,
puckered.
Kyler wants that one
My
back.
asshole was puckered. My toes were curled. I thought we had another Marvin
Kyler
Harrison
wants that
tutty.
one back. So
That was
bad. Three
so
tubs.
bad. Let's see where it's 3 tubs. Mano y mano. That is the Marv Harrison.
He had
line
him
if you want.
beat, man. Oh, man. He had him beat.
He went. I think.
little
I think
too
Kyler.
outside.
I think Kyler maybe threw it where he wanted.
He wanted that
I think
back.
Kyler maybe threw it where he wanted, and Marv went a little bit
Yeah.
less
There was a
shallow. as he wanted
miscommunication
him.
there for sure.
But again, that's the kind of stuff you want to see.
Yeah.
Marv, that next
Take
time
those
he runs
shots,
that,
man.
Marv, that next time he runs that play is probably going a little bit shallow.
Yeah,
Just tell
yeah,
Kyler
yeah.
throw in the same spot. James Conner lines up in the backfield. He's out. He's left
That's
side. He gets
6,
passed outside.
baby.
6 fucking
Boom.
points for number 6.
Let's
James
go.
Conner. It is 30 to fucking 3 Cardinals.
This is what I wanted to see so bad, man.
Holy
shots,
shit.
shots.
Holy
explosions,
shit. James
fireworks.
Conner, give
Shout
him the
out Jonathan
prayer.
Gannon.
Give him the prayers, baby. Give him the prayers. That's what I like to see.
Thank God for Arizona Cardinals football.
We come out of half and we run it down their throats. Run it down their throats for a tutty. That was almost a James Conner only.
Oh, he's high
possession.
look at him high stepping into that
Oh my
end zone,
God, dude.
baby.
Dude, if there's one thing that is a dangerous thing, it is teams that have fun with no
Oh,
expectations.
man.
Matt Prater lines up with the extra point, dials it up. We all know this. The Cardinals
We're
are
up 4
currently-
touchdowns.
We are currently up 28
Oh
points.
my gosh, dude.
If you guys aren't Cardinals fans, you don't understand the happiness that comes with beating the living shit out of the Rams. I have watched Matthew Stafford perform at a high level for the Rams for an extended period of time at this point. Bro got a Super Bowl on the Rams. If there's one thing I love watching, it's us beating the living shit out of other divisional opponents.
Especially the Rams.
Especially the
At
Rams.
home, we never win at home.
We don't.
We're beating the LA Rams
Beating
by
at
28
home.
points.
28 points.
Oh my God.
First drive
This
out
is-
of half. We come out, get the kickoff, and we decide, hey, McVay, I know you signed a guy to be your D coordinator this year. He ain't doing shit.
What is he doing? What are
He
you
ain't doing
paying the
shit.
man for?
You know we're giving it to Connor. You know he's getting
Tre'Davious
it.
White, I'm sorry, my friend, but you are looking slow.
Slow. No gas
Marvin
covered.
Maserati Marv came to play today. Everybody came to play. James Conner, Kyler, everybody came to
Yeah,
play.
that-
You love to see it.
that was-
Buda Baker. Can we talk about Buda Baker
Buda's
for a
killing it.
second, too?
Give him his flowers. Give him his flowers. Cut
Oh
to,
my
cut to
God.
David. David, tell us how much you love Buda Baker.
Buddha, I gotta say, Buddha, you represent what every short man wants to be. Fire in their gut like a bullet out of a gun every single game. Last year, you were dealing with injuries. I understand that. But this year, you are dialed in and you want to hurt people. And I see that. The running backs get no room. Kyron Williams, what are you doing? What are you doing? Do you not see the man coming at you? No, because it's Buda Baker.
He doesn't see.
Give the man his respect. He is a vet in this league. He is a vet. It's a grown man.
He's a grown man.
And that's what I have to say about it.
Hey, he's a grown man. He's a grown man. Hey, at the end of the day,
I love a short king winning.
hey,
that
it
gets
is-
me happy.
It does because
I'm a short king, man.
exactly you know
I
the
love
vibes.
short king
You know the vibes.
representation, man.
You know the vibes. That's the way it has to be, though. You guys don't get your flowers the way tall people do.
No.
You know what I'm saying? You walk down the
No.
road. You see a lineman, you're like, that guy plays football.
That
you
is a
see
big
You
man.
see Buda Baker walk down the road, you're like, that guy probably does finances. I'm not gonna lie, that guy probably does. Why is he so shredded for a guy who works with money? I don't understand it. And then you find out
Just
Buda
a
Baker,
dog.
Buda Baker, dog.
It's a dog, just a dog mentality,
Buda Baker,
man.
Buda Baker goes out there. I'm gonna say this. Okay, Buda Baker goes out there hoping to kill people.
Yeah.
Buda Baker goes on the field and is like, "You want to go
Murder on my mind.
You want to go down this gap? You think you're gonna get to run this ball?
No.
Where I'm supposed to be? Hell no.
Not
Hey,
happening.
Kyron Williams, you think you're gonna get a free little shoot route touchdown?
No,
on
Kyron.
fourth down outside, or third down outside?
No.
You know what Buda's gonna do? Buda's gonna say, I know what the fuck you're doing. I know what you're. That's me. I'm here. I don't even need to see the ball.
with a smile on his face.
I'm lining you up. I look at you. You come out. And I'm on you.
Where do you think you're going?
I'm laying on you. You got no chance of going anywhere. Matt Prater lines up for the kickoff, kicks it out of the end zone, obviously. You know
Better
why?
bring it back in for a second.
You know why? Because we saw what happened last week. Because we saw what happened last week. Defense coming out. You got to stop here on defense. Whew. Hey, Marvin Harrison's getting another tutty.
Let's talk about the secondary for a second, though.
We got to give them their flowers.
It's a young kind of patchwork looking secondary. They drafted a lot of guys, but they are playing, man.
Thank you, TSD Destroyer, for the follow. I appreciate you. Thank you for the follow. Can we get a clap? Throw some claps in there for TSD real quick. Yeah. Shout out TSD Destroyer.
Love
real
it.
Quick, pistol formation. Matthew Stafford, Kyron Williams in the backfield. Gets down. Another run for Kyron
Where's Buddha? Buddha again! Buddha again!
Holy shit. I got to stop dropping the F-bombs. But Buddha.
Oh my God, dude.
I think Buddha's tired of it.
He is having so much impact on this game. It's not even funny,
Buddha's
dude.
tired of it, bro. Buddha's tired of it. He doesn't want to have fun anymore. Oh, shit. Oh. They're showing the injury.
Yeah.
Hey, Jalen Thompson.
Cup is not having fun with that.
Jalen Thompson might have been a hip drop tackle. Kind of was a hip drop tackle. Besides the point, though, Cooper Kupp is not in the game. Cooper Kupp is currently, I mean, granted, they're in heavy formation right now. But Cooper Kupp is no longer in the game. They are out Puka Nacua and Cooper Kupp. That's huge for the Rams moving forward. Stafford in the shotgun. Drops back 3-4 steps. Another pass. Again, you know what we're doing? It honestly feels like we are allowing them to kind of play their offense, but only allowing them to play the offense that they know, like that they like to do,
right?
Rather than allowing them to get these deep shots. Buddha had the one on him. Unfortunate, obviously, he got turned around like we said, but that play was blown up for the most part. He had two guys on him. It just was unfortunate. Real quick, 3rd and 1. Matthew Stafford under center. They play action. Kyron Williams. Matthew Stafford rolls out.
There's
Wants
nothing.
to run. He doesn't get it.
Beautiful defense.
And you know what I love to see there? He pushes him inside but before he goes out of bounds.
Yeah.
You're not getting in trouble for hitting him too hard. You keep yourself out of the possibility of getting
you're letting him know.
passer.
You're letting him know. I'm here.
I'm here. Who was that got out there? I couldn't even tell.
Me.
I don't even know. 51? I do not know who that is. I do not know.
Don't know off the top of my head, but yeah.
Again, like we said, kind of.
He's letting his presence be felt.
But again, 4th and 2. Are the Rams going for it? Oh, they're punting it. I was going to say.
Honestly, they should. They have to lose at this point.
Yeah, they're
down 4 touchdowns. You got to start making up ground now.
Yeah, you got to start going. Granted, they are probably at that point of they might just be trying to get out of this game without any more injuries.
Yeah,
just going to run the ball a bunch, probably. Honestly. Holy shit! A booming punt all the way to the Arizona Cardinals.
Come on,
5. Dortch gets down the center. Gets a couple yards. Oh, shit.
Hey, he is so hard to tackle.
And it literally was, he literally dodged 6. He got 6 guys
Another
off him.
short king moment, low center of gravity.
He had 6 guys on him, got them all off him, and then literally just ran into the rest of the guys who were on the punt return, on the punt block. He breaks out of any of those tackles and he's through.
Gregory Dortch.
Again,
what a guy.
Again, one of those where you're starting to kind of see the growth when it comes to those guys. Dortch didn't get a lot of playing time under Cliff, didn't get a ton of playing time or get a lot of, recognition last year because of the way the team kind of was. No starting quarterback. But, one of those where Gannon, like Gannon said, we're trying to make fireworks this year with the offense. The offense should be good. If this is what we can, even a slim bit of this expected from our offense moving forward, that's a big deal. I mean, that's a huge deal. We're at 31 points going into in the third. Even half of this, you're like, oh, you can come in the 4th quarter, score a touchdown, you could win a couple games. We've held the Rams to 3 points so far.
That's such a major win.
It's insane. It's one of those where if the defense last week crumbled in the second half.
Yeah.
But first half, did pretty good. Had a strip sack on the first drive. One of those where the defense looked kind of interesting. Didn't have a ton of pressure last week. Again, the Bills, like we said, also a playoff-bound team. They look like a very good team.
It only took Josh Allen going absolutely postal to squeeze out a win. I mean, there's a chance for us to win it late there, but, I don't want to make excuses. The offense needs to be better. They need to make those plays in those crucial moments. But, yeah, man, the Bills are looking good. They went out and they smashed the Dolphins.
Smashed them.
So, yeah, I'm not feeling horrible.
New girlfriend type of smash, bro.
Oh, wow.
Like new girlfriend type. Just
honeymoon phase type
honeymoon
smash.
phase type smash, bro.
It's a little inappropriate. But anyways, yeah.
That's why we're uncensored.
I'm not too worried about that loss last week. It looks like we're answering back and showing the world the Cardinals are here.
Yeah, hey, if you guys, it's not going to be easy wins. That is one thing that I want to see from the Cardinals moving forward. Hey, these aren't easy wins. We're not cupcake. No. We're not cupcake teams. You're not going to get to play against us and not have to worry about your guys. We're going to come out. We're going to lay some wood on your forehead, and then we're going to go. And Marvin Harrison's going to lay his wood on the field. and just show you that we're those guys.
He's
We
gonna
got
swing
those
the wood
pieces.
around, man.
We're building. One of those things where, again, if Marvin continues to kind of turn into this dynamic scorer with the cap space we have next year, who you buying?
I thought Marvin Harrison Jr. was slow.
I thought people said after the first week that he didn't have hands anymore.
I thought he was slow.
It's almost like that everybody was saying that the Cardinals, weren't built after getting Marvin Harrison after 1 week of NFL football. One pro game of NFL football. Everybody was like, Marvin Harrison's son ain't got it. He ain't got it like that. He ain't got no juice like that.
I thought Kyler Murray was a check down merchant.
Oh my God.
Where are all the haters now?
Where's everybody at?
Where are you guys at
Where
now,
are the Rams
man?
fans at?
What's going on?
They're probably not in the stadium anymore. I'm down
What's
28,
going
I'm
on?
leaving.
Oh, they definitely left.
Kyler in shotgun, right to left. Give it to James Conner again. I think we're going to see a lot of this going forward.
Oh, nah.
We're going to see a lot of this going forward. The Rams are going to game plan for these runs a lot going forward. Again, I'm going to be honest. Play action. We're 28 points ahead right now. The largest lead. Oh my God.
That's a long time.
Largest lead for the Cardinals since week 6 of 2020. 4 years ago.
That is
against
insanity.
the Cowboys. Hey, you love to see it, Mario. Thank you, Mario. 31-3. 8-12 left in the third quarter. 16 seconds left in the play clock. 15, 14, 13. Second and 11. Kyler under center. Goes in motion from left to right. Higgins. Play action play. Screen pass again to Trey.
Oh, there we go, Trey. Always
Gets
good
out
for
of
one.
pass.
Always good for one
break.
Always good for one
break. Gets out. Second and 11 turns into third and probably 3.
I love that pass to Trey. That is great for my fantasy team.
And that was what they were trying to do earlier. To be fair, that was what they were kind of trying to dial up earlier.
It worked there.
Good to see it work out in that sense. Again, D lineman bit on the run that time. D lineman last time did not bite on the run. Was able to make that tackle, but they got the D lineman to bite on the run.
Yeah.
Again, you're as a Ram player, you're thinking we're trying to drain clock. We're trying to score. That's what we're trying to do right now.
What do you think the Cardinals are looking to do here on 3rd and 3?
3rd and 3, I think I want to say they want to get Marv involved. Again, even this is fine.
Motion
Get him
over
motion
to the
right to
left
left. Get him on the left side. You got 3 receivers there. You can get him into space. Kind of see if you can get that first.
That's a first.
You know what they use?
Man. Oh, lay the wood, Michael Wilson.
Michael
Yeah.
Wilson stood himself.
Yeah.
You're
There
too
we
little.
go.
You're too little. I birthed you, boy. I birthed you. Get out of my way, please. I'm putting my head down. I'm getting down there.
He's like, yeah. My fiance is on the U.S. soccer team.
Is she?
Yeah.
Oh, that's kind of crazy, actually.
They're a power couple, man.
Dude, they're going to have some freaky
Absolute
athletic children.
athlete kids,
They're going to
yeah.
have freaky athletic children.
Most definitely.
Not even weird to say. I mean, they know that.
Yeah,
they know
yeah.
this at
They
that
know
point.
what they're doing.
Like I said though, they got Marvin Harrison kind of involved there. They used him to pull out pull out all those guys there. Kyler Murray under center, Marvin to the left, Michael Wilson to the right, center just behind him, or running back just behind him.
Command
6
that
yards.
offense.
It's another run. That's a But
Hey, let's get
what
some
was
Trey
good-
Benson in there, man.
But what's good to see is that was an extension. That's an extension handoff
Yeah.
by Kyler. What you want to do if you're trying to mix up the runs is kind of get that timing off for the D lineman. If D lineman, or if you're on the same kind of pace every time with your runs, you kind of start to dial up when you need to shed a block, when you need to go.
Right.
Doing that long handoff like that, the running back gets tons of time to kind of pay attention to how the play's going. And then he can make that decision if he wants to cut back or if he wants to go with his blockers. There, obviously, D-line did a great job just staying flat on this line of scrimmage. But again, a good play. Kyler Murray under center again. Bunch formation, slot for Marvin Harrison. Play action, rolls out, has a
Great
blocker in front of him,
protection.
throws it to Marv. Oh,
McBride with a catch!
McBride said, I'm going to go up, climb these stairs.
Oh
and
my
give me
Lord,
that
Trey
rock."
McBride. He
Holy shit.
said, don't. I'm in this party too.
No cap.
Don't forget about me.
Double covered 15-yard play to the sideline. Roll out. He rolled from left to right through across his body on a dot. Oh my God.
Oh, what a catch!
Holy
Get
shit.
up, get vertical,
Get
baby.
up. Get up. Holy shit. Dude, Trey
Oh.
McBride might be one of the strongest players on the team. Another run outside to the left.
There we go, Trey.
Trey gets out to the thing.
Got to- yeah,
just gets
got
back
a
to the line of
yard.
scrimmage. But again, you got to mix in the runs. Got to
Yeah.
mix in the run. Trey Benson, you want to get him. Again, he's got to get warm. He hasn't been running a ton. Got to get him warm. Again, kind of one of those things where you can, our second back, our third back, great guys to get into the game now when you're kind of trying to filter people in. You don't want James Conner to get hurt, obviously, so you want to kind of filter in different guys, keep them all warm in case anybody needs to go.
Yeah.
2nd and 9. He got a yard on it, though. Got a yard on it. It was
Better
kind of
than
blown
nothing.
up in the back of the field. 5 minutes left exactly. 4:59, 12-11 on the play cock. Kyler Murray under center. DeMarcado behind him.
Grow up.
Wilson goes from left to right. It's another handoff inside. Again, a lot of running going to be coming here. DeMarcado kind of didn't get downhill very much. He was kind of
That was Trey Benson.
Was it Trey Benson? Oh, I thought he came off. Trey Benson didn't get downhill great. Got another yard. 3rd and 8. Trey McBride comes back onto the field. Real quick, at some point, if McBride, again, like we said last week, receivers, everybody, receivers, running backs, tight ends, everybody got held. There was nothing we could do when it came down to passing last week. Wind was a factor, hard to throw, just eliminated the pass game. They've practiced in the stadium before. They're used to it. They know what they like. They know everything when it comes to this field when you're a Cardinal fan. Kyler Murray in the shotgun, drops back, little 3-yard throw to Greg Dortch. 3rd and 8, threw it short of the sticks. Kind of an interesting choice.
Field goal range.
Kind of interesting choice to throw it short. 4th down, 4th and 5. Are we in the 4th down territory though, where we're like past half field? Are they going? Hurry up, past half field. So they're like, we can kind of go for it. You can count on your defense at this point. Oh no, holy shit! They are going to kick a field goal from
63,
damn near the
yards,
damn near the 50-yard line. Holy hell!
Crap!
No punt even. That's crazy.
They're gonna definitely have a returner back. 57 yards.
57. Pretty crazy.
Oh, this is in Prater's range.
Let's see, Prater. 4th and 5, 3:33. The snap is back. Matt Prater lines up the kick. It is.
Boom!
Oh my God, the accuracy. He had another 15 yards on the kick.
Bro,
holy hell.
Prater, you have an absolute cannon for a leg,
Prater
man.
just bombed the kick, maybe 65 yards if needed. The Cardinals are up 31 on the Rams.
This is dude. I'm loving this.
I don't know the last time the Cardinals were up 31 on a team. I literally don't know the largest lead we've had on a team. Obviously, they said 2020 was the last time we had a 28-point lead. When was the last time we had a 30-point? I mean, this is incredible. That is, a fantastic kick. But hey, that's why they dialed it up. That's why they threw the short. Hey, we only needed 4 yards for Prater to. I mean, Prater could have made it if we had not completed the pass. But a little 4-yard gain gives Prater a little bit of ease on the kick. You got to think Rams players are probably like special teams guys are like, yeah, who gives a shit if we rush on this play? We're down 28 anyways. Kind of hoping like, hey, if he misses it, sick. If he doesn't, like, yeah, who cares? They're just scoring 3 points. A 57-yard field goal with 10 yards extra of ball to go. I mean, that was a fantastic kick.
Yeah.
You get points both drives now. You've got points out of the half. You had a great stop on. I mean, this is textbook.
And now you're up 5 scores.
5 scores. Yeah, you're 5 scores ahead. I mean, this is utterly
domination.
Just pure football domination at this point. You're running
All
the
three
ball
phases.
well. Running the ball well. Obviously, Trey Benson didn't have the greatest drive there, but running the ball well. You can't be upset with anything when it comes to the passing game so far. Kyler's dialing it up. And again, one of those where you kind of get to a point where, hey, we don't want to get Marv injured. Don't throw crazy stuff where he's over the center or getting hit. You don't want that stupid stuff, especially up 30. It'd be dumb to throw a crazy pass. Trey McBride probably said, hey, I want the ball a little bit more on the sideline. They're like, all right, we'll figure out something to get you the ball. Feed him. I mean, bro, great catch.
Dude,
Caught
Trey McBride
caught it
has
with his hands and held it and said, you're not taking this
Trey
from me,
McBride
man.
has great hands, man.
Great hands.
He
He does
made
have
some
great
ridiculous catches last year, and that catch that he made right now is ridiculous. Right over a linebacker, just plucked it out
last
over
year
his head.
we saw the kind of dynamic that him and Kyler built in those 4 weeks that he was
definitely
there.
got some chemistry.
One of those things where if they end up winning this game, which obviously we should win this game at this point, 31, you should be able to hold that kind of lead.
I feel comfortable
you just
saying
want you want the domination to continue more than anything. You don't want to allow some stupid scores where you're like, hey, like defense was killing it the whole time. Why did we then let them cook it right at the end? But one of those things where Kyler will be. How many did he win last year? They go 3-2 with him, or would they go with him last year?
They went 3-5 when he came back.
So 3-5. So he'll be 4-6 in his past couple of games.
Honestly, it should have been 4-4, but I think there's a little bit of in that Seahawks game. I
don't
think
even remember.
Prater missed like 3 kicks.
And we should again. You could say we should have won last week.
He missed 3 kicks.
Exactly.
I think there is some draft implication there, but
fair. And I do think the
that's all
Cardinals are in that
speculation.
look at these Rams fans.
Oh, they look sad.
Look at these Rams fans.
They look sad.
Got the
How do you think we
earrings.
feel?
They're like, oh my God, I can't believe wearing the Aaron Donald. Yeah, that guy don't play for your team no more, boy. Get him off the field. He's not there anymore. 3:27 left in the third. Cardinals up 31. Dude, this is just a sight to behold. I mean, what was the spread? We weren't the favorites, were we? I think we might have been the favorites by 1.
No, I think today the spread changed and the Rams were 1-point favorites.
If you bet that spread, you are not making your money back.
No,
just so
you
know.
didn't.
Just so you know. It's not even possible at this point for the most part. You'd have to have some crazy scores coming out at the end of this
It
game.
would take the most epic meltdown of all time.
Yeah, and you'd have to have terrible offense as well as terrible defense.
Yeah.
And score, like, even terrible defense, I mean, like, you would have to have, like, 1-play drives at
You
this
think
point.
Buda Baker's going to allow that?
Facts. You ain't allowing no deep stuff.
Absolutely not.
Matthew Stafford under center, 3:27, 10 left on the play clock, right to left, 1 receiver. Kyron Williams way back. Again, play action. Stafford, oh my God, straight through. Again, another dump off. Kind of again,
Hey, everything under. Keep everything in
and
front of
again,
you.
this is how the Rams play offense. When they're ahead, this is great offense. When you're ahead and you can play like this, it's great offense. Because you're draining clock, you're getting first downs. When you're behind 31, these little dumb passes, they don't get it done.
No,
they just
they don't.
They just don't get it done. Like, you got to figure something else out. Again, one of those things where it'll be interesting to see how the Cardinals kind of handle this. Do we start to put in backups? I would think that you're not. I would think you're trying to get those guys kind of energized. Maybe some backups on the D line, get Zaven and them kind of out, let other guys kind of cook, get other guys experience. Everybody moves over on the left on the D line, one gap left. Another guy right to left for the Rams. Stafford under center. Play action once more. Guy is
that a
through.
hold?
Looked like a hold.
Oh,
It's a
come
good deep
on.
pass. It did look like a pretty hefty hold on the left side of the line. Maybe the refs are just like put the flags away. We don't want to deal with it. Old guys get real tired real quick, so they probably just like, I don't want to deal with it right now. But it did look like a decent hold. That's like
Hey, what happened to the
cap.
coverage there, man?
No cap. That is a that.
Oh, there's a touchdown right there.
The way that ball flew was kind of sick. Stafford in the shotgun. Kyron Williams comes out center, easy dump off. He's gonna get out of bounds though. Oh, or not.
Damn. Yeah, the pass rush is not getting home right now at all.
Pass rush not getting home, and we're kind of playing lackluster.
A little
we are
way
doing,
too conservative.
We are doing the conservative defense, the
Yeah,
prevent
too
defense.
conservative, though.
Where
Not
it's
liking it.
where it's like all our guys are 10, 15, 20 yards downfield. The Rams going to hurry up. Matthew Stafford in the shotgun, Kyron Williams to his right, two guys bunched left on the line. He's getting plenty of time now. Yeah, so we're just dropping tons of guys.
There's no pass rush.
Ooh,
Oh, what
good
a
drop. Good drop. Real quick, very much the conservative play. 3 guys rushing, everybody else back. Don't allow anything like that. Especially, there's probably guys keyed up on Kyron. Yeah, we have guys keyed up on Kyron too. So if you have a running back out of the backfield, that was a bad ball. He wasn't catching it.
I'm not liking the mentality right now. I want them to get after Stafford. So it's still the third quarter.
And Stafford is one of those guys who's like, yeah, dude, until this game's over, I'm playing.
Yeah.
It don't matter to me at all. I don't care
He's
at
an
all.
absolute Iron Man.
Yeah, he don't care at all. Stafford under center, right to left, another one. All 3 receivers to the left side, one tight end to the right. It's a play action.
Oh, there we go. There's some
Screenplay.
bad ball.
Pick it up. Just make sure that was in front of the line.
Hey, Kyron Williams, fantasy owners are in shambles today.
Shambles, bro.
He did not have a great outing.
Bad throw. To be fair, Stafford did have dudes. I mean, he had to figure out. That was hard to throw.
He had a lot of dudes in his face.
A lot of dudes in his face, bro. A lot of dudes in his face. Personally, I like that.
A lot of big dudes in his face.
Yeah, personally, I like that. That's just me, though. Matthew Stafford back in. Yo, we got a good look at Donston, number 69. Nice, bro. Nice. I didn't know they allowed that number in the NFL.
Oh, look, they're going to put Stetson Bennett in.
Yeah, dude.
They got to warm it up on the sideline.
Probably understandable to throw your back up in. This is going to turn into a ugly game very quickly, I believe.
Yeah.
We go to the house. Buddha goes. Another dump off pass. Kyron catches
catch.
that one. No first down.
Buddha Baker there, of course.
No first down, though. There's no way.
Wait.
No way we're giving him the first down on that. He was out of bounds. Okay,
man.
good. They marked him short.
I thought I saw him in pain right there on the sideline.
4th and 1. They'll probably go for it because they got nothing to lose at this point. What are they showing? Zaven dropping out of coverage? That was weird. Oh, they circled Zaven like he did something. 4th and 1. Run play down the. Almost had it. 4th and 1. Yeah, dude. Put that guy on the ground. Put your nuts in his. Dude, he just tried.
Max Meltzer just put his nuts in his face.
Max Meltzer put his nuts across Kyron Williams' helmet, bro. That's a summation of how this game has gone so far. Basically, first and goal. 1:03 left in the game. It's again. Very calm. It's going to be a very calm game from kind of here on out. Cardinals offense will be more fun to watch than the Rams because they're just getting blown out. It doesn't matter at all really what they do. First and goal. Again, though, this is where you want to see some of those backups come in on the D line and make some plays. You know, get your rep up. Try and get a contract next year. You know, you want to see that thing. That was a weird start for the D line. Kyron Williams flips in just after you said Kyron Williams. Fantasy owners are upset.
I jinxed it there.
Kyron Williams in it for a tutty. Quick touchdown, but 10-31. Cardinals now up.
Very well.
Yeah,
I'll take it.
It's one of those where you got to eat it at some
But don't
point.
let up.
Don't let up. Yeah, offense come out. You got to
put more points on the board. Why not?
They might put. They probably go until the 4th quarter until they start putting in Clayton Tune. Like 10 minutes left in the 4th quarter. Like, all right, Clayton, you can get 1 or 2 drives probably. Pretty athletic play from Kyron Williams there, though. I'm not gonna lie. That was pretty kind of
It was
dope.
cool.
It was kind of cool. It was cool. I'll give the Rams players their flowers. I'm not an asshole Rams fan where I'm just gonna trash talk everyone the whole time. That was a pretty cool play. They line up for the extra point, kick it down the center, is what it is. 10-34. Cardinals up 24. You're still up 3 scores. It's not really that big, or 4 scores. Still not really that, or 3 scores. My bad.
That was more like a morale touchdown for them.
Yeah, very much like the
make the scoreboard a little prettier.
Yeah, who cares? And on the Cardinal side, you're like, hey, you guys stopped them 3 and out for for a long time. You guys went almost three full quarters with 3 points being the total score. Again, but one more and you're like, all right.
I want to see more points. I'm not gonna lie. I want to
Yeah.
see more points. I'm still amped. I love it. It's the Rams. They deserve this. They deserve every beating they take this year.
Facts.
Yes, because they bullied us so bad.
I want to see them lose as much as possible, all the time, every day. That's all I want to
Yes.
see. It's just one of those where you gotta hope that the Cardinals kind of lock it in. You still gotta lock it in. You still gotta play. You still gotta play football.
Gotta
at the end of the
finish.
day. Real
Gotta
quick,
finish.
David, give us an update on the scores around the league. Bengals and Chiefs.
Yeah.
And I forgot what the other game was.
Let's do it. Absolute stinkers of games. It's looking
love
like
to see it, love to see
Steelers are up 10-0 on the Broncos. 10 minutes left in the third quarter. Not a very fun game, I'm assuming.
that sounds
and
boring.
the Bengals and Chiefs. Bengals are up 16-10. The third quarter just kicked off.
So close game, but not super entertaining so far. Just
Yeah.
just like a regular kind of. That's what you expect out of like two stinker.
Yeah,
games,
I'd
kinda.
venture to guess that those are probably defensive kind of
Yeah.
matchups.
Not a lot of. I'd venture to guess
Yeah.
both defense probably game plan for deep passes
Most
and kind of that
definitely.
stuff. So it's probably a little bit more like a normal just kind of run and pass mix, but not a lot of first downs, not a lot of third down conversions. So it'll be interesting to see how they kind of bounce back next week.
Yeah.
Again, one of those things where if they end up winning that, if the Bengals end up winning that game, the Chiefs go to 1-1. The only 2-0 team in the AFC, I think, might be the Bills. I don't know who else would be 2-0.
We'd have to double check that. The Texans do play the Bears tonight.
Texans do play the Bears, so it should
they
be a
could
win.
jump up to 2-0.
Also, real quick, didn't realize we were surprised last week that the Bears won. I thought Caleb Williams put a master class together in the second half. Proceeded to check. Bro was absolute dog shit.
Yeah, it was a stinker.
Defense was just astoundingly good. Brought up, which then they were the all media outlets were treating it like Caleb Williams first rookie to win his NFL debut in whatever long, and it was like, okay, but he didn't actually win it.
48% completion percentage. But to be fair, the offensive line did him zero favors. He was getting crushed back there. So we hope to see maybe a better showing from them.
I don't
I don't
hate
really
the Bears.
care,
I
to
hate
be
the Bears.
honest.
I love watching the Bears crumble. It's my favorite
I
thing to
think
do,
we'll have
so.
their number. I'm not sure if
Same.
we play them this year.
Same.
We do.
We do play them this
We play
year.
them this year. I think we have their
play them
number.
at the beginning of December, I believe. I was thinking about getting a ticket to go to the Bears
That'd be
game.
sick.
Because I think it might be, if it snows or if it's close to snow and real cold game, might be kind of fun.
Yeah, that'd be
It'll
fun.
be interesting to see how the Cardinals do in a cold environment like that. Real quick, coming back from the break, the Rams kick their kickoff. Kyler Murray's still going out there. Kyler Murray's still on the field. 41 or 31 seconds left in the third quarter. Real quick, I want to talk about ASU football, just kind of local sports. ASU football starting out 3-0 after an absolute defensive masterclass against Texas Tech on Thursday last week. 3 TOs in the 3 changes of possession. 2 of them were TOs. One of them was a fourth down switch. Just fantastic out of ASU.
Forks up, baby.
Forks up.
Absolutely.
Kyler Murray in a little pistol. 2 lead blockers pulling, going all the way around. James Conner just gets to the edge so easy, bro. Flag on the play.
Offsides.
Might be offsides, I
Yeah.
believe. Oh. Hey,
Hey,
whoa.
Dortch.
Greg Dortch. Hey, don't let him see too much of the dog, brother. Don't let him see too much of the dog. Kyler Murray said, yep, we're going that way. Did someone just knock on the door? I think someone might have knocked on the door.
I think you're hearing voices again.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
I didn't take my meds. Brother. I didn't take my meds. It's all good, though. Flag on
was it?
Tre'Davious. Hey,
Yep.
Tre'Davious White.
Dude, what happened to him?
Tre'Davious White.
He used to be like
Tre'Davious
a
White
lock
might
at
be
corner.
bad at football now. A
Yeah. lot of injuries.
A lot of injuries. Yeah, a lot of injuries after a little bit of time. No, dude, I am actually insane, chat. Just so you guys know.
Yeah, maybe get back on the meds, buddy.
It's the Cardinals got me hyped, man. I
concerning.
can't do anything about it. 1st and 5, Kyler under center. Dude, we're seeing so much more Kyler under center.
Points.
Connor gets downfield.
Oh my, what a tough
Dude, see
run,
what I'm saying?
man.
See what I'm saying, though? Connor gets downfield, gets the first down, little 5.5 yard gain. That's what you want. That's what I'm saying is you get Kyler under center, you can get Connor a 3-4 yard gain every time.
Is he the first running back to get better with age?
Dude,
We
is he
need
the
to
first-
start
is he
asking that question
is he the
because-
first running back to get better after cancer?
Yeah.
I mean, he's got to be one of the few quarterbacks or running backs who's ever
Dude,
come
he
back
has
from
an
cancer.
amazing story.
He does have an amazing
Yeah.
story. He's a little bit like me, guys. A little bit like me.
Shout
Came
out
back.
Joe.
Shout out. Hey, let's be fair. Shout out James Conner.
Yeah.
Putting it
Shout out
forward.
James.
If there's one thing that's been kind of interesting to see the past couple of years, it's guys coming back from just incredibly daunting things. We saw DeMar Hamlin put Tua in the DeMar Hamlin ambulance this past weekend. DeMar Hamlin went into cardiac arrest, died on the field, and then put a guy in the ambulance themed after him. That's crazy. James Conner had I don't actually know. I think he had leukemia. I don't actually remember what he had exactly. But while he was on the Steelers, went through chemo, got cancer, came back, and has been again. If you look at his stats the past couple of years on teams like with the Cardinals who aren't great,
he's been a cornerstone.
He's been a consistent great player.
Yeah.
One of those where you can count on him the past couple of years when the receivers weren't there, when we didn't have quarterbacks, when everything was kind of in a loop. James Conner was that consistent guy you could count on to run the ball well.
Yeah, no, definitely. James Conner has been consistent every single year. I mean, whenever he's healthy, he is there and he is contributing to the team, whether it's punching it in when we're at the 2-3 yard line trying to get a touchdown, or lately he's been ripping off big runs. He's been showing a lot of patience. He's obviously great through contact. He's a strong guy, so he'll break tackles. I mean, he is just he pretty much embodies what I think the Cardinals are trying to build right now on both sides of the ball. And he Buda Baker, they're really good cornerstones in that. On the respective sides of the ball.
And I think one of those things that's interesting kind of moving forward is kind of like you said, being the cornerstone, he's been here he's been one of the longest tenured Cardinals now. Him and Kyler are up there as longest tenured Cardinals. You want to build around that. You want to kind of get those guys to be the showing what you want out of your guys, showing the rookies what you want out of your guys. Marvin Harrison, you have a bad team around Marvin Harrison. Last week turns into more than just a 1 week thing. Last week turns into he's not mentally strong. If you don't have the right guys, tell him hey, don't worry about it. We've had bad games too. Hey, don't worry about it.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, he had good leaders at Ohio State and everything like that.
And his
too.
dad is a literal Hall of Famer.
And a little bit of a Hall of Famer.
That helps too, I'm sure.
But one of those when you got a guy like Jonathan Gannon who's hey, we're building.
Look at Larry Fitz.
You don't gotta be fantastic. Also gonna have Larry Fitz on the stream at some point, chat. Just so you guys know.
That'd be amazing.
Oh my god,
John
dude.
Brown.
John Brown.
You remember that
bro.
dance he would do in the end zone? Oh my god.
These are Patrick Peterson. Oh my god, dude.
Oh, those Cardinals teams of the early 2010s, man. Legendary.
Those were great.
You would have loved to have seen them get a championship.
It is interesting to see now the way the team's being built. Those were pass-heavy teams. You had Carson Palmer at the helm.
Dude, he was slinging that
didn't have
thing,
stuff.
man.
Kyler Murray, that was a great catch on the... Oh, Jesus. Trey Benson, get back to the line of scrimmage.
Don't like that.
Not a good play. Trey Benson gets a bad snap that then leads to a bad handoff that then leads to the Rams getting behind real quick. Kyler Murray, oh my God, 15 of 18, 240 yards and 3 touchdowns.
Literal Madden numbers.
James Conner, 17 rushes for 101 yards and touchdown. Marvin Harrison Jr. has 4 catches, 130 yards, and 2 touchdowns. That is legitimately insane. I don't know how many rookies for the Cardinals have had that in the first 5 games of their career.
Anquan Bolden.
Fitz might be up there as well. Anquan Fitz. I can't really think of anybody else who probably came out crazy like that we drafted. More than anything.
No, definitely not.
Diop might have had some crazy games to start.
Yeah,
too.
but he was already
a
established.
bona fide demon. Screenplay out to Dortch on the right side of the field. Dortch gets down the field. 2nd and 13, maybe a 8-yard game. Makes
manageable.
3rd and 5, 3rd and 6. Again, opens up the playbook a little bit. You don't have to
Most
throw.
definitely.
14 minutes even left. 34 to 10. 14 minutes even left. 30 seconds on the play clock. Third down conversion here would be good. Again, you want to see the Cardinals kind of
just eat the clock up.
And again, you were dominating. Continue to dominate. You don't want
let up.
You don't want to look back at film and be like, oh, we lost the 4th quarter.
Yeah,
you
don't leave anything on the field.
We won all the quarters. You could say we kind of lost the 3rd quarter, but we scored right off the rip in the 3rd quarter, so you can't really say we lost it.
Come on, Kyler.
Trey McBride's wide open. Get out of the tackle. Get out of the tackle. He's too big.
Dude, oh my gosh, Trey McBride.
Trey McBride. If he had broken out of that, it would have been a Gronk-esque play to me, bro.
Hey, he's gonna get that PED text.
He's gonna
coming
get the
in
because
they're gonna be like, man, what's going on with you, buddy?
The Cardinals team is getting PED tested at the facility.
Bro, he was dragging that guy.
Yeah, I mean, that's...
Look at that.
Hey,
he took him for 6-7 yards,
to be fair,
dude.
Though, I really do kind of appreciate the way that Rams player tackled him. He didn't hip drop. He did follow the rule. Didn't hip drop him.
That was good.
I think he easily could have done the hip drop and, could have potentially injured Trey. But instead, I think is kind of the goal. Hey, he's going to get 3 more yards on you. But hey, you can't ruin that guy's career because of it.
Right.
Kyler Murray,
very
under
courteous.
center, hands it off in the backfield. Trey Benson got to start
Don't
hitting.
Don't love that.
Made a good decision, though. Instead of trying to get out,
Just,
trying to
at
get back
that
to
point,
the
just
line.
commit. Just commit to where you're
Trey
going.
Benson, I think, again, when he looks at the film, I think they're going to do a lot of, hey, I know it doesn't look open. Just go hit it. Go hit your guys in the back and just keep going.
Just hit it, man.
At some point, you got to hit. You just got to go. That's the way it's drawn up. You got to just go that way. Because, I mean, again, he made a good decision at one point to just cut back, go north-south instead of going east-west. But could have been catastrophic again for the drive. You lose another 3 yards on that play, and you're in 2nd and 12, and you're like, all right, now we're having to do another 3rd and getting 2nd and 12 to a 3rd and manageable thing. Just get back to the line.
Let's talk about the Rams, man. Starting out 0-2.
0-2. Kyler Murray under center. Trey Benson behind him again. Another run play. Down the center. Oh, it's James Conner.
Oh
Never mind.
my
They put James Conner.
gosh,
Holy
James
hell.
Conner.
That looked like it hurt. James Conner, dude. James Conner's a dog. James Conner's legitimately
I have a little stat for
athletic
you,
fan.
Joe.
Tell me. Let me know.
Teams that start out 0-2 make the playoffs 11.5% of the time.
Oh my God.
LA
Hey,
Rams, you are in trouble.
you are in trouble.
Thank God. I
You are
love
in
it. I want to
trouble.
dance on your grave. I'm so
And what
sorry.
Did we say? What did we say? Winning one of the first 3 games is a huge deal.
Yeah.
This first 3 game slate for the Cardinals is absolutely killer. You're having a great game, second game. You get. I mean, we beat the Rams. They went to OT with the Lions. Next week should be a good game. You could go 2-1 out of one of the hardest slates in the season. Kyler Murray under center, hands it off again. James Conner just down the gap. Holy God,
They have
bro.
no answer for
Just
him.
no, dude,
oh
and
my
James
God.
Conner said,
Yeah, just send the whole team at him at this
James
point.
Conner said, "You're not going to get to put me down." Just so you know, that Rams dude looked like he was not having fun. He was like on his back, lifted up
Yeah,
his legs.
looking on to next week, though, I definitely think that's going to be a
Holy
dogfight.
shit! It's 2023. Most scrimmage yards per game since week 13 of 2023. The only guy ahead
my
of Christian
gosh.
McCaffrey is James Conner.
Dude, James Conner is
Again,
really
back
good
on
at
that-
football, man.
Back at the point of, and he's a mostly run heavy. Like Christian McCaffrey can catch the ball.
Yeah,
and
he's a
run.
dual threat.
James Conner is. I run the ball down your
Hey,
gas.
low key, put some respect on James Conner has hands.
He has him, but he's just not built that. He's
Yeah,
not the way
yeah,
that they use
yeah,
him, really.
yeah.
Kyler
Right.
Murray under center again. James Conner just 6 yards behind. I mean, at this point, you're just feed him the rock. Just feed him the rock. James
That's a great stop by
it's a great
95.
stop. Got his hand on the ball. It's a good tackle.
Yeah, so we're looking at 3rd and 1 right now.
31. But again, hey, James Conner's eating. He's
Yeah.
getting downfield. I'm fine with the call. Who cares?
Yeah, real quick though, looking on to next week against the Lions, I really think that's going to be a dogfight. The Lions are coming off a tough loss today. They lost to the Buccaneers, Baker Mayfield, and those guys. They are starting out 2-0.
From chat, I appreciate you. Sorry, my fault to cut you off. We'll get back to you. But thank you, JBlack39, watching the game in my Las Vegas hotel, listening to my favorite announcers. We appreciate you.
Huge
We
shout out,
appreciate
Jay
you.
Black.
Yeah, hey, shout out Jay Black. You might cut into both of us real quick. What were you to say, though? Looking up to next week.
Yeah. The Lions are coming off a tough loss today against the Bucks. It looked like it was kind of a defensive looking game, so they're definitely going to come out and look. Oh, there goes Kyler with
Kyler
the keeper.
Murray with the keeper RPO. Run pass option.
Oh, man.
Gets out of bounds. Again, great run to the right side. 3rd and 1.
Oh, he wanted 6, man.
3rd and 1. He'll get him. It's one of those
He
where
wanted 6.
Kyler Murray is, I think, going to grow in this aspect of, hey, those runs aren't always going to, but you don't got to do that much. Again,
Yeah.
you're up 34-10 right now.
Joe, I want to hang 40 on the Rams.
I mean, we're looking like
I want to hang 40 on the Rams so bad.
I mean, we got 9.5 left in the 4th. Kyler Murray, just dude. Again,
this is just
another short king freak right now. The short kings are showing out for the Cardinals this week, brother.
dude. We're coming, man.
Pause. Wait
We're
a minute,
coming
dog.
hard.
Wait a minute, dog. We got. You're right though.
Short
You're
kings,
right,
baby.
dude. I'm in. Dude.
We're agile.
Almost delayed game. Throw it up to Marv.
Oh, he didn't get around quick enough,
see it,
man. I love the shot though. Oh, he wanted it so bad.
Do it again. Do it again.
Please do it again.
Just do it again. Just do
That's
it again.
food. 30
Do it.
your food.
Dude, he's food, bro. Just
Your
give
food.
it to him. Dude, that was a great play. Again, you're just dialing it up. This is that kind of pass that you get in 3rd, 4th week.
Oh, man.
Again, maybe didn't go shallow enough.
Yeah.
One of those where
He probably should have dropped it a little bit more.
I honestly think he should have caught that. If he just
Yeah.
turned around, he probably would have had it. It literally was just he was late to the turn, getting his hand on it more than anything. You know, Marv wants that though. But you want Marv knowing he can get that instead. You don't want Marv thinking, hey, why am I dropping that? That was a bad throw. You want Marv thinking, man, I should have caught that. Kyler Murray in the pistol, gives it to James Conner. Let him meet. Just get downfield, James.
Oh, no.
Oh, big run.
Yes!
We can't fumble. We can't fumble forward. Is it a tutty? I don't think it's a touchdown. I think it's down on the one.
Damn. Wait, it's a touchdown. He's
shit!
McBride touchdown.
Trey McBride owner just got gifted a tutty.
That's
dude,
me.
Dude, James Conner.
That's me.
James Conner just got absolutely lit. His ass
Yeah, he
lit
got
up, bro.
smacked, bro.
But he's fine. Who cares? Who gives a shit? Hey, we have hung 40 on the
Man.
the Rams at this point. We have hung.
What a
Let's
game.
go Cards. Hey, but that's what I like to see. Shout out fam
Shout out, fam.
62413. Thank you for the follow. We appreciate you. Again, if you guys haven't already, check into the streams on Twitch, Kick, YouTube, all those things. Oh my God, James Conner got lit up, bro. He got lit up after
Oh my God,
he
McBride.
got hit, fumbled the ball, and then I think was looking for the ball and just got destroyed. Oh my
Holy
good
crap,
God. But
dude.
hey, we're locked in. This is the kind of stuff you want to see.
Yeah.
Trey McBride is following the play, going with it. He's locked in, gets the touch. That's the kind of stuff. Right place, right time, you get a touchdown. Trey McBride owners happy right now. Matt Prater lines up for the extra point. We are up 41 to 10.
Sit them.
41 to 10. Guys, I legitimately do not remember, if you guys haven't already, make sure to share it out. Let me know what you guys think. Send us some updates, everything you guys want to see moving forward. The Cardinals look like a good, I mean, again, Rams injured. We injured Puka, to be fair. Or we injured Cooper. One of those things where you're like, hey, they did have Cooper for most of the game. He didn't do anything the entire first half when he was in. Cardinals are looking good.
Dude.
Enjoying the run game. O-line's getting the push they need. And you're getting downfield. It's just at the end of the day, if you can build an offense that gets downfield, that's all that matters. Real quick, thank you. Are you sending messages from us? Woo woo. Woot woot. Appreciate y'all for stopping by though. But you want to see the offenses get downfield? This is what we're seeing from the Cardinals this week. And again, if you can build on this kind of week, it's what you like to see. David, what you got for me right now?
Don't look now, but we're 1-1. The Niners are 1-1. The Rams are 0-2. And the Seahawks are
2-0.
2-0.
Yeah. But they've played stinkers.
You know what? They won't
played
sustain
stinkers.
that.
No,
they won't
played
sustain
stinkers,
that.
bro.
Absolutely not.
They won't sustain that. They've played absolute stinkers.
We actually played good teams.
Yeah, and we almost beat the Bills.
Almost beat the Bills.
And
There's no moral victories, though.
Utterly dismantling the Rams.
Yeah, dismantling.
And one of those with the Rams, after this season, I kind of assumed the Rams weren't going to. I'd been saying in our group chats, like, yeah, I don't think the Rams are going to be great. I think the Rams are going to struggle. Without it. I mean, Aaron Donald's just a huge piece to lose. Piece to lose. Puka and Cooper now both hurt. No idea the timeline on Cooper's. Cooper's looks more like a rolled ankle, probably out a week, maybe 2 weeks. Especially if I don't know who they play. You mind checking who they play next week? But kind of depending on their schedule, we'll have to see kind of how they decide to handle Cooper. Puka's out for a while. He's on the IR, so he's out at least 4 weeks. So you got your star young receiver out, and you've got your star older receiver out.
They play the Niners next.
Yeah, so I'm going to be honest with you here. The Rams might be 0-3.
They are going to be 0-3. I'm just going to come out and say it now.
And if there's one thing that I don't, you might, the percentage for 0-3 is probably less than 1, I would think.
Yeah,
I think the Cardinals might
definitely.
be one of the few teams, low key, that have gone 0-3, made the playoffs. That 9-7 year,
Cinderella year.
they might have, when they went to the Super Bowl, they might have been 0-3.
I'm not sure 0-3.
They might have been 1-2 or something.
Yeah,
I
something
feel
like
like. But it's hard to think of any teams that were 0-3 that then ended up in the playoffs. But I think one of those things that's interesting when you look at kind of the mold, the Texans last year, young team, new guys, made a surprising start, ended up being a great team, but we're still a wild card team because of are they in the AFC South?
Yeah, AFC
So who
South.
else is in their division?
They have the Jaguars, the
Browns, maybe?
no.
I don't
Why
remember.
am I brain farting?
I don't remember.
Oh, Colts. They have the Colts in there.
I appreciate you, guy who burps. I appreciate you, guy who burps. Appreciate you for stopping by. Yo, what it do? We're live. What it do? Heartbreak Harbor. I appreciate you guys for stopping by. Let me know.
Yo,
LA, stand
Arj.
up.
LA,
just
sit
the
down.
fuck
RJ,
down.
RJ, I'm so
LA
sorry about what's happening to your team right now,
LA,
man.
Sit the fuck down.
I'm so sorry about what's
By the
happening to
way,
your team, Arj.
Chiefs have taken the lead 17-16. 4 minutes left in the third quarter. We might just switch to that game and keep the stream going after this. Honestly,
No, we're not.
no.
I'm savoring every second of this, Joe.
Oh, heard. Never
I'm
mind.
savoring this.
Never mind. We're staying.
We stay on.
LA, sit the fuck down, by the way. Love
Because
to see
you
it.
just got to think about how many times we've been
Thank you,
bullied
Guy
by
Who
these
Burps. Guy Who
guys.
Burps. I appreciate you for stopping by. If you haven't already, thank you for the follow. I appreciate you, Guy Who Burps. Thank you. Hey, Heartbreak Harbor, stop by, drop a sub as well. I appreciate you, brother. Matthew Stafford throws another just 10-yard piss missile to absolutely do nothing for the team. What do you got to say?
Dude, this feels so good considering the Rams have just owned us for so long and so many times. We're finally getting our revenge back.
And if you can start to win these divisional games, these stack. If you can win this one, you can win one against the Seahawks, or if you can double up on the Rams now, it's huge for your possibility of making the playoffs. Dude, Dennis Gardeck just got absolutely manhandled. Gotta make that tackle.
Man.
Gotta make that tackle, though. Gotta make that. Hey, got him down. I mean, again, 7-8 yard gain. One of those. Gotta make that tackle in the backfield. I honestly don't know who's in right now, though, to be fair.
Why are they playing their starters still on offense?
Rams?
Yeah.
I don't know. Is it interesting?
Considering
decision?
all the injuries they're
Interesting
having.
decision. It is it's an interesting decision moving forward. Again, they have Cooper and Puka both off right now. Dude, Dennis Gardeck is lining up horizontal, perpendicular to the D line. Oh, Dennis Gardeck gets a sack. Gets enough. Oh my God, dude! Big man run! Let the big man run!
Fall, just fall. LJ Collier.
Big man picks up the scoop. Gets
Man.
I don't know if he might have got a yard there actually.
Rams fans, I am so sorry.
Get to the end zone.
No, I'm not sorry,
Get
man.
to the end zone. Get to the end zone. Everybody
Gardeck, 3 sacks.
Go celebrate with the boys in the end zone.
Flag.
It's probably
3 sacks for Gardeck.
Might be a
Yeah, sit him down.
Might be
Sit
an
him down.
excessive celebration.
There's always
probably,
next
no
week.
cap. No catch. Are we gonna get a penalty on Gardeck here for hitting him in the face or something? Let's see. Dude, Gardeck.
That'd be such
Dude,
bullshit.
holy hell. Dude, Gardeck just bullied the absolute shit out of
Dude.
both guys. Unsportsmanlike? On the defense. What do we do?
Oh, I'll take it. Who
Went and
cares?
celebrated? We probably went and celebrated and they were like, hell no.
You
Oh,
can't
hell
celebrate
no.
anymore? I thought that
Hell
was
no.
allowed.
Hell no. You can't do that, boy. Can't do
Hell
that.
yeah, man.
Look at LJ Collier. Look at the Cardinals.
I love seeing Cardinals fans happy.
Fans
Oh my
smiling.
God, Cardinals fans smiling?
Cardinals fans at home.
What
At
the
home.
hell, man?
I don't know the last few times we have cut to Cardinals fans smiling at home. Like, no lie.
Dude.
It is a long, like, look real quick. Can you find our record last year at home? I mean, we were terrible, obviously, last year. No Kyler, not a lot of guys. But one of those things where, real quick, we just were, just switch me real quick. Last year, I mean, I was, the amount of times I put my head in my palms and was just like, what's going on? Why do I even watch this team? You know, it's very similar. It's just it's a similar kind of motive that comes with Arizona sports. You just get used to the hand palm, just face palming everything when you watch a sport. Cardinals, the Yotes when they were still here, the Suns, the D-backs were a great surprise last year actually. But those three major sports, other than the D-backs, you know, it's just sad at some point. You just get used to being bad, and it's just no fun. You don't see a lot of happy. It's just hard. When you think of the pedigree of other teams and like being able to look at the history and be like, yeah, we did good this year. We've had 1 year, bad year, whatever. We don't have that. As Arizona sports fans, all we get talked about is how bad we are, how much of a problem it is to do the things that we've done. It's good to see us finally getting a little bit different of a vibe, you know? At least, even if it's just for 1 week.
Yeah.
If we come out next year and or next week and it's a stinker, it'll suck. But at the end of the day, we beat the Rams.
We have
beat
today,
the
man.
Rams
That's all that
badly.
matters.
Real quick, give me that record at home.
Yeah, so the last time we won a home game was against the Falcons last year. Kyler Murray's return.
What week was that?
Let me double check.
Maybe like 13.
That was, I can't see it for some reason. Wait, here we go. That was January. Wait, what am I looking at here? All right, I'm a little lost right now.
So
Sorry.
okay, but give us the record. Give us the record at home. Last time was the Falcons.
Yeah, so we won 2 home games last year. It was against the Cowboys and a Desmond Ritter led Falcons. So we haven't had a really good victory in a long time. This is it though. We are beating a Super Bowl winning coach, quarterback, a Triple Crown winner in Cooper Kupp, and we absolutely destroyed them.
Destroyed.
We didn't just win, we destroyed them. All 3 phases, special teams, offense, defense, utter domination. We haven't seen a win like this for the Cardinals. I think the last time I saw a dominating win like this was when we played the Titans the first week of 2021.
Yes, and that was crazy because that was that the J.J. Watt 5 sacks or
That
whatever?
was Chandler Jones.
Chandler Jones 5 sacks. Yeah, that was a crazy game.
That was a crazy
That was a
game.
crazy game. Real
But-
quick, they have subbed out Kyler Murray. It is now Clayton Tune. Kind of fun to see Clayton Tune cook a little bit. They're going to run the ball a lot with him because they don't want him to throw any picks and like kind of destroy his morale. But Clayton Tune, first play, third Cardinals QB since 1960 to finish the game with a perfect passer rating. He's a
Oh my
Kyler Murray
gosh,
has
dude.
158. Dude, the minimum attempts is 10. I think he's thrown what, like 13?
Yeah.
And he's at 158.3.
Shout out
Passer
to Kyler
rating.
Murray, man. He tore his ACL 2022, came back last year. So many doubters, so many people wondering if he's the guy. He came back, answered back in the biggest way, got Marvin Harrison Jr. involved, which of course there's scrutiny with that. He came back, 3 touchdowns, perfect passer rating. Hats off to you, Kyler Murray.
Hats off to, and this is exactly how you want to build a team. You want to get your, again, one of the things that's interesting is like first, again, obviously because we were destroying in the first half, it doesn't really matter how you run the second half, but first half, it felt like an even distribution of how to play the game. Obviously, I know Marvin Harrison had 2 catches and 2 touchdowns, but a lot of those are set up by the way we played last week. We ran heavy. We're a run-heavy team. Marvin Harrison's going to get open. It's just the way it has to be. He has to get open because he's that kind of guy, and you got to get him the ball.
Yeah.
And then you start to see the drives. That 99-yard drive was a mix of pass and rush, was a mix of Kyler magic. Real quick, Clayton Tune, 3 runs in a row. DeMercado gets the ball. He gets out in space. He's out. He's to the 40. He's to the 30.
DeMercado!
Keep it up. Oh, he gets to the
my
opposite
gosh.
20.
Already in their red zone.
Already in the red zone with Clayton Tune. DeMercado, dude, this 3-headed monster of a backfield that the Cardinals have.
Man.
If you can keep this 3-headed monster for a year or 2 years right now and continue to just build and build and build. Trey Benson's a rookie, I believe, correct?
Yeah.
Trey Benson's going to not be in a rookie. Like, these are the type of things that turn you into a difficult force to be reckoned with. If you can get 3 running backs that are all studs, but like James Conner's getting the big money, DeMercado and Trey Benson, you're not getting as many snaps, you're not getting as much money. But those guys, again, the way that the morale has been, it's different. Clayton Tune in the backfield, 4 seconds. Another handoff to DeMercado, patient, gets in the gap, another 4-yard, 5-yard gain. The 3-headed monster, it turns into a freak thing where you can now, then you start to turn into, hey, we have Trey Benson on Kyler's left, and you line up Kyler under center, you got 2 backs back, and you don't know what's going on. Are you handing it off to Connor? Are you running a pass play to Trey Benson? Like your playbook becomes ridiculous once you start to get running backs that are all equally just freaks at certain things. And if you can do that for a year, 2 years, you can spend money on defense. You don't have to go and get good running backs. Like James Conner, again, is just ridiculous. You don't have to bounce off of him. Clayton Tune sends Dortch, or no, not Dortch. I don't know who 0 is, in motion. Another run play, just kind of down the center.
Number 0 is actually Zach Pascal.
Zach Pascal, who was fighting for that last spot as a starting receiver.
Yeah.
One of those, again, like I'm saying though, like the young team competing for spots and stuff, a lot of those guys aren't going to have highlight plays. They're not going to be looking for these big contracts.
Yeah.
And if they do, sometimes they just want to stay. I mean, the Cardinals, if you're looking up after the end of the season, midway through the season, you're like, hey, my contract's up. Who do I want to kind of sign with? The Cardinals can navigate with that massive cap space. You can sign a lot of these guys back for good money.
Oh, yeah.
And then have enough money to still be signing 1 or 2 studs. 1 or 2 studs who are looking to move off a team, looking to kind of play more relevant football. I was kind of hoping that the Raiders would be a little less in the money right now.
Oh, Clayton, what the hell was that?
Sabat. Oh, my.
Oh, God.
Clayton Tune fumbles the handoff. The Rams pick it up. What happened to him?
Clayton.
He didn't put the ball. Let's see if whoever the running back was had his arms open. That's usually you got to put the ball as a quarterback. You got to put the ball in the pocket for a running back to run with.
Clayton Tune is an NFL quarterback.
Backup.
I'll give him that.
Yeah,
he's an NFL quarterback.
Yeah,
I can't really say much more about him.
He's a quarterback in the NFL.
Yeah. No, he's definitely a quarterback.
Better than probably the majority of.
I'd say he's probably the quarterback of all time.
Yeah, he's a quarterback. He's a quarterback of all time, easily.
Yeah, easily.
I mean, that
was ugly.
One of the best ones. Even when seasons were rough, you have always been cheering your AZ teams on. This is factual. We always have. We always start, and it's always one of those. Hey, I'm always expecting to go out there and win.
Yeah.
Growing up playing sports, you go out there and you expect to win. No matter how bad your team is, you go out there and you try to win. The Cardinals, one of those teams that over the couple of years, it's been like, hey, I don't know what's going to happen, but I hope we win this game today. This was one of those days. It's just one of those where you're like, hey, this is a great place to start, great place to kind of work on kind of different parts of your game. Let's figure out if we can do that. And they came out, they dominated. And it's one of those where, as an Arizona sport fan, you just like to see a little bit of happiness every once in a while. We're not accustomed to it.
Absolutely.
We love the little wins. We love the little ability to just enjoy a Sunday of football. You know, it's just nice. It's just
winning
nice.
Makes everything better.
It does. It does. And I know some people will say, "Hey, you don't understand," or "I don't understand why you get so animated about sports." Trust me, I've played sports my whole life. And again, one of those as an Arizona fan, it's just you don't have a ton of fun growing up as an Arizona sport fan. When you do have the fun though, it's just exceedingly happy. I'm going home today. Stream's gonna be done around 5 o'clock, 4 o'clock. I don't know what time it is right now, but around 4 o'clock, I'm going home fulfilled. We lost last week, and I was happy still because of what we did last week, because of what we started out, what us 3 started out, us 5, 6, however many you want to say, started out last week. We come out today, and we just put up a domination on the rant. I'm going home even happier.
Yeah.
We're doing a great job today, setting up a little bit more. Cameras looking good. Vibe is great. I mean, you can't be upset. It's one of those where Cardinal fans have been waiting for this fun, having fun.
It's a great
enjoying
Sunday.
Games. We've been wanting to see Marvin. Obviously, after just 1 week, we want to see Marv go crazy. And bro has 4 catches for 130 yards. So that's pretty insane.
What do you feel? How do you feel about the Cardinals right now? Like, do you think that we could get into the playoffs? Do you think that the team is looking good enough? What I think is that if Kyler continues to play at this level that he's playing at, he's playing phenomenal football. He's careful with the ball. He's making great decisions. He's looking way more poised in the pocket. He hasn't thrown an interception, which has been an issue with him. He'll throw a back-breaking interception like in the third quarter, fourth quarter when you don't need him to do it. So if he continues to play at this MVP level that he's at, and we keep running the ball, Marvin Harrison continues to grow as a player, and the defense is opportunistic, They get stops led by obviously Buda Baker, heat-seeking missile. The secondary's looking good. Obviously, the D-line's going to continue to be an issue, but I really think that we can make some noise, man.
We're listening to you guys while at the game. I appreciate you, Daniel. That's Dan from work. I appreciate you, Dan. Make sure you guys share it out. I appreciate you, Dan. Hopefully, you guys are having a good one.
That's love,
Love
man.
to see Clayton Tune fumbling the ball, but besides the point. Again, one of those.
Stafford's still playing.
To be fair, I do think it's tough for Clayton Tune coming in. Just like, hey, by the way, figure it out. Obviously, a bad fumble. Like, he is bad. Total yards allowed per game since 2023. We were, holy God, 355 yards per game allowed since 2023. Today we have 217. That's again upgrade. And like you said, we're missing key guys, key rookies. Darius Robinson, BJ Ojolari. Those are guys that are tough to lose. Matthew Stafford in shotgun, throws guy in motion right to left, 2 down, run to the right side, gets the gap. Oh, that was a great jump. Holy shit,
he got rocked.
Holy goodness,
Kyron Williams.
It's a great hit. Hey, it's
You're
a great
gonna
hit.
feel
Again,
that one tomorrow, buddy.
Appreciate you guys over there at the stadium. Again, I hope you guys are all having a great one. If you guys haven't already, drop a sub. Let me know what you guys think when I come into work tomorrow. Let me know what you guys thought of it. Give me some updates. Give me some pointers on what you guys want to see. If you guys want to hear other sports, let us know. We're kind of in the works trying to figure out how we turn this into something that can produce a little bit of bread for us, so we can all kind of start to focus a little bit more on it. But it takes time. Real quick, Matthew Stafford, 3 yards back in the pistol. Kyron Williams directly behind him to hand it off. Holy shit!
Oh my God!
Who was that out of the back?
Keitrell Clark.
Was it Keitrell? That's what I thought. Keitrell Clark just burst through the hole. Tackle was pulling, so there was no one to block him. And gets the slowdown hit on him, and Corum just can't do anything.
So,
after.
Joe, do you think that the Cardinals should make any additions on defense? Because there has been some rumors about Hassan Reddick possibly. He's not happy with the Jets, obviously.
It's one of those things where I think I need to see a bit more. It's just difficult for me because you choked last. We did choke. At the end of the day, we were up 14 last week and we choked it.
Yeah.
This week, obviously, utter domination. I think next week will be a telling game. If we can win a close game with the Lions and it turns into a game that is like, maybe not a shootout, but if your defense can hold the Lions and your offense can score like the Lions, I think at that point, you're like, all right.
You're solid.
And I think at that point, you're like, okay, we're going to get BJ Ojolari back next year. We're going to get Darius Robinson back. Obviously, kind of guys who are going to be fresh. One of those where, like, if pass rush continues to kind of develop, one of those where you're like, all right, where do we fit in Darius Robinson? Now you're throwing new guys in. It's one of those things where then you have to figure out what guy fits into the mold. Jonathan Gannon, coach of the Eagles when they went to the Super Bowl. Hassan Reddick, record year for him.
Yeah. Under
Jonathan Gannon as the D coordinator. I think Hassan Reddick would be a great addition because that's a vet, can teach Kaiser White, can teach Darius. Because one of those things that's interesting about Hassan Reddick, because you're such a well-endowed and just a freak when it comes to the knowledge of playing linebacker, linebackers, when you have a star linebacker, that linebacker is telling his D-line where to go.
Well, he's more of an edge rusher, right?
But that's what I'm saying is you can play him at both.
Yeah.
And he's teaching Darius Robinson how to play. He's teaching the linebackers, hey, you got to pay attention to this kind of stuff. Make sure you're looking at this. The only thing is if you don't think that you're that star, Hassan Reddick's expensive.
Yeah.
He's a pretty expensive, like mid-level to upper-level linebacker. You could easily just go this year, being close in games, losing a couple, winning a couple, where like the expectation I think is either middle to lower end for the Cardinals. I think if you can work to be a guy that's be a team that's kind of in that middle pack, you're getting a middle first round pick. You can draft another high level player at a certain position, another high level O lineman. I don't really know how college is looking this year, quarterback wise so far.
It's not looking good.
Running backs, I think
Arch Manning's
been kind of cooking.
He showed up.
Before
man.
we get off track, though,
let's not get off track.
Next year, I think you're looking more to spend money next year. I don't think you want to sign a guy in the middle of the year for a 1-year contract. You're looking for those guys who are like, again, because you can kind of get at the end of this year, or even like more throughout the season, you can kind of see like, all right, what spots are we really lacking in? Wide receiver right now doesn't seem like we're lacking. Obviously, first week was tough, but again, because of the way the game was and outside and all that stuff with the wind, first game probably wasn't a great representation of what the Cardinals could do offensively.
Yeah.
This game is a representation of what offense you can run when you're able to pass the ball, when you're able to run the ball. And when it comes to NFC teams, I think the Seahawks and the Rams both play in stadiums. The Niners play outside still, I believe, correct?
Yeah.
Or is they haven't finished the new stadium, correct?
No, they haven't.
So Niners are outside, but the weather's fantastic. So when you look at the way the offense is formed, you don't really need to spend a lot on offense. But moving forward, when you move forward, you got to look at the defense and be like, hey, where can we really improve? Real quick, Matthew Stafford, 3 yards back, Kyron. Again, it's just going to be a lot of running.
Yeah.
Again, we're probably going to play prevent. You got a lot of backups in right now, getting them some reps, getting them some play time. But I think one of the things that'll be interesting to see is what spot you don't need safeties. Jalen and Buddha, I think, will stay no matter what. Especially
and we even drafted a guy that he's promising.
Yeah, and then I think DB will be a big deal. Real quick, shout out Denzel Burke. Shout out the bro from Brophy. Is playing at Ohio State, putting on a clinic. Could be a freak. Could be someone who we could see maybe fall to the second round if he doesn't get picked up in the first round, or is that middle first round pick for the Cardinals? Like, hey, we need a D back. Arizona. You like Arizona. You're from Arizona. Like one of those, you get a homegrown guy, you're immediately got the team. You got the state behind you too.
I want the 32nd overall pick.
Okay. Whoa.
I don't know about you, man.
Whoa. Wait a minute. You're saying real quick, Matthew Stafford under center. Throws motion left to right. Another handoff to Kyron.
Oh, bad slip.
It's okay. I feel bad. I feel bad.
You know, obviously, who doesn't want to win the Super Bowl?
Crazy game. Gaylord the Great. Hey, crazy game so far, bro. We just been cooking. It's just been insane. When you look at it from the Cardinal aspect, it's a pretty nuts
Great game.
Pretty crazy game for us.
Yeah.
Been good to see them not really fold either. Like we said, they had that one drive that they almost folded on at the end of the second half. Good to see them not do that.
Yeah.
To hold it and then proceed. I mean, they've only allowed a touchdown in one drive of this whole second half, and it was again us playing prevent defense, like not a great drive by them. And now that they might run down and get a tutty now. Great swarm tackling by the backups right now too, bro. This is exactly what you want to see. Those starters putting in this kind of vibe with the backups, like, hey, go out there and you hit. You go out there and you hit.
Oh, game's over. Look at that.
First win at home. Oh, is it over?
First win at home against the Rams since November 9th, 2014. 10 years.
Oh my God.
10 years, man.
We've gone 20.
Ever since the McVay era started.
We've gone 10 games without beating them at home.
Dude.
That is ridiculous.
That's like the biggest monkey to get off our back, dude.
D-Hop. That's the D-Hop. That is insane.
That's even Carson Palmer.
That's Carson Palmer. That's crazy, bro.
Dude, that's insane.
That is utterly insane. Like,
and those
crazy.
teams weren't even that good.
No, that again, like you said, that is a McVay masterclass.
What the hell, man?
Kyler Murray, dude. I mean, you have a lot of things to look at when it comes to film next week. That was great.
Yeah.
I think they're gonna look at a couple things and be like, hey, we should have done a little bit better here, a little bit better there. Real quick, I'm gonna tune in and see if we have CBS to watch the other. Let's see who's on Channel 5 right now. Oh yeah, we'll watch we're gonna talk a little bit real quick, kind of wrap up that game, and kind of see just the big storylines kind of moving forward, and then we will wrap up the Chiefs game because do you got time?
Yeah.
All right, we got time to do the Chiefs game real quick. Cameras might be a little bit low on battery, but we'll have to see. Real quick though, just tuning into it, Burrow versus the Chiefs right now, 23-22.
Oh, he
fumbled it.
Oh my God.
Wait a minute, did this just happen?
I think so.
The Chiefs just scored a defensive touchdown. It must have just happened. Scored a defensive touchdown. Oh, he was down. He was down. He was down. Had to be down. Where's the ball at? I didn't even see it.
Let's be for real, man.
We can't be giving it to Joe Shiesty like that.
No. You can't give Mahomes free points like that.
I don't know. I can't tell really. It might be inconclusive. Real quick though, my game's not. I'm only down 4, but he's got C.J. Stroud and I got Nico Collins. So not looking great. You're gonna have to figure out. I'm gonna need C.J. Stroud to throw little duck passes to Nico Collins for touchdowns basically. But real quick, let's wrap up. Let's wrap up that game. How do you feel? Obviously, we kind of got a lot of happiness, energy out. Oh my goodness, that was almost a crazy play by the Chiefs. Got a lot of energy out in that first half. Second half came out and scored a touchdown as well on a crazy play. But like, what are you thinking? The spots to improve on, I guess. What did you really like, and then what do you think we can improve on? Because it really wasn't a lot to dislike, honestly.
Yeah, there's a ton to like today. I mean, I think a lot of the problems that they had week 1, they ironed out today, which is super quick. I mean, you love to see that week-to-week response, but I think Kyler missed on a few throws. And that's just kind of a connection thing with Marv. And
I think,
Marv went off today.
And I think one of those things where he's trying to figure out the height he can throw to Marv.
Yeah.
Like, hey, so, how high can I throw it for him to go up and get it?
Nothing too concerning, but you definitely want to see the defense continue to play well. I'm still concerned about them, if I'm being real. They're not very talented. Gardeck killed today because they had a practice squad left tackle playing. So
and he got again.
He was able.
Hey, shout out to that tackle because it was so fun to watch.
He was able to abuse that matchup, but No, definitely a lot to like to. Even on special teams, we didn't let up a kickoff return, which is nice. So,
And Matt Prater had a 57-yard field goal. Like, one of those where, like, that's the kind of stuff, like, if you can dominate in all three fashions like we did today, if you can dominate in two of those going forward, you're in a good spot.
I think we'll fare well too against the Lions because they have a kind of similar offense.
Yeah, it's very similar.
Goff and Stafford pretty similar quarterbacks. So I think if we can get some pressure on Goff and just get in his face, double up Amon-Ra. Laporta's he's good, but like
he's again very similar to me, like McBride. McBride is kind of like that good, but hasn't broken out into like spectacular yet.
Yeah.
Sammy Laporta is the same thing to me, where it's like he's good, but he's not Travis Kelce.
No,
he's
no,
not.
no. He's not a game breaker.
Yeah, he's not Mark Andrews even. Like one of those where like those guys I think will be an interesting. Cause, I mean, yeah, run heavy. Who's there? Is it Jameer Gibbs?
Jameer Gibbs, yeah,
great running back.
They also have JMO. So
yeah, fair.
Yeah, they have
It'll be a very.
They have a good
game.
squad, but I think our secondary is actually a lot better than advertised. I mean, they showed out today. They held Stafford to what 200.
Yeah, let's see. I mean,
maybe
we can
200 yards
we
passing.
We can pull up the stats. We don't got anything else to talk about really right now.
Yeah,
so one of those
look
where
at it.
I think, and Stafford didn't have a great game last week. They were kind of mid last week
Yeah,
as well.
Stafford 216 yards passing. Like
Yeah, that's not great.
good.
And no touchdown. He didn't throw a
no
touchdown.
touchdowns.
He only had yards and no touchdowns.
Oh, and dude, the run defense was amazing.
And we
today.
didn't no TOs. Other than Tunes, obviously at the end, but
Yeah, that don't count,
but besides the point, other than Tunes, no TOs,
Dude.
So nobody lost the turnover battle, but
Nope.
but not having to give. No, we won it, or we were tied. We got the strip
Yeah.
sack on Stafford. They got a sack. They got the
Yeah.
the fumble, which isn't even a fumble really. On
No, James Conner fumbled.
but we scored a tutty.
Yeah,
So
we
it's
didn't give it up.
It's
We didn't
not
give it
TO,
up.
No
Yeah, it
TO.
was the
But we
fumble.
got the one on Stafford. They got the one on Tune. That was an interesting kick. They kicked the Chiefs kick it short so they can get it. Oh yeah, so that would just happen. Oh my. I'm not
The
gonna lie.
kickoffs are scary, man.
Dynamic kickoffs are kind of lit. I kind of like them. Any of them that are in play, I think are pretty entertaining, low key. But yeah, let's look at the rest of the stats. James Conner, I mean, obviously just a fantastic week from the Cardinals offensively. Dude, Kyler went 17 of 21 for 266 yards and three tuds. 3 tuds, dude. That's crazy.
James Conner, 21 carries, 122 yards rushing, and a touchdown.
And Kyler had 5 carries and 60 yards.
Oh my God,
That's the
dude.
exact, like, obviously he wanted one rushing touchdown, but one of those where that's a great balance. Dude, DeMercado had 2 carries for 46 yards.
I think games like today are really the formula.
Yeah, very much so.
Just feed Marv, feed Connor, Kyler. Make plays with your legs. Defense gets stops, and dude,
Also, Trey McBride, sneaky nasty game with that
Hey,
tutty
I know.
added on.
I know. He's on my team. He's
6
on my
catches,
fantasy team.
67 yards and a touchdown. Oh, they didn't credit him the touchdown.
yeah, they did.
They did. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So
they
they
didn't put it like
on ESPN. They don't have it credited to him as a touchdown. They do. They have him recovering as recovering a fumble. Interesting.
Yeah, that's weird.
But then real quick, Budda Baker. He had 8 total tackles, all solo tackles today.
Dude, Budda Baker,
Ridiculous.
definitely the best defensive player. Well, Gardeck had 3 sacks and a strip.
And Gardeck
and a strip
had 6
fumble
tackles, all 6 solo today.
in 3 sacks.
That's insane. Oh my God, Gardeck is one of those sneaky good linebackers right now.
Yeah.
I feel there's been times where Gardeck comes in and it's like, hey, he's the dude you throw in like, yo, just maul, just go.
Yeah. We definitely
don't
have
matter.
a lot of underdogs on the team.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Owen Papo, 3 tackles, all solo as well. We had 36 tackles in total, or we had 61 tackles in total. More than half of them were solo tackles, so that's
Yeah.
pretty good. One of those things where it'll be interesting to kind of see the development of the Cardinals moving forward. You're good to go whenever, brother. I'll close it down and stuff too. Greg Dortch, 2 returns for 30 yards. Matt Prater, 2 of 2. Blake had a 60-yard. Our punter had 1 60-yard punt. That's great to see. Again, dominated in all 3 fronts
All
of the game
3
today.
phases,
All 3
man.
phases of the game today. And that's all you want to see. Real quick, I mean, to be honest, Stafford didn't really even have that bad of a game. Just no tutties. They just got held more than anything. Again, the way the Rams offense is set up, they thrive. Like
Off the run.
Stafford's going to have they're going to have good passing stats because he's throwing 10-yard dumps that end up in 20-yard plays. Like,
They couldn't really get the running game going.
did they have a deep ball that was like actually other than the one that Buddha messed up on? They didn't have a deep ball.
They didn't have anything,
other
no.
than Cooper Kupp's like over route.
Yeah, the secondary was keeping everything in front of them for sure.
Yeah, Kyron Williams only had, oh my God, Kyron Williams had 12 carries for 25 yards, and that was all they did running, basically.
He had a stinker, dude.
Stinker, bro. No,
There we go,
he
Jamar.
He had a tutty, but DeMarcus, Robinson, their leading receiver, 2 receptions, 50 yards, hit an average of 25 yards per. Heard, no worries, it's all good. We're gonna wrap it up here soon, I think. Dude, oh my God, Quentin Lake for the Rams had 11 tackles.
Oh my
God, bro, that's insane, actually. Dude, they had 1 QB hit today.
Wow.
The Rams had 1 QB hit. O-line held
Hey, and
up.
Kyler made plays.
Kyler made plays, dude. And again, that touchdown right there in the beginning of the third
To Higgins?
to Higgins was just. I mean,
That was nasty. That was all
and,
athleticism.
and exactly what you want to see out of that guy. Adios, brother.
Later,
Thank you,
man.
Jaden, for everybody. Shout out, clap it up for Jaden real quick. Clap
Huge
it up
shout
for
out,
Jaden in the
Jaden.
background. We'll be back. He'll be back again next week to help us all out and stuff. Joe Burrow throwing a little moves on. Oh my God, just get
Oh
down,
my
Joe.
God.
Just get down, Joe. Jesus. One of those things that I think is just it's good to see the O-line hold up, and then when the O-line doesn't hold up, Kyler's getting out of the pocket. I mean, he had two or three plays today that were just great plays by himself. That Marvin Harrison throw down the field at the end of the second quarter where he was scrambling, 3rd and 5, and he gets it down the field after the penalty. That's the type of stuff you want to see. I mean, that's the type of stuff that you pay Kyler for. The type of stuff that when Marvin Harrison's rookie contract's up, was that a penalty?
I'm not sure.
I feel that was kind of soft.
But I think one of the things today that we really benefited from is they do not have a premium pass rusher.
No, not at all.
And last week, Greg Rousseau absolutely destroyed Kyler. He had 3 sacks on him. So
and we're playing. Who's the guy for the Lions are going to
Aiden
feast?
Hutchinson.
Yeah, Aiden Hutchinson's
yeah.
gonna eat.
Well, you
Holy
wow,
shit.
front flip.
Front flip for
You have-
style.
As that's Gasicki. No, but
crazy front
you
flip by the Bengals
definitely you definitely want to see hopefully a PJJ matchup with Hutchinson.
Yeah.
Paris Johnson's been really good this year. He's been really solid. They've been abusing our right tackle right now, which is Beachum. He was supposed to be a backup, like I'm assuming a rotational type guy.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, Jonah Williams got hurt, and there's not
Do
really.
you know the update on that? Has there
I'm
been an
not
update
sure.
on that? I don't know if they even put him on the IR. They might have not have put him on the IR.
I
and
don't
he was
think they
okay.
did. I'm not sure the timetable for his return, but you definitely feel losing a starting tackle. I mean, you see it with the Rams today. They struggled really, really bad. 71. I feel sorry for him. Like, he probably got thrown into the fire and was not ready for it. But yeah, definitely tough to see from them today. Yeah, you just really want to see next week. You want to see them to continue to protect Kyler and let him be great, man. He put up an MVP level performance today. If we're being honest, if he sustains that, level of production and keeps playing the way he's playing, I mean, he's gonna be right there. Because
And again, like the years that we saw him fully healthy. Oh, dude, Joe Burrow getting in Jamar Chase's face, telling him to back the hell up.
what the hell?
Oh, Jamar and Burrow talking.
No, I think it's because Jamar is talking to the refs.
Yeah. I think it looked like
Yeah,
Jamar, and I think
unsportsmanlike.
Jamar was upset for whatever reason. Joe Burrow's trying to get, hey, you got to calm down. Jamar will look at that. That's a good leader. Good leader thing. Hey, you can yell at me all you want, bro. Just yell at me. Just yell at me. Don't yell at the ref. Yell at me. It's fine. You can say whatever you want to me. As soon as you're up in the ref's face, you're getting in trouble. So Jamar wanted a flag for whatever reason. He's just yelling at the ref.
This looking like there's a lot of tension in Cincinnati right now.
Yeah, I do think, to be fair, I think it's one of those things where, I mean, this has kind of become a normal thing. Again, Jamar doing the leader thing. Joe Burrow doing the leader
Joe
thing.
Burrow,
That's a good, again, we can talk all the shit we want about guys. Again, I'm going to talk a lot of shit throughout this year about people, bro. It's what I like to do. I think it's fun. At the end of the day, though, these guys, I mean, this their lives dedicated to
You got
to
to do
this.
it in a tasteful manner.
Yeah, these guys, their lives are dedicated to it. And again, shout out to any pro, any guy who goes out there, puts their body on the line. This is, I mean, like we've seen with Tua and like with stuff, it's not a safe sport.
No, not at all.
This is one of the most, I would say, one of the most unsafe sports in the world currently.
It's the most unsafe.
And one of those things where these guys put their body on the line every week. So shout out, hey, as much as we talk shit about the Rams, I don't like losing to the Rams. Matthew Stafford and all those guys on that team, they've proven that they're,
hats off.
got that nitty gritty, and I mean, it's nice to see these guys are what provide the entertainment for us. They're what provide the content for us. So shout out real quick. Give them another clap. Give them another clap for everybody real quick. Give another clap for all the players that go out
This
every
is your
week.
participation trophy, Rams. Because we still caught that W today.
Got that W up 4, up 30, baby.
Caught that W today.
Real quick though, we got to give our flowers. These guys go out there. Holy shit.
He is on my team.
Oh my God.
McPherson.
McPherson just drums
Jamar's
up.
hot, man. Jamar's hot.
I don't even know what the penalty was, to be fair.
I think he wanted a face mask. And he was talking to the ref, and yeah.
I mean, there's
he's
a
hot, man.
lot of heat
He's
around
mad.
Jamar. A lot of heat around Jamar in
And
general.
of course,
right
he's
now.
on my team.
A lot of heat around Jamar in general
he's on my
this coming year.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just want to say, I want to give the flowers to all the NFL players, all the basketball players. Maybe not basketball players, but all the NFL players.
It's not their time yet.
It's not their time. And to be fair, Sometimes they're kind of bitches. But besides the point, just shout out to the NFL players. It's just cool to be a part of, and it's cool for you guys to give us the opportunity to do this kind of thing. Shout out Why Not Results for giving us that. Should have shouted them out a little bit more, but shout out Why Not Results for the opportunity to do this. It's been a fantastic run so far. We've done 2 games.
Yeah.
It's been fun so
Hey,
far.
and shout out the Cardinals, man. That was a great win today, and I think this is going to help give all those young guys the confidence they need to, push on through the season. Luckily, we started the season off with a really tough slate. We had a lot of playoff caliber teams kind of coming our way. So, if we can come out of it, and beat the Lions next week, we'll start 2-1, and then we get an easy slate of games. Just start getting those wins in the column, and who knows, man? Who knows? We could be in the dance in January,
and you could easily be in that realm of like, hey, you can't. It's not an easy team. Like I said, we're not an easy team. Playoffs come around. Who knows what happens?
Yeah.
Who knows what happens? We could be lining up against whoever it is. Again, like I said, those guys go out there and they expect to win. The Cardinals go out there, they expect to win. You get a couple wins under your belt. You're going out there, you're expecting to win. I think that'll be the big thing for me of when we decide to kind of start to maybe think about spending that money. If you can beat the Lions, you go 2-1. And then if you can win 1 or 2 of those should be easy slate games. I think it's one of those where that's kind of where I'm nervous. You have such a hard schedule to start that then it's one of those like trap games. Like if we beat the Lions, the next game is 100% a trap game. You're on a 2-game winning streak. Anybody you play against after that, that's not the Lions basically.
Yeah.
They're not going to be as good. And it's going to be hey, you guys got to win this game. If you don't,
So
how do we know?
This is the slate.
give us
we'll
the
do
next-
the next 5 games.
Yeah, give us the next 5 games. Yeah.
So after the Lions, we have the Commanders. They don't look good right now.
Don't look good right now. Jaden Daniels, rookie quarterback, should be able to get home. Not a great O-line.
After that, we play the Niners.
Which will be difficult, but again, if you're 3 wins in a row at that point,
Yeah,
you should be
rolling.
even if you're 1 win after. If we're starting out 2-2, it's not terrible.
Hey, they don't have CMC.
And then the Niners is that defining game. They got slammed by the Saints today.
Yeah.
Heavy run heavy team. They got a couple of guys who can throw that they can catch, but Alvin Kamara was eating.
Oh no, the Niners played the Bucks.
Oh, the Bucks. My fault.
Yeah, the Saints played the Cowboys.
My fault.
So after the Niners, we have the Packers, and hopefully it's a Jordan Loveless Packers.
Hopefully he's out. I think at the least 4 because he's on IR. So I don't know where
after
they're
that,
at.
we play the Chargers, who do look good right now.
I don't know what penalty he wanted.
Yeah, I'm not sure. He just looks like he's just frustrated. Jamar's just looking really frustrated over there in Cincinnati.
What was the penalty? Yeah, he didn't get horse collared or anything.
And then we played the Dolphins after the Chargers, Bears, Jets.
Dolphins.
Honestly, it doesn't get really easy.
Isn't it
for
really
us.
get easy at all? But again, one of those where that's kind of the danger. One of those things where when it comes to scheduling as like the NFL, you could go crazy the whole year. We could even just be decent this year.
Yeah.
And it could be the sleeper type of thing. Like, hey, you won against the Rams, the Lions, 1 game against the Niners, the Seahawks. Like, depending on who you beat, if you go in 9-7 as a wild card, but your wins are over decently good teams, even if you're losing to the Niners, not many people are expected to beat the Niners this year. If you're beating the Niners one time, if you're losing both of those, but then you're winning both against the Rams, both against the Seahawks, like your wins do matter at that point as a 9-7, 10 or 9
for
9
sure.
and 8.
Oh,
Holy
sack of
God.
Mahomes.
I'm not gonna lie, I thought he got punched in the head. The way his head snapped.
Trey Hendrickson.
But again, I think after that kind of after the Lions, after who'd you say was the game after that? After the Lions,
Charger. No, after the Lions, it's the Commanders.
Commanders. Like if you can beat the Commanders in a convincing way, even if it's 24-10 or anything like that,
Yeah.
I think that's when you're at the point of like, all right, hey,
We got
we're-
something here.
We're a pass, and then you get Darius Robinson back. You're getting a pass rusher back. Like then you're like, hey, we don't really need DBs, but could we go spend on a little bit better DB? Who can we trade for? That's the only thing I'm a little nervous about is I don't really want to trade.
Dude, I like our secondary.
I do.
Honestly, I
But
do.
if you could go get a Sauce Gardner, what if the
Oh,
what
that's
if
a hold.
bad hold too. What if the Jets are?
Look at Mahomes being great though.
Oh my God, Kelsey almost dropped. Oh,
That's a hold, though.
They're gonna score a fake. They're gonna score a touchdown that doesn't even matter. Bring it back, Travis. Bring it back.
Bring it back, baby.
Oh, look at Taylor Swift
Taylor
not knowing how
Swift.
football works.
no, I'm sure she does.
yeah, she probably
You don't
does
want the
know how football
Swifties on you, bro.
Yeah, valid. It is
Yeah,
valid.
be
It is
careful
valid.
there.
Sorry.
You're gonna have to retract that one.
Valid. Yeah, I retract my statement. Taylor
Yeah.
Swift is so well endowed when it comes to how football works. But if you can get to those games, again, I get nervous about trading for people. Instead.
Yeah.
like one of those where like you don't want to. If it ain't broken, don't fix it.
Yeah, I saw a rumor that it was like an ESPN one that straight up just Buda Baker for Hassan Reddick. I'm not down with that at all. I'm not down with that.
I'm out. I would much rather, again, like I said, just wait till next year.
It's just because Buda Baker's just such a good locker room guy, and like he's such a
and he has that intensity all the time.
Yeah,
he's 100%
dude, like,
intensity
he's
all
such
the
a
time.
good like mentor. But like you see Hassan Reddick, he's holding out. He wants a new contract. Like you don't really want.
He's not that guy.
You don't want that around a team full of young guys.
Yeah, and
you
then
know
what
I mean?
happens when one of those young guys has a good game and is like, hey, yeah, why aren't you making? I don't know why you're not making more money. It's like,
Yeah.
okay, bro, like bro, we're just trying to win games.
Yeah,
and
you
then
don't want that.
And then either like there's guys who just be like, yeah, I just don't really like him in the locker room. Again, that's what I'm saying is I think I'm kind of at that even because I was saying like Justin Jefferson. I feel like Justin Jefferson's one of those guys where if you went and got a star receiver across from Marvin. I mean, you're in the freak offensive vibe. Then.
Yeah.
Like now Marvin or Justin
talking
Jefferson.
generational offense,
crazy
yeah.
offenses. It's just one of those where like, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. If we continue to put up crazy points, again, last week, really good first half. We scored 17.
Yeah.
Like what you
We
wanted
just couldn't
to see.
adjust at
Couldn't
half,
adjust at
which
half.
sucks,
and
but-
again, the wind, big factor. One of those things where it's tough when you kind of get into those realms of things. But when it comes to like defense, where can you improve on as a defense? You could get a pass rusher. You could go get a better pass rusher. If you want more O-line depth, so you're getting a little bit more O-line depth, you could go pay for a little bit higher of an O-line depth kind of guy.
Yeah.
I think that's more where I lean for the Cardinals spending money is Cardinals getting a D lineman who's just a freak, getting an edge guy, getting a Max Crosby, getting an Aiden Hutchinson, like getting those type of guys because they're hard to draft. And if you're in the middle of pack, you're not getting them for the most part. Like unless you're trading up and like at some point you don't really want to trade up to the first and second because those are just high price markers for those picks.
Yeah, you're talking 3-4 first round picks.
Yeah,
like,
and if you're a
don't
young
wanna do
team, like
that.
hopefully you do well, but you're banking on doing really well.
Yeah,
because
because I mean, you see that with the Rams now, like
they don't got anything. They don't got no picks.
They don't have anything,
Puka
man.
in, Cooper out. Like you don't have.
Yeah, and then
you don't
you're-
have the
you're-
picks, and then you don't have the picks to trade anymore. Like you can't even trade now for.
Yeah,
good
no,
picks or
the
anything.
situation isn't looking good over there in LA, and thank God they had their time. Aaron
They did.
Donald got his
They
ring,
did.
Stafford
They
got
did.
his ring, McVay got his ring. They're good.
But it's over.
Let the kids come now.
Yeah, let it die. Just let them die.
Let the kids come
couple
take over
years.
for a little bit.
Yeah,
man.
exactly. So one of those things where it'll be interesting, but I do kind of lean that way. I think of like, hey, if you can make a playoff run this year with the team, then all you can do is improve on those contracts that run out this coming year. Like I think that's easily kind of the realm I'm more in. Real quick, 3rd and 20, fourth quarter, 7:50. It's a.
Oh my gosh.
Rashi Rice get.
Oh,
my
he got
God.
blown. Oh, he got blown.
God.
Oh.
Oh, don't be doing that.
Oh, this is getting real chippy
That
over
is
there,
crazy.
man.
That is crazy. There was
That's
no
a
penalty
chippy
there.
game,
That
bro.
is crazy. There was no penalty there. I'm not
Chippy
gonna
game
lie.
over there.
I am not gonna lie. It was crazy. No penalty call. But I think I'm more in that realm of like, yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of out on the dude. He got
Dude, the Steelers Denver's game's still going. It's still going
13
on,
to
bro.
3, bro. Stanky game. Denver's going 0-2. Did Pittsburgh lose last week?
No, they won.
Okay, so they're 2-0.
All field goals.
They're 2-0. Oh,
They
yes,
beat the
it was
Falcons.
stinky game against the Falcons. Yeah. But I think that's kind of where I'm at more realm wise when it comes to what we do this coming year with trades and stuff. I just would rush. We have the money. You don't have to win a Super Bowl this year. Like, oh, God.
shoot,
He
that was
almost-
scary,
Almost got
yeah.
dropped on the punter. Oh my God, a booming punt.
Damn.
Down, and then he stopped.
No.
Back to the 15. for
You
the
might need a new
Bengals.
punt returner, man.
Real quick, we'll probably wrap it up before this game's over. 'Cause
Yeah.
I'm kind of tired. It might be kind of, if we just want to sit, watch the game, it might be kind of nice to just chill and watch the game.
Yeah.
I'll start putting stuff away and everything like that. But yeah, to kind of wrap it up, I think this was a great stepping stone. Like I said, beating the Rams, turning that divisional, just monkey off your back. Like, just get the win against the Rams, man. Just beat them. Like we said, first time winning at home since 2014. Like, that's an accomplishment. That's a big deal.
Major accomplishment.
Kyler hasn't beat the Rams at home, and the last time we played a big game against the Rams at home was in the playoffs, and we got just blown out. It wasn't fun at all.
Yeah.
One of those where you want to build on this. We beat a divisional rival. You go into the Rams or to the Niners and Seahawks games like, hey, we can beat them.
We can do this.
These are divisional
Yeah.
games we can win. And I think that's just where you start to build, and you start to build the confidence. Buda played great. Kyler played great. Marvin played great. Everybody played fantastic.
Our guys that are supposed to be our guys, they all showed up.
They all showed up. And
up.
if you can have that week after week, and you start to get Darius Robinson back. Jesse comes back and is able to play. Like, you start to get those guys back. You can get healthy.
You know, I think.
What are you saying?
You ready
here?
for a hot take? Man?
Hot take. Yeah.
I think we have a genuine shot at winning the division. Honestly,
I think if you can steal one from the Niners.
I genuinely think the Niners are going to have a down year this year.
I don't know.
I don't know,
dude.
bro.
I don't know.
I'm just not. Honestly, I'm not.
Who are they
sold.
losing against though? Is my
Right.
thing.
I mean, we have to look at their schedule and stuff like
They
that.
play
But
and they play all the people we're playing, so they'll play the Bills.
If I'm being honest, I'm not sold on Brock Purdy. I'm just not. I know that he has good numbers. I know. I get it. I know. But I just don't. I don't see it, bro. I don't see it with him. I don't
know.
see
They're
it.
just their team is so
The
stacked.
team is stacked.
Nick
dude.
Bosa,
Fred Warner is the best linebacker in the league.
They're ridiculous.
They're
on both
ridiculous.
sides.
They are.
But at the end of the day, hey, hard work always beats talent.
yes, dude.
And if there's one thing that it looks like the Cardinals could start to do here, it's just build hard-working games on top of each other. And when it comes down to it, Nick Bosa, not a great run stopper.
Yeah.
He's a great pass rusher.
Great press for sure. Yeah.
Again, if you have a team that's built to win, Winning games on the running side, it's a great way to play football. It's OG football. It's the way teams used to literally just build their rosters was, hey, we're getting O-line in that block and we're getting guys who run downfield and that's it.
No, I get it, man. I get it. The Niners obviously have Shanahan. He's a genius. He comes from a genius family of football, like
pedigree of people.
So, they obviously have a ton of talent. They have Trent Williams. They have deep Ayuk. They have Debo. They got guys, man. Obviously,
It does take one injury though.
yeah, that. But I don't know, man.
Debo,
the QB,
dog
man.
shit, by the way. I hate Debo. I think Debo is low-key one of the most overrated players in football right now.
Yeah, he's pretty overrated.
I don't actually think he does. Holy
Oh
God.
my God, dude.
Dude, this is a chippy game right now.
This is a chippy game, dude. These
Tight
teams
end-
do not like each
Tight
other.
end for the Bengals just floored into one of the linebackers for the Chiefs and just took his helmet off. Thank God you guys aren't listening to Tony Romo, right? Or you guys probably are listening to Tony
You can
Romo
call me
right
crazy. Call me crazy. Yeah, it's probably a bold statement that I'm making, but I at least think we could sneak into the wild card, man.
I think we can see. I think it comes down to, can we beat those bad teams? Which again,
dude, we
I
don't
think it'll be
play many
interesting.
bad teams.
You have to beat the Commanders.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, you gotta
those are
beat
the
the
type of
Commanders.
things that are like kind of morale destroying. Because
Yeah.
if you can kind of like, I don't know, the Cardinals are definitely a team that do that kind of like lose
Hell
against the bad team and then win against the good teams. It's just one of those where I can't count the Rams game as like a good team in a sense. Like,
They still have
great
Matt
coach,
Stafford.
Great coach. They do have Matt Stafford, but they had no. I mean, they didn't have either
O-line
star,
was awful.
and they didn't have either star receiver.
They let up
like,
4 sacks.
Tough, yeah. Like it was bad, but you also don't have to score 41 points a game to
Yeah.
win games. Like at the end of the day, you can score 28 and win games still.
Right.
Again, like you said, the Lions aren't a ridiculous scoring team. They're a grinded out, hard-nosed
And
football
take shots.
and take one shot to Amon
Yeah.
Ra, take shots to Samuel Laporta, get those TOs type of
A
team.
lot, a lot of yak on that team.
Yeah, they're very much that like big play team. Like
Yeah.
they win games on big plays.
Oh,
Holy
my
hell.
gosh, dude,
First
they are
down?
hitting.
Oh my God, I don't know if that was the first. I'm gonna
This
be
is a
honest.
good game,
It was
dude.
close, but it was one of those things where I think it'll be a good game. I think next week it'll be like
Oh, yeah. I'm looking forward
a
to it,
fight
man.
of both teams.
It's
I
in-
don't,
is
dude.
it-
I don't know if he got the first. He might have extended to get.
Is
past
it
the
in
first
Detroit?
down. I would think so. So that means we're playing the Detroit. So we're playing the Packers.
No,
Bears.
it's home.
So we're playing Packers, Bears, and Commanders and Lions, and then we're playing who's in the Bills division.
So we played the Lions and the Commanders home.
Lions and
and then
Commanders
we
home.
leave for the Niners.
Leave for the Niners.
Yeah.
So one thing, if you can win two out of the three at home, that's good to build. Be 2-1 at home
dude,
is
that'd
good.
be fire.
And then if you can win the Niners game, you're 1-1 away.
Yeah.
Probably have another game away after that. I wouldn't think we were like home heavy after that. It'd be kind of wild if we had 3 home games in 4 games.
Yeah.
Or 5 home games.
After the Niners, we play the Packers in Lambeau.
Yeah, which again, like hopefully, but again, great atmosphere. You want to be in that atmosphere and win a game.
Yeah.
If you can win in Green Bay, that's a big deal.
And their
Again,
defense is not good.
and
by
their
the way.
offense does not look great right now without Jordan Love.
without Jordan Love, yeah.
So it'll be interesting to see kind of how he develops.
I think we could rip off some wins, man.
I think we could. I easily think you could rip off win after win after win now
Yeah.
and turn into like a holy shit.
Dude, because
They look nice.
After today, dude, because just like getting rid of that curse. It is a curse, man. The Rams.
It is.
The Rams
At
were a
home.
bad curse, dude.
A curse
and
at
getting
home.
that off your back in a dominating fashion like today.
Like, what, were we 2-18 in the past 20 matchups? Like we were something crazy.
Yeah,
lost.
it was something stupid.
Something like that.
Something silly. Wait, have a screenshot.
And obviously, we didn't win a game at home. We've only beat them away.
So last 10 matchups, we are 2-8.
2-8.
Yeah.
And we didn't. Neither win was at home. Both wins were in LA.
Yeah.
So we're 3-11 now with only 1 win at home the past 5 years.
It's looking bad, man.
Like that's but again, looking up now, like that's bad to look back on. But hey, you come out, you win that one.
It's a new era,
1-1,
new age.
1-1, and again, like you said, 0-2 teams hard to get to the playoffs. You can think that they're going to lose other games. Again, I'm expecting the Rams to get just demolished by the Bills,
Yeah, dude.
demolished by the Dolphins.
Yeah.
Like all of these.
the Dolphins have an issue right now.
Yeah, valid. I
They
guess
have a
without
quarterback
without
issue
Tua,
right
yeah, a
now.
little different. Yeah, you are right.
Because
But
I genuinely think.
But at the end of the day, they got Tyreek Hill, bro.
Yeah,
just
but
put the
who's
ball
gonna throw
out
it to
there.
him?
But put the ball. It doesn't
Skylar
matter.
Thompson?
It doesn't matter, bro. Just
Hell no.
Put the ball out there, bro.
Skylar
Bro,
Thompson?
they'll run fake plays where they're having a chain throw the ball to him.
They
Bro.
just have it to Tyreek. He
yeah,
just takes
like,
off.
take it, bro.
Yeah.
So I think it's one of those where like their morale down heavily. You're not
think-
going to be rushing to get Cooper Kupp back. You don't want to hurt him. I think you're looking at the Rams. You might be a selling. You might be a selling team.
Oh, Joe
damn.
Burrow got crushed, dude. Oh,
He was
man.
down. He got slammed.
Yeah,
bro.
but one comment that I do want to make just about the Cardinals overall, I think they built the team really well, and I think this is what the vision was. They wanted youth. They wanted the guys to be bonded together and all have the same goal. And you see it when they play, man. They're all locked in. They
Playing
seem
together.
They seem synced up. They're fired up. The defense fired up. They all rally behind Buddha. You know, some of the
doing their
vets.
job. You're
Yes,
just
dude,
doing your
like-
job. Hey, dominate the
Yes.
line. That's all you got to do. Linebackers, hit those gaps. Buddha, when you see something, shoot that shit, bro.
Hey.
You're smart enough to know when it's a pass and when it's a run, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
and Kyler, you know, he's out there, he's audibling, he's telling the guys what to do. You see it. He got obviously today. He got MSJ super involved. James Conner's doing his job. He's looking patient. He's looking strong. He's looking quick. Like everything is looking good right now, man. We got to keep the vibes going.
And you just stack chips. That's all you
Yeah,
have to do.
just
You don't
stack
have,
'em.
You don't have to play different
Yeah,
next
yeah,
week.
yeah.
What is great about football is when you start to win games and you start to build a morale around your team and build a repertoire of plays around them, like you can commit to the way you play football. You don't have to go
Yeah.
in every week. Hey, we got to change how we play football. Like,
Yeah.
especially when running is your foundation. It opens up so much more.
That's
like teams are going to expect us to run. We ran so many play action plays this week. So many. That's
what's
because
so
we run
nice.
the ball so nice. Like,
yeah, that's what's so nice about having so much talent on the offensive side is if the running game gets shut down, hey, Kyler can sling that thing, man.
And Kyler can run. He can do it on
Kyler
his
can
own.
run
like,
too, and then it opens everything up. And you know, let's say the passing game gets shut down. Connor, you got Trey Benson, you got DeMarcado. They could pound that rock.
Yeah,
man.
exactly. Like it's just it'll be interesting to see how we mold. Again, last week was weird the way it happened. Like,
You know, I will say that you know them not having any reps together probably played a lot of a factor into that. You know, Marvin Harrison had never caught a ball from Kyler Murray before in a live game setting, so I'm sure that had a lot to do with it.
let alone in a insane wind game to
Yeah,
start
so
out the
like
season.
it's just that didn't really go in our favor, and even then, dude, we came out strong as hell.
Yeah.
and yeah.
running the ball,
I think
nice. Like
these guys, they're so young, and they're gonna build chemistry more. And in today, what I really liked is that we still got Trey McBride involved. You know what I mean? He
the
got
rock got shared.
Yeah, it was everywhere, man. Wilson caught some nice passes, and yeah, dude, it was just such a good victory. And
It was it was just a whole all in all great game.
I think that's what they're really trying to build moving forward.
Yeah.
like this is the formula.
And I think we were very much stuck with D-Hop when it was kind of D-Hop and AJ and them. It very much was like Kyler and D-Hop.
Yeah.
Like James Conner was there, but it was like, no, we're a pass offense because of Cliff. Whereas now, with Conner being the foundation and Jonathan Gannon be like, yeah, we're running the ball. No, Matt, I don't care if you know we're running the ball. Drew Petzing's like, we're running the ball, and then we're going to mix in that play action and get Marv involved. I just think that's a better way to play football. Personally, like the Chiefs, the Chiefs are in that realm of we just pass the ball and we score a lot.
Yeah.
Whereas the Cardinals, I think, are in that. I mean, this is the type of stuff, like you said, that wins Super Bowls. You get to the Super Bowl, it is all about ball control. You get to the playoffs, it is all about ball control. Can you score 21 points running the ball mainly? That's the type of stuff you got to build teams around. But yeah, I think that kind of sums up kind of just our hopes moving forward. I feel like, again, a great game to build on. Come out, win next week. Even come out and put up a good game. If you can get to OT, if you can kind of put that pressure on the Lions. Who do they play this week?
They played the.
They might not have played yet. I don't
No, they
actually know
played.
who
They
played.
lost.
So they're 1-1 because they lost. They beat the Rams last week.
Yeah, let me see. Let me check. real
So
quick.
one of those were coming into next week. A 1-1 teams. That's a good game.
Yeah, that's gonna be.
Kyler
that's
wants
gonna
to
be
get back to the playoffs.
That's gonna be a
like,
dogfight, dude.
One of those things where like you'll see the
They lost to the Bucks.
lost to the Bucks. Okay, here,
Yeah.
which the Bucks do look low-key pretty
Dude,
good
they're
actually
looking
right now.
nice,
Look at-
man. They
actually
might win
looking
the
pretty good
NFC
right now.
South,
Might
to
win
be
the
honest.
NFC South because it's not a great division.
Not a
right
good
now
division.
either. But real quick,
Dude, Baker had a disgusting play too.
Did he?
Yeah,
Today?
where he juked someone out their socks.
oh,
bro.
dude, that's what I like to hear. I like Baker.
Yeah, I like Baker. Too.
I like Baker. I like the
Goff
Bucks.
had a stinker.
What do you have?
55 attempts,
Oh my god,
300
Oh my
yards,
God.
2 picks. Stinker, bro.
They ain't
Stinkers.
doing that next week against us. He's not throwing that many times against us.
No, he's not.
There's just no way.
That'd be stupid.
They're just not gonna be able to do that if we're scoring the way we're scoring, because we're scoring efficiently. You got to figure out a faster way to score than 55 pass plays. You don't want to give us time either. To
QBR
score.
of 36.
Oh my God, 55 attempts is crazy.
That's terrible. Yeah.
But looking forward, we're excited.
Oh no.
We're excited. We're going to wrap it up here, finish out watching this game, and then we're going to put everything back, obviously. Again, thank you again to Why Not Results. We appreciate you guys for stopping by and just spending time with us, watching the games. Jesus Christ, this game is chippy right now,
Yeah,
bro.
dude,
You
they're
guys tune
man.
into the Chiefs versus Bengals game.
Coming
Got
down
a
to the
minute
wire.
50, 25-23. Chiefs have the ball currently. Appreciate you guys all
Pacheco
for hanging out, bulling out with us. Hopefully you guys have a great one. We are excited to see you next week. We continue to build, and we continue,
Thank you
we continue
guys.
to grow.
Thank
we
you,
appreciate
everybody
y'all.
watching.
Appreciate you. Y'all have a good one. Spread love, spread joy, and we shall see y'all in the next stream. All right? Peace.